and we're black.
We're alive. We are not live.
Thank you.
Yes, you're both.
Make sure to lock it because last time we let knock it down.
Yeah, that's fucking. That was perfect.
First fucking thing.
Just straight at it, dude.
What up, everybody?
Yo.
I said, and previously on. Yeah.
Previously.
I just want to
Oh,
say.
I like how this little bush is right on my crotch. I like it.
Like that? It's a money tree.
But
Hey, that's
Just wanna
go
say
ahead.
it's,
Go ahead.
Pride Month.
Oh, fuck that.
So we got to be straight.
Fuck that shit. I hate them fucking goddamn
Right.
queers.
What episode is this? This is 22.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what we needed. Dude. 21.
21. I thought it was 22.
When I was
Hopefully
21.
I think it is 21.
So
That
is
sounds
it
good,
22?
man.
I thought it was
Hey.
20. It
It's 21, I think.
has to be probably. You
No,
probably
it's
know. You probably
21.
know.
It's 21.
You know.
That Frank Sinatra.
Episode 21. 21.
All right, let's start off this episode with the game. That
What game?
The rapper?
No, the
What the rapper?
Nah, cut the
Oh,
shit.
it's,
Wordle.
the Wordle game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are we doing it over there or on the TV?
no,
Okay.
no, on the TV. Maybe this will lock us in.
Well, how are we
This
going to
is my
start on the
first-
game?
First pod without a hat, by the way.
We're one. What?
What? You're lying.
No wonder
think so.
you
I
shiny noticed that. over there.
Yeah, I think it's my first one without a hat.
No wonder you're shining over there.
I know. And I still don't have any underwear either.
Yeah, you whispered that in my ear.
Damn it.
Damn it.
What? Yeah. All right, we're gonna start with the cigar.
Let's get it. Nothing. Oh,
Okay,
just
R.
the R. In the right place, too. Boy. Well,
That doesn't leave a whole lot.
mm-mm.
Word number 2.
Layer. No, A.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because then it would be
Mhm.
in the others.
So it's got to have all of those
No,
other.
It's got to have
Just
the R
Yeah.
Just the R.
at the end.
I'm out.
Oh. Hold on.
This is
Yeah,
like
we
the
should-
worst way
I
to
know.
start this shit. I'm like,
Bayer.
can't
What?
think right now.
Faster?
Bayer.
Bayer.
Bayer. Oh yeah.
Bayer was an
Bayer.
A. Bayer's an A.
No, Bayer.
Bayer.
Let's try
Bayer
Bayer.
was-
Bayer.
Bayer.
All right, Pete Bayer.
Okay.
What?
Err.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Faster?
Fat asser.
Flyer. No.
No, because no Y. There's no Y. There's no A. Any of those letters in gray, it's not going to be in there.
Oh, queer.
We could do that
There'd be
one.
two E's. There'd be two E's. And there's no U. Damn, that would have been perfect. We should have done that. We
Dude.
should have done that second. No, because there's no U.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
I'm wasted.
What about
Shitter. No.
No, I don't know. Too many letters.
I don't know. In other news,
What?
Damn it.
What is it?
Flagger?
Careful.
No, it's too many. It's one extra letter in that. And there's no A in it.
Oh yeah, we should have waited on this.
yeah.
Yeah.
We look retarded.
Yeah,
Dude,
we look
I'm-
dumb as
I'm
fuck.
Not even locked in at all.
What is it?
Everybody's laughing at us already.
Singer. No I. Fuck. And there's an extra letter in that shit.
Can't
I
be
just don't
gay.
get this game.
Can't be gayer either, huh?
What about like
No.
cedar? No, that's not how you spell it.
Ooh.
No.
No, but there'd be an E.
Yeah.
But you could do double E's.
But
Can't
there's
be
no
no
A's. There's no A's.
Yeah.
Cedar has an A.
Oh yeah,
What
Cedar.
about queer?
Yeah, we already tried that one.
Poker.
Okay.
Poker.
Oh.
Okay, poker. That's a nice guess. That's a nice guess.
Poker face. Boy.
Okay.
Player?
Joker.
Oh, Joker. No, no K.
No K.
Fuck.
Player?
There's no A in it.
And it's O.
If it was a letter we picked that was in it, it would be yellow.
Boy, that cigar.
But if
smells
it's
so
gray,
good, dude. I
Then
can't
it's
wait
not
to
in the
try
word
mine.
at all. So all those letters that are in gray are not in the word.
Does smell good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Boy.
Can you just put one letter and then just push enter?
Slimmer?
Would that like clear up the whole line?
No, you're just gonna get a. I'm not gonna try it.
Toner.
Tony. Oh yeah.
See?
No.
Boner.
Boner.
No N. There's no N.
Oh, dude. Come on, we can't lose this, dude.
Boater.
Lover.
Ooh.
Yeah, we fucking
Okay,
suck.
okay, okay.
Over.
Okay. hold on.
Rover.
Dover.
Rover.
Is there a D?
Oh,
Yeah,
Mover.
Hold on.
Clover. Nah.
Is there an M? Oh, mover.
It's either mover
Or Dover. I would say mover because Dover's a place.
Nah, I say Rover.
Watch what?
No, because then there would be an R.
Oh, but it could double R.
or
You
yeah,
never
it
know.
could be a double R.
Can it?
Yeah.
Can it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
So it's either Rover or
Or
mover.
minor?
I don't know what.
like,
Chill, Drake.
like you fucking.
So yeah, it's either gonna be mover or
That's a
Rover.
clip.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I vote. I vote mover.
I vote mover as well.
That's 2. What do you got?
I got Rover.
Fuck. I want to go.
Say mover.
No,
No, let's go Rover.
Rover.
Ah,
It's
it's
up to you.
mover. It's fucking mover, dude.
Mover or Rover? Which one?
It's probably Dover.
Mover.
Mover or Rover?
Or yeah, Rover. My bad.
I don't know.
What about
Pick
hover?
one. Just pick
How,
one.
how do you spell
pick
hover?
one or the other.
What about
Ooh,
hover?
hover too.
You're
See?
the tiebreaker.
Hover?
Oh, hover.
Hover. I'll go with hover.
Okay, he did.
So now we're just deadlocked.
I know. Oh my.
All right, paper rock scissors.
We need
Someone
to
just pick one.
You go ahead. You got the mouse.
I'm gonna say mover, guys.
Go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead.
Nah, because Saul's gonna get all mad when I pick.
Mover.
Hover.
Mover's not even a word. Knock it down.
Hover is another one though. Man.
Boy,
Hover
hover's
is
a good.
too. But
Hover's a good one.
I don't know.
We lost.
I like mover.
The probability
I'm gonna
of
Go
this
with
stick
is
Jim. Go with Jim.
I'm gonna stick
We'll
with
go
mover.
We'll go mover.
Y'all can blame me.
we lost already. It's 25% chance. We lost.
Boy, put Mover.
Enter.
It's wrong.
If y'all are hesitating, don't do it.
Yeah, we got it.
Boy, good shit, dude.
Good one, guys.
Nice. On the
Dude, look
last
at that.
fucking guess.
So look, why does it only say 2 play? We played 3.
We have played 3.
Yeah, so we're 2-1. They're cheating. Well, yeah. See, that locked us in.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was good.
Y'all did y'all's thing on that one.
So,
What you got?
So
What happened?
you
What's up,
think Elon's gonna
I don't
fuck
know.
this all up?
Why? Why do you think him?
No, well, him and Donald Trump are going at it now, bro.
Oh yeah, but
I'm saying you think he's gonna reveal it? Elon Musk strikes me as the type of person that does not care if he loses his money.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
Does not give a shit if he loses his money. So he will fucking say whatever.
well,
but at the same time, I feel like he's just throwing a tantrum
Yeah.
as well because I'm pretty sure he did all that shit to get help with this company, and now he's not getting help that he wants.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what I didn't like about it is that
Smells like-
obviously he.
Smells like feet.
Does it? That smells good.
Real earthy.
Well, what I was gonna say is that what I didn't like about the whole situation is that I don't know if you saw James, but Cash Patel was on Rogan today.
Was he?
He had him on Rogan.
What was he saying?
Did he go
Or
in there to
Rogan had
lie?
him on. Dude, so he asked about the Epstein files, and he was just like,
Did he get all wide eyed and?
dude, he just was like so dismissive of it. Like, oh well, if I had it, I'd let you know, right?
No, the way they're
Dude.
him and Bugino or whatever.
Yeah,
The way they're acting is just not
fishy, right?
believable.
No,
It's like there's something there that they have to hide, and that's how they're acting.
right.
They're acting like they have to hide something. Like just when like I forgot who was interviewing both of them together, and like Cash Patel is just like, you
Yeah.
know, and the way what's his face act, because I don't know if you ever seen Dan Bugino. Is that his name?
Who?
Dan Bugino or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched like his podcasts or his
I haven't.
his things. He's an incredibly confident dude.
really.
Like he always like has this just confidence about him, and the way he talked there was like, guys, I've you know, like
Like he
all
was
just
shaky.
like
Yeah.
he didn't want to let something slip. Like, hey,
Right.
shut the fuck up and don't tell nobody
Well,
nothing.
that's
Tell them
exactly
what we
how
want.
Cash was against or to Rogan whenever he was bringing up the whole
Yeah,
Epstein, because you know it was a real thing that this is going on right now, and then Cash is just like, we've been through everything that we found, nothing shows of something like that. And so Rogan, it's funny because
No.
Rogan's just constantly asking him these questions like, so y'all haven't found anything? But then Cash goes on to say, well, you know, we have to be careful what we release because we don't want to re-victimize anybody. So it's like,
the victims have already been victimized. There's only one victim in there.
well, that what I'm saying is that like if you don't want to re-victimize anybody, like, so what are you hiding then? Because if you
Well,
say
no,
you have nothing, then what
Not
the
just
fuck
that,
are you-
but before we release it, we have to, you know, do work on it. And they
Right.
try to say, oh, because it's grainy and we wanted to make it look bullshit. They're gonna doctor it to make it look the way they want to look.
well, that's also what he said. He said that they finally found the correct footage of Epstein's death in the jail.
And what happened?
Wait. Can I
He's-
ask? Can I ask what started the whole Trump and
Okay,
Elon-
well,
okay.
because
Oh, because the tax cuts or whatever.
No, because they
of the-
dismissed.
the
There
EV
was
mandate.
there was an EV like thing that was
That's
going
what
to
I'm saying,
essentially
the
give Trump,
It was a tax cut.
Musk a bunch of business, and they cut it from Trump's deal.
the
Right.
big beautiful
And,
bill.
Yeah, and then right after that, Elon Musk left, saying, you know, a lot of what's in the bill contradicts all the work he was doing at Doge.
But that's not new though. Like Trump, Elon knew that bill. It wasn't like added like last
Well,
minute.
no. So here's the thing: Elon never came out and said that was the reason he was upset. Trump said it. Trump was like, "Oh, he's just mad because we cut this electric vehicle."
Being a little
and-
fucking kid.
But at
and
the
being
same
childish.
time-
he's throwing a temper tantrum because of it. When Elon is saying, "No, I did a bunch of work to cut government spending, and
Right.
this bill is just going to reintroduce more government spending that's going to result in a recession down the line."
Right.
I'm kind of on Elon's
But
side, dude.
at the same time, then you got Elon with a black eye, and
What? You
yeah,
had a black
you,
eye?
you didn't see that.
I
No,
didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
No,
Literally like 3 days ago, when Elon gave his last final speech about leaving Doge,
Yeah.
he had a black eye.
Really?
But it's the
No
whole thing is
shit.
about it's like okay, they
Oh,
could
we
have
gotta
put
pull that up real quick.
they could have. So he had a black eye, which is what I was saying, right? He's going on national television to give a fucking speech. You know damn well somebody could have put makeup on it, bro. But they
That's true,
decided
too,
they,
but they showed it.
decided not to cover it up for a reason. There's always a reason, bro. With the
What do you think
government,
it?
dude.
What do you think it is?
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, he could have decided to do that, and he didn't.
So what he ended up saying was that he was rough playing with his little son X or something like that, and he hit him in the eye.
But that just happened to me with K.
Hey,
Look at the black eye though. Look at it.
Oh, that's not
Pull it
black
up.
eye. I didn't have no black eye, but
Let's go ahead and put it up for the
You're a
viewers.
black guy though.
hey, Joey, do you see this on the ground underneath?
Dude, I know, honestly. No. Hey, Gabriel, you should.
what are you looking for?
Gabe,
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
pull
Sure,
up the
okay,
video.
all right.
Pull up the video, bro, because his reaction.
What do you wanna
Wow. Put like Elon Musk's black eye reaction. Let's just say that. Because when Donald Trump is pretty much talking about him, like his whole expression is just fucking weird, dude. Like he didn't want to be in the room. Like
So Elon Musk.
yeah, put like Elon Musk black eye.
Elon?
Elon. Oh shit.
shit.
Hey, that's a good porn name.
You ain't lying.
Elon must have ass.
Elon.
Yeah, just go ahead. Just put that.
Dust. No. Elon.
All right. So go
Elon
ahead,
Musk?
click it, and mute it.
Elon Bust.
No, Elon
Right,
Musk.
right.
That's good. Musk is a male scent.
This one?
No, like the top one.
This one?
See, that's like a barely. That's like a bruise. That's not even like a serious black eye.
But look, just look at his reaction though, dude. Like it all comes together. I hope it's his video. You're just gonna see his like weird, awkward fucking.
He's always being
I don't even
weird,
think it's
though.
this one. Fast forward it until where.
That's what I was saying. We should have picked a better video. You just made me pick the first one.
Well, they got us with the fucking thumbnail. All right, there.
No, that's not
Yes,
it.
yes, he has a
That's
black
it?
then right there. Yes, go ahead.
then why is he standing next to him? Then that happened a while ago.
No, this happened like recently.
Oh,
dude.
shit, I see it.
Look, once
What's he
Donald
say?
Trump, once Donald starts talking about like cutting him off and like he was a good person, like he's gonna leave, like dude, his facial reaction is just like disappointed, bro.
Probably because he didn't. Probably because they had an understanding of what they were going to talk about, and Donald Trump went off script,
changed
which is
it,
what he
yeah.
always does.
Yeah.
He just talks about whatever he wants to talk about
Yeah, but then again, bro, at the very beginning of
because
all
he's
this
autistic,
shit,
so he's probably just uncomfortable.
at the very beginning of this shit though, like I kind of saw Elon as like power hungry in a way. Like it was kind of awkward.
I don't know. I just feel like he was like, I could, because if he's power hungry, he could just focus on business.
So this came
And that's
out
it.
like 2 days before the whole fight happened. So there was already speculation going on of like what was going on Twitter, and then the whole fight just fucking came out. He just fucking got on this whole tantrum, dude.
But
And
his
I think,
his excuse for the eye was his son. They were
yeah, they were fighting.
I agree with
But
that too though.
but here's the thing: how do you get more powerful than the richest man in the world?
Talk bad about him.
Because, bro, like,
But I'm saying, like, if he's power hungry, what
That's the
more
thing.
power could he grab?
okay,
for?
okay. So let's say that you have all the money in the world and you're not getting your way. Like, you're gonna be fucking pissed, dude, because you put all your time and effort into this whole. Bro, he had a whole reason, bro. When people do something, there's a reason to it, dude.
I
He was
really
in
think
this
he
shit
was
for a
just like
reason.
I get a chance to,
Yeah.
I think his whole reason was he doesn't like Democrats, and he was trying to do everything he could to screw
But
them out.
now he's retweeting Republicans and shit and like hating on
Yeah.
them now.
I don't know.
So like now he's just like he don't even know where the fuck he's
Just
at.
the fact that he came out and was like, Trump was in the Epstein files. That's why
Exactly.
they won't release it.
dude,
Nah, that
that's
right there-
crazy.
Damn.
That's like a truthful tantrum thing, is what I feel like.
Oh, he's like, all right,
There was
fine.
truth
I
in
won't,
that.
I won't
There was
cover
truth
up
in
for you
that.
guys.
Yeah.
And like if it was about money, then he wouldn't. Because I think he just rescinded his like SpaceX
Yeah,
helps
he did.
NASA
I saw that. I saw
with
that.
things, and he's like, okay, now y'all don't get that no more.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was getting paid for that for sure.
But before this, didn't he announce that he was gonna move SpaceX to Australia?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why would he
I
do
didn't
that?
hear-
Australia.
No,
sucks.
notice-
Why?
No.
No, he had got like a lot of land, and they said like it would bring like a lot of jobs to Australia. So, and then a little bit after this is when Trump started like turning on him.
And then you also
Okay,
got
maybe that's what caused the rift.
so now you got Elon Musk on Twitter putting polls up saying should we have a third party?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, I saw
So
that. as a
now
recent-
I'm starting to
What?
see I'm that's what I'm saying. I feel like a power hunger thing move. Like
But-
he's gonna probably try to run for that.
Well,
third
no, but he
party.
can't. But he can't. He wasn't. Wasn't born in America.
Oh yeah,
Like
you're
there
right.
are rules where you have to be
Oh.
born as an American citizen.
Unless you're Obama.
Unless you find ways around it.
Yep.
Unless you got a big mic on your corner.
Hey.
Because that was one of those things where like apparently, and I didn't see this, so I'm like, this is what I heard from someone, but that was what apparently Ben Shapiro was insinuating, changing the rules so that someone like Benjamin Netanyahu could run for president.
So there was
Oh, fuck
because he's just
no.
an Israel shill.
Yeah.
So on that poll, it said he pretty much wanted to make a third party for the 80% of middle Americans or whatever.
But there's
and
already a third
80%
party.
voted for it.
What, independent?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean,
he wanted one-
it's not one that's
Yeah.
like the thing is that in order for a third party to thrive, there has to be a massive amount of money behind it,
Yeah.
and there's no one willing to donate that kind of money. I mean, the most successful third party candidate I think in American history was Ross Perot, and that's because he was a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right.
And he put so much
So,
of his
like,
money behind it.
this
Like
was
there
3
has to
hours
be
ago. This
real
was-
money and power behind it.
This was 3 hours ago. He said the people have spoken. A new political party is needed in America to represent 80% of the middle class. And exactly 80% of the people agreed this is fate. It was
Yeah, I
3
saw-
hours ago.
I saw that.
So he could simply financially back up.
And what he's saying is Congress.
closed?
He's pissed off pretty much. Okay, he's pissed off at pretty much that the bill was 2.6 billion or some shit, which added to like a 2.6 trillion deficit.
But my thing is,
And he's just pissed off that he worked so hard to fucking like get
to
that
cut,
cost down.
exactly, and they're
for
just
that shit to
introducing
go
more
back up.
shit. And
So-
and he's I guess in his mind, none of it isn't really beneficial to America.
So this just tells me that crypto's gonna win. Nah, goddamn.
Hey, hell yeah! Hey, then that's good for me. That's good for me.
Because yeah, bro, they're trying to bankrupt. They're trying to bankrupt something.
Brink,
But what's fucked up is that Brink. All right, look, man. Look.
Bankrupt.
Brink.
All right, you know what? Nah, I'm out.
you got Judy. You got Judy over there calling the other
Voucher? What?
So she look.
botch.
Hey, but that's what a certain ethnic group is trying to do to America secretly behind the scenes.
What ethnic group is that?
The one that I've spoken out against in the past.
Damn it.
That is a rumor though that they're trying to bankrupt America because that would be the most beneficial thing to.
I just don't like how
It's
he's
real.
like his little Twitter rant or X rant, whatever you want to call it. It reminds me of like Kanye, dude.
Yeah.
Like where Kanye just gets mad, he starts just like throwing everything out there, and it's like
Yeah, but I like that
it's good. But
Well,
not
I
in
kind
our
of like. I mean,
government.
because I
kinda
don't
like,
care about these people because
Because-
their lives are better than mine will ever be.
True.
I don't give a shit.
I like how Elon called it out, but we can clearly see now that the government's plan is not to save money.
No,
Hell no.
No.
It's
It was
literally
all a
to
bunch of
just
bullshit.
Run that shit.
But what's his name called this out from the beginning? Mark Cuban
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Trump. And
Well, that's the thing is I think a lot of people
That
were
is
like,
true.
okay, we're gonna believe you,
yeah.
and now it's like
My thing is, where does Joe Rogan? Because I feel like Joe Rogan always stood on Elon's side, and
What-
he
right,
kind of like endorsed Trump because of Elon. So now it's
right.
like, where does he stand?
Well, no, because he was like Trump's the best because of what he's gonna do for the American people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now when it feels like you're kind of pulling the rug out from underneath all that, when the whole point was like let's like cut this unnecessary spending, wasting taxpayers' money, and you're gonna introduce a bill.
Dude, and then he also called this prediction of America going into recession second half
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like how he's being truthful now, but it's
Who?
like
Because you're
Elon.
you're increasing taxes for
Because of
somebody.
that
but-
bill.
No, but Trump has always said that. He said when we come in, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be hard at the beginning.
Well, he's calling for a recession, so it's gonna happen.
which is
Well, I mean, we've been waiting for it though, for sure.
considering that the economy was like probably everyone's number one issue, and
Yeah.
one of the number one reasons they voted for Trump. If you're going to cause a recession, that's the opposite of what everyone wanted you to do.
But I think it I got to agree with Elon on that because I hate it, but then I loved it because it's like when he went in there and cleaned the whole government up. It's like you see all these companies, they always do layoffs, but the government never did layoffs.
Yeah,
So it's like you have to go and clean it up, and then this is how it looks
yeah.
because it got so bad. It's hard. I don't know.
Well, because what that exposed was like, look at where all this money is going to, like millions and tens of millions of dollars going to programs that have nothing to do with Americans.
Yeah,
that your
just-
taxpayers' money,
Yep.
that your taxpayer money is going towards. And it was like, I feel like in Trump's mind, maybe he's like, okay, we exposed them. We don't have to worry about that no more. Let's go do my thing.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. And then he also he does a retweet where somebody puts Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him, and he goes,
Oh yeah, I
yes.
saw that. He endorsed that, which
It's like
What did he say?
Trump should be
Said
impeached and
yes.
JD Vance.
Oh, he
Like,
said
he's
yes?
agreeing
Yeah, he just
to
said
it,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. Which honestly, I mean, people forget, but JD Vance was an anti-Trump Republican in the
at
very beginning.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't know that.
he changed his tune somewhere down the line.
and he's
But-
like
He was anti-Trump in the beginning.
time to this is the big one. Time to drop the big really big bomb. And the Epstein files, that is the real reason. Yeah, that Trump is in the files. That's why they haven't released it.
Yep.
And then he retweets that and says, "Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out."
Which honestly really makes a lot of sense because
Yeah.
For
they
sure.
talked and talked and talked, and then all of a sudden Pam Bondi's like, "Oh no, we're not going to like they're hiding something, and it has
Yeah.
to be because it negatively reflects on them and their administration."
But I still think
But they did the same thing with the whole JFK files because they didn't release. They promised they were going to release all that.
they released some stuff. They
Yeah,
released
but-
enough to like kind of quelled, like silenced certain people, but it wasn't enough for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
That just gets
Yeah.
me to like. I feel like oh, everything is the same. Like
No, it really is. It doesn't
you know,
matter. At the
it
end of
doesn't
the day,
matter who the fuck you go for, bro. Like
you might have
there's
these moments where
always
you
this
think,
big
hey,
thing.
like here's some, it's different this time, and then you're quickly reminded it's never different.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
But
bunch of
then
bullshit.
again, you know, I think it's kind of still a little too early to judge everything.
Well,
We
the
are only,
biggest
like,
the
5
biggest
months
thing.
in.
What is
Yeah.
it?
That's not long though, dude.
Exactly.
I'm saying that's what I mean. We're only 5
That's what I'm
months in,
saying.
so,
Like it's
so you never know. We got like 3 more years to go. Shit could change. It could get better. Who knows?
But we quickly forget that the biggest change that had ever been or try to become was JFK,
Yeah.
and they fucking you see what they did with him because
Oh, yeah.
he was actually trying to disband the CIA. He was like,
no,
"You
he wanted
guys
to
are
dismantle the
fucking-"
CIA. It's because he
because they were
realized
trying to start the war and shit.
Well, no,
you know,
like
with
once the Bay of Pigs came
Yeah.
across his desk, he's like, "We got to do something about this organization because they're
'cause this is out of hand. Like
they're
this is
running around
stupid.
with impunity and
right.
but
they
then
need to be reined in."
But then Trump's thing, I think I saw like a little press conference about the whole argument and shit, and he talked about it, and he pretty much cut the EV mandate because he feels Americans shouldn't be forced to buy EVs. They should be able to buy whatever the fuck they want.
Which makes sense.
There shouldn't be an advantage of like what
No,
to buy.
yeah, and that's
So
correct.
I kind of understand that.
Well,
side
it's not
as well.
sustainable because
At-
we don't
at
have the
all.
fucking resources
No.
to provide an EV for even if let's just say we lived in this fairy tale land of the USA that everybody had the income to actually go out and buy a Tesla.
Mhm.
You know, we don't. It's not sustainable because we don't have the resources to provide for all those fucking batteries.
we don't have the infrastructure to
Exactly.
not only like the
the
resources to
charging
make the battery,
stations,
but
everything.
like the amount of power required to charge electric vehicles
Fucking insane.
is like you
Insane,
would
yeah.
need to build like a ton of power plants just to supply that power.
You would
Well,
have to
did
go
you see-
nuclear.
Did you see like what was it, Newark? They said that all the fast charging has to get removed.
What you say, New York?
Newark.
New Jersey.
Oh, I thought
It's-
Newark.
That's where they're fighting. That's
I almost got him. Almost.
that's actually where they're that's where they're
I
fighting
was like,
tomorrow.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they're
they
fighting the
announced
US.
like all the fast charging that he had put out there, they need to remove it. I guess he did it too fast.
And it's sucking too much,
I didn't read on like why, but all I saw that he had did it too fast, and now they're requesting him to remove all that.
Well, because I forgot who it was when they were like
Probably nobody's using them. So they're
talking
just
about
fucking
like how
wasting
much
space
power
and shit.
would be required for like some company was like, hey, this is how much power we need in order to supply power
Right.
for charging. They're like, this is more than an entire city uses in a year.
Let's
This is
look it
more
up. Let's
power.
look it up.
I
Well,
can't
the-
remember what it was
the-
exactly, but it was just
Well,
like
it's just like the funniest argument is when Rogan says, and he talks about California specifically because he's like, you motherfuckers want electric vehicles, but y'all have constant like rolling brownouts because
Yeah.
y'all can't even fucking keep y'all's
Y'all
grid
don't
up.
have yeah.
Like you shutting people's houses off to try to sustain y'all's power grid, and then you want to charge your vehicles on top of it. It's
And
crazy.
that's not even including like how much lithium is required to make these batteries and where does lithium come from?
Just poor children fucking
Poor
mining.
children mining
In
in
the
horrible
fucking- yeah,
conditions
in the Congo.
essentially slave labor.
Right. Oh, it's slave labor.
Like-
100%.
That's what gets you your electric vehicle. There's a
Right.
cost somewhere down the line and it's a horrible one.
Right.
Are we about to get like lithium here?
No, we did. So they found like somehow all of a
Yeah.
sudden they
Mhm.
found like this big
Mine.
yeah,
Lithium
mine
deposit?
Yeah.
Like a
in
deposit.
Colorado. All of
Yeah.
a sudden we found that
Okay.
Well, in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
in Colorado.
Boy, what about that? I don't want to get too far. I'll just save. I'll save it. I'll
It's
save it. I don't
Grand Canyon in Colorado.
Okay, but since we're on this, so it says so sides of the battery too, dude. Like that's okay. So I understand like you don't have to pay for oil changes when you have a Tesla. You know, it has pretty much no like fluids, so you save money there. But then like, have y'all seen the battery on those things?
No,
What?
I've actually never seen. What
It's
it
like
looks
the
like.
whole undercarriage.
Really.
That's the battery.
So it's a bomb. It's a rolling bomb.
So like even though you save money on your oil changes and all that, when that battery goes bad, dude, you're gonna have to pay.
But I still think they have like, you know, when you buy like a new car,
Thousands.
you have
Yeah.
like the whole, when you get like a certified car, let's say, it'll be like maintenance for 100,000 or whatever the fuck. So they put that battery within 100,000 miles.
No, but it's not
But
even
the
just
battery's
that.
not gonna die in 100,000 miles.
Exactly.
Nah.
It's not that. It's just I think once again, I think it was on the podcast where they said that they incorporate these updates,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to get the update
Yeah,
in
you
order
gotta pay
for
for
your,
them.
and it's like $5,000
Yeah,
every time
yeah.
you have to update your fucking
Yeah.
car. Yeah, you
Mm.
gotta take it in, and they gotta hook it up to their computer in order to update the bitch. Just like your phone updates, you know.
Sorry, Noel,
yourself.
you ain't getting a Tesla.
Well, I'm gonna get a Tesla. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know.
I think like for I don't want to put all his business out there, but I think Daniel's situation, dude, I think that would be perfect for a Tesla. 'Cause,
I just like it. I just like the whole
No, man.
self-driving.
no, but imagine like he's gonna be like, what is that, 35, 45 minutes?
Oh, yeah, it's at least 45 minutes.
So imagine you have a Tesla, you wake up in the morning, put that thing on freaking auto.
Exactly. And then you can like do
Mhm.
whatever you want.
Yeah, and then gas too, because dude, that
Yeah.
like 45 minutes. How many miles is that?
Shit, a good
A 30
40 miles. 40 miles.
So I'm saying, so every day there and back, so 60 miles there and back, dude. I think that's perfect.
No, 40 miles one way, so you're doing like almost 100 miles a day.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like 80. It's at least 80
Oh no, yeah,
miles.
because I drive like at least 3 hours, like hour 15 there, over an hour 45 back.
Boy, that's a lot.
It's
3
like,
hours.
yeah,
Well, you drive
that's-
how much?
Yeah, like so.
That's how far it is?
Yeah, it's like North Houston by the Woodlands,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and it's all and it's
God
traffic
damn.
time too. So
Dude,
it's like
traffic.
So
What
you're
time do
in
you go
like
in?
s- the spring.
so I gotta
area.
be there at 8. So I leave at like 6:40, and I get there at 8.
Hell no.
And I get there at 8 without any like accidents. Like if there's an accident, I'll get there at 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the way back, it just depends. Like if I leave at 4, I'll get home at 5:30. If I leave at 4:10, I get home at 6.
Boy.
So it's just like
and that's like
a little
do
bit
you
of a
ever-
difference. The traffic gets that much
Do you
worse.
ever jump on the belt
See,
or anything?
I would
Oh, no,
get a
I do.
Tesla.
That's the way I take. I take the beltway, and it's always traffic.
Wow,
The,
that's
the only
fucking-
if I leave at 3:45, I'll get home at 5 because I'll be able to make it before the HOV lane on 59 closes to
Right.
Easy Tag.
right.
Because at 4:30 it closes for Easy Tag,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can't get on there no more.
That's
So I leave at
such a big-
3:45 to get there before.
See, I would
4:30.
get a Tesla in that situation as well, dude. Anything like 45 and up.
But I don't pay
would
for
get a
gas,
fucking-
so I don't care. I don't pay for my gas.
But
But
company-
your company though,
My
imagine
company,
they would.
they hey, that's the they. Oh, if they win electric vehicle,
but then
I
they
don't
would
think
have
they
to
would want to do that.
Yeah, but then they would have to. So like my company, we're all oil,
I'm gonna go to a restroom real quick.
but yet they installed 4 slots,
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
for
EV?
the EV
For
charger
EV.
station.
Yeah, we got those too.
and they're just like,
Boy, it's like one.
no, we have 4. And
Oh,
they're
is it
always-
full?
Dude, every
Oh, at
morning.
mine, dude, there's always just like one car.
No, they're always fighting for them, dude.
We couldn't do it just because there's some people that are like, like, oh, I gotta drive to Hillsboro and then I gotta drive to Dallas and then.
Exactly.
But you know
It's
how
like,
raw that is,
you're not
though?
gonna catch a charging station.
I don't think I would trust it long distance. I would trust
No.
it to work
Yeah, exactly.
like that. I would trust it, but if you're gonna go like even to San Antonio, I'd feel more comfortable in a freaking gas.
Well,
car.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
go to fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. A gas car is my way to go. Like no further than I don't even know. Like even a Freeport, I don't think I'd even.
But I think it's a good. I just like it for the whole like getting your time back. You'll be able to do a lot of shit.
Well, but so like, my old boss, his son works for Tesla,
mute his mic.
and when we had the freeze and the power was out for like
Yeah.
2 days,
Oh.
so many customers were
Dude, I didn't even
fucked.
think about that.
So many customers were completely fucked.
Yeah, because they couldn't charge their shit.
Nope. And so yeah, and not only that, but he says they're kind of like physically pieces of shit. Like they'll fall apart real easily.
I wonder how much that pulls from your light bill. Like if when you run into your house, like
Yeah.
how
Well,
much?
I think you get some kind of tax credit as well, though.
Yeah, but that's not.
But I think
again, the tax credit gets put on to the purchase of the vehicle. Well, you have
Yeah.
that choosing. So
But is that every year or is that only the first time?
one time. So I think it's
That's what I'm saying.
7,500 for the EV purchase, and then it's
Well,
like
you looking into this shit.
yeah, bro.
But, okay, but wait, but but they're not doing that anymore.
Not yet.
I don't know what that was.
So then there's the other one. So there's actually two. When you buy a Tesla, you could put 2 credits on it, which is the electric bill,
Right.
which is like $4,000.
Wait, is that still active or Trump?
Yeah, that one's active, but the one that they're taking away, I think, is a 7,500 credit for buying an EV.
Oh, shit.
That's the big one.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
So-
that comes off like the total purchase
yeah,
price
dude,
of the vehicle.
dude, that's the whole $10,000 off, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So if the
Dude.
car was 30, you'd be paying
Combining it with those 2 tax credits, bro.
a
Like
little over 20.
How much is a Tesla? Like the base model Tesla?
you can
they're
probably
like
get one
30,
for like
right?
30.
Yeah, I think they're
So
like
with
30.
the tax credits, probably like 22.
That's not bad at
Oh,
all.
that's not bad at all.
Exactly,
at all.
dude. Yeah, no.
But that's not new. There ain't no way.
No, that's not. That's
Look
not,
it up.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
let's
not,
look it up. Let's
Look
look
it
it
well,
up.
it's
There ain't
those are
no
like
way.
the base models.
Yeah, the
because
very,
you're
like,
not
the
getting
basic
like
ones.
the ones that Rogan.
No,
talks
no.
about,
But
the
then
fast
another
fucking
thing,
ones.
if you wanted to drive itself, you have to pay 8,000. What was that?
I don't know.
Just go to Tesla.
Look right
just
here.
Go to
Oh, Model
Tesla.com.
Y.
Dude, Tesla.com. It's easy.
Boy, so I'll be looking this up.
Yeah, look.
Textla. Boy, what a cop.
Okay, and then just hit the. All right, look, just do Model 3 because that's the cheapest. The Cybertrucks, them hoes are expensive.
How much? I never looked into
I
it.
mean, dude, those are like 60 and up.
Oh yeah.
Where's the Model 3?
Just go up. Order now.
Right there.
Model
Right
3,
there.
order now. So this would be brand new, but you can get like the used shit and all that stuff. So
Do they
you
hold their
can,
value?
dude, the used ones are pretty pricey too.
Boy, 540. That's not bad.
That's
Hold
like
on.
that's an average car.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
average.
So, but hold on. So you see up there, right there, included 77,000. So now uncheck it, and then look how it just jumps up. So now do the estimated gas savings as well.
Yeah, but that's estimate.
But later on, it'll convert to like $4,000, and you can add it on to it. Yeah, see.
But gas right now is cheap.
So what is that? See, look, Phil,
You
go
ain't
up,
lying.
go up.
Okay, well, you gotta add this too.
No,
because
but go up. Full self driving right here. 8,000, dude. It's
Just
like-
for that,
and that's like the main thing. It's
that's
like,
a fucking
what the fuck?
update you got to put on there.
Okay, but what about every update
I
that
wouldn't
comes out
even
too, though?
trust
I don't know how that
shit.
works.
Me either.
Well,
I
that's
would
what I'm
never
saying,
trust
that's-
self-driving.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember specifically when Rogan talked about it, because this is when like Tesla was really starting to get big, and then I remember him saying that he couldn't use his car, and he was like, "What the fuck?" So he like reached out, and they're like, "Oh no, you have to bring it in, and we have to update."
Go
it."
back here, bro.
And then so he was like, "What? Like, what does that entail?" And he's like, "Oh, you have
What's
to pay
that?
$5,000 in order for the update."
That's not yet. You're not.
Use your fucking car unless you update it.
Okay, so on the
That's crazy.
if you go back, I wanted to see the full price of the vehicle. I think you
Oh,
can do that like afterwards. But so with that $8,000, you can either choose that plan or $100 a month.
So order now.
You can do either or.
But do they hold their value?
No.
Bro, I mean
No.
the used ones
No,
are fucking
no.
expensive.
No, they
Oh,
don't hold
yeah,
their
you're
value.
Right. Yeah, right
They
now
fucking
They don't?
suck.
For real?
No, because I remember
Well, right now they're
Go
trash.
go down to the bottom. What does
when
that
I
say?
just
I can't see
that
the
when
monkeys
we
in the way.
you know how B just got
I
her
want to
car.
see just the total.
Where? Yeah.
Yeah, so
beers
I
right
was
there.
talking to one of the guys, and they're like, "Dude, they like you. Once you drive that bitch off the lot,
I guess I
when
don't
they
say.
come to our used
No, but that's every
inventory-
car though.
No, but they said once they come to our used inventory, we can't get them out of here, man. They fucking
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to use one. That's the thing, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, bro. Nobody wants a fucking used one. Then they're You never know when the battery. You know what I mean? If they have miles on them, like, you don't. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Well, that's the
battery
thing. Like,
switch.
I'd buy a fucking used truck in a heartbeat.
That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But now these are. I view them as like good work vehicles. Like
They're good,
That's
but
the only thing.
The scary thing is like
I want motor. I want
The
no
grid.
motor.
no, the junkyard in the future.
Now I know.
Like you see all these things catching fires. So what happens when everybody starts putting these in the junkyard? There's a flood.
I'm sure they recycle the batteries though. You have to recycle them
Oh,
big ass batteries.
I'm more worried about the grid, man. Like, because think about it. Like, where we live, you're almost expected to have at least. I mean, nobody wants it, but you're gonna at least have one major hurricane a season.
Yeah.
Whether it hits Florida or us
Or some storm.
something bad's gonna
And-
happen.
And now we're getting at least one freeze every year.
Mhm.
Dude, it's fucking getting crazy. But either way, like,
But then again, when there's a situation like that, you're fighting for fucking gas.
Yeah.
It's the same
you know,
shit,
but
dude. You're
at the
just
same
like-
time, like,
But you can stock up on it.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't stock up on electric
Electricity.
power.
But gas
Yeah.
goes bad.
No, not that fast.
that's
dude.
not that
It,
crazy.
it goes fast over the course of years, not you know.
Yeah.
How many years does it take for gas to go bad?
How many?
I
How many? How
remember-
many? I would
I
say.
remember we used to
would
have
guess
like a
10.
We
'Cause I've
used to have
seen,
a
like, them have
55-gallon
those-
drum. that
They'd
we
have
used to
those.
keep our
Well, no,
shit.
they
Yeah.
have those big, huge, like
Yeah.
pallet tanks that they fill with gas. People will store gas on their property.
Dude.
It lasts a long time.
No, but it's not even that. As long as you throw like a stabilizer in it, then you're fine.
A fuel stabilizer. Yeah.
And it's covered and it doesn't evaporate. Then
like some fucking.
So I wonder
Lucas-
what happened with your cousin that had the bad gas. I think I told you about it. He went to a gas station and got bad gas and it fucked his car up.
No, but that's the gas station.
did he
And-
accidentally put diesel in it?
No.
Nah.
And that just happened again. Did y'all see that in Rosenberg?
Mhm, yeah. Over
What are
there
they doing?
by-
Mixing the wrong shit in there or something?
No,
I don't know.
No, it's just they contaminate that shit. You know,
They got
contaminate it.
they got some water in there or something.
Yeah, they're being fucking nasty with the shit because we get it with our 18 wheelers with the diesel.
They put a little bit, and then after that, they put a little bit.
They're like
Water
drug
in
dealers.
there.
They're drug dealers. They're cutting it.
Boy.
Yeah,
Cutting it with
Right?
water and
Dude.
your price is too high. You need to cut it.
Well, yeah. Then even with Tesla, they've been talking about the whole. He's been talking about the fucking Tesla 18 wheelers.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that.
That I think that is dumb.
well, no, the amount of power those are going to
Oh
require
my god, dude,
is
this
going to be
fucking-
insane.
No, they
Yeah,
have
but
them. They have them now. It was crazy because we our biggest or where we buy from is Freightliner because we're moving. We run.
Can't hear you. Sorry.
It was
Oh, okay.
No.
But it's crazy because I went into the dealership and then you see this nice ass fucking. I think it's a Western Star, and it's got like stacks and everything. And then I was talking to one of the guys, like, man, it's a fucking nice ass truck. Like it's clean. And he's like, and you see the exhaust pipes? And he's like, that's an electric truck.
What?
And I was like, it's got dual stacks. Like, you know, you just want to see black.
Just for the
fucking-
look, yeah.
Dude, and then sure enough, like I go to the back of the cab and you see that the stacks just end. And it's just nothing. And then you see this big, like the whole middle of the chassis full of fucking batteries.
Damn.
I'm
Damn.
like, what the fuck is
What the-
this? I'm
Yeah.
trying to roll fucking black smoke, dog. You know?
But what he was trying to do was have these fucking 18 wheelers
shit.
drive themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on
That
45.
was
you
his
never.
whole
What
fucking
was that
thing.
Stephen King movie with the fucking 18 wheelers taking over? Remember that Stephen King?
over
Whatever. There's a
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
about
yes,
that shit.
there is, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
over
Fuck yeah,
overkill over.
Is that what it is? Is that what
Is
that's
it
about?
You don't remember this?
Nah.
No, dude.
Dude, they were like fucking flashing.
Yeah.
I fucking-
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it was a car. It was Christina.
No, but what's that movie?
No. But you're talking about. It was a guy driving it.
No.
No,
You're talking about Joyride?
It was the truck.
Joyride.
I'm thinking of Joyride.
No,
Candy
there was,
No, I'm talking
there
about-
was a there was an actual
Yeah, I
Stephen
know-
King movie where
I
the
know what
fucking
you're talking
all
Yeah.
the
Cars.
trucks were they
No,
just
yeah.
that was
trucks.
Christine. That was Christine.
oh is it
Yeah, it was Christine. It started with the car, and she ends up like taking over.
taking
all
over
the
all the vehicles,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
No.
Doesn't it?
But
It's like
Joyride.
possession, right? It's
yeah.
possessed by a thing,
Right.
by a
Yeah,
person.
But
Dude.
Joyride
Yeah.
is the one.
No, that's the one with
crazy
the candy cane with Steve Zahn and
Remember
Paul
that one?
Walker. And,
Oh,
this guy-
okay, yeah,
where they're like,
yeah.
They make a joke on I think on the CB radio.
'cause- Yeah, CB
Yeah.
radio.
And then they start getting stalked by the truck driver, just following
Yep.
them around and fucking freaking them
shit.
out. And shit.
I
I love
don't
that fucking
remember
movie,
it.
dude.
Oh, you gotta watch it, dude.
That movie's so good.
Is
it's
it?
super entertaining, dude.
'Cause they're,
And
like,
kind of
all on
funny.
the- yeah,
It's kind of funny too.
super
It's how
funny.
because it's kind of stupid.
It's like corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
in a good way, man. It's so good.
That's
me and my
tight.
friend, after we watched that, that's all me and my friends were doing. Just every time we call each other candy cane.
But at the end of all this shit that we've been talking about, I think there's more to it from just the mandate. Because they're already
yeah.
calling for like Elon to leave Tesla and pick another CEO. So I think it's
Well, I think all of his companies don't want him to be the spokesperson for them
But
just because
mainly
he
that
doesn't
one,
care
though.
about like
Image
the
and shit like
stockholders
that.
and every time he does something stupid, it affects his
It
companies.
drops. It drops.
and if you notice, bro, he's on Twitter all fucking day.
Did
So
y'all
everybody's
see-
just like, how the fuck is he like doing this?
no, but did y'all see
Because
their
he's a
stock?
billionaire, he doesn't have to do anything.
Did y'all see their stock?
And he's
Where's
actually
it at
considering
now?
it.
'Cause
Though.
I
He's
remember
actually,
when it was at like
Boy.
600
I
a share.
sold out, bro. I sold
Damn.
all
Dropped a
my
lot,
Teslas,
huh?
dude.
It plummeted or
unfortunately.
what?
What's the
Yes,
all-time
right
high?
Like 400.
What's the all-time high?
I think like 400.
Because I could have sworn I remember it being at like 6.
5 days ago.
No, I think that was before they split.
Yeah.
Okay, that might have been before they split then.
Yeah.
But I think it's like 400.
Because when I
after
first
split.
started buying stuff, that's what
Damn,
that's
that
what it was
bad?
at.
Yeah. No, honestly, dude, I sold at like 250. Dude, I sold all my shit, dude. I was like, man, I'm not dealing with this fucking dude.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I bought?
Hmm.
That Rivian.
Oh, did you?
And I lost all.
See, that's a speculative. That's a speculative. There was
Hey, you know
Lucid
where
as
I-
well.
I was
No.
gonna say, what's up with Lucid?
right here.
Done.
$14.
I mean, yeah.
I I bought that because you know why? I thought they were gonna do the.
Where did you buy it at?
I bought it at. It was high, dude, because they had just announced the
Like a deal,
Amazon.
right?
Amazon
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
And, I
And
was
then
like, oh, it's gonna
look
keep
at
going
Ford. I
So,
remember when Ford was $5
best
fucking
decisions
dollars,
I made
dude.
was I made money on the whole AMC thing. No,
Yeah.
the AMC and the GameStop. Like I made
You would have
like,
made double your money.
I made, but I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't. I didn't have a lot to invest. I made $600 on AMC. I made like 1,200 on Bitcoin because I bought Bitcoin at like 9,000, and but not a lot. I probably invested like 300, but like when it got to like 60, I sold it and I fucking made like $1,000.
That's so good though, dude.
And then I made money on the during COVID. I bought as much as I could because I did not have a lot of money. I bought as much airline stock as I could because I knew all that.
Oh,
was down.
I remember that shit too. Yeah,
I bought,
Everybody was on the Boeing
as much
and
as
all
I
that
could,
shit.
and I know I made a little bit of money in that, but I didn't have a lot to invest, so I didn't invest enough.
This is regular, right?
How was
Like
that
just
right now?
nicotine.
How was the like all the airlines doing now?
I haven't even kept up with them, bro.
and neither have I.
Neither, but I
I can
think they're still
imagine.
pretty bad.
I bet they took a dip, especially after the
All those
multiple
crashes
plane
and shit,
crashes.
yeah.
But I mean, they're
Nobody's
back
talking
to
about that shit no more.
a more normalized level as far as I know. 'Cause,
They're
I
all
mean,
in
everything was
debt,
down.
so I wouldn't even fucking buy them.
Yeah. Well, that's where all the pharmaceutical companies were at right before COVID.
Yep.
They were all in debt.
But yeah, right now I'm just into fucking AI right now. That's
Dude,
all I'm buying.
Hey, listen,
Oh, did y'all see?
ChatGPT is awesome. I know I
Yeah.
talk shit on that, but I use that for my weekly reports now. It's
He
fucking
switched.
great.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
it's
Hey,
so
he
fucking
switched.
great.
He
It's so good,
switched.
dude. No,
no,
it's
wait. Have you done the
You like that shirt?
the files?
No. So,
You were clear.
Each chat saves, bro. Previously,
well, because all I do is
make multiple chats. So let's say you
Okay.
want to talk about plants or some shit. Make a chat for plants.
right.
If you want to do about your work, make a chat for work. That way, whenever you get into that chat again, it remembers everything you've
Okay,
said before.
Don't
Just-
fucking
no,
suck
but
Listen,
it.
mine-
no. Listen,
but
this is what
mine-
I do. I got to do a weekly report. I put in all my information. I make notes all week. I say, hey, put this into a professional report. And it fucking gives, bro, everyone thinks I'm smart at work. So like, your reports are amazing, dude. I'm like, hey, thanks.
So, dude, what you need to do right now
He's gonna be the next network.
is utilize. No, y'all need to utilize it right now
I'm not
before
fucking
everybody
using this
jumps
shit.
the train. Because
I
once
use it.
once everybody jumps the train, dude, you're all competing with fucking AI at
Yeah.
that point, pretty much.
But my
No.
boss gave me the idea.
real,
He's
dude.
like, just put it through ChatGPT, make it look nice.
No, it's when these companies realize, hey, we can cut all this cost. And
exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Just use AI, and we don't have
Like-
to use all these positions. Or
Can't use AI for me though.
Dude, I did this fucking crazy thing. I
I'm
fucking
a fucking wizard.
so I had told ChatGPT to make me
I
a
got
resume, right? Really,
I'm
dude?
almost there.
All right, so I'm gonna just say this story while he's using the restroom. So I had told ChatGPT to make me a resume, but to make it to where I pop up, I stand out. So what fucking ChatGPT did, bro? So I guess there's this software that these recruiters use, and pretty much they use keywords to. They don't fucking look at all these resumes. They use
They-
software keywords.
to
So what
find keywords.
ChatGPT was, it put all these keywords in white ink.
So he doesn't show up?
But my shit is full of white ink, and then the black ink is just my resume.
Right.
And dude, I went to this fucking
Yeah.
interview, dude. They thought I was a genius and shit. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck this job is, dude. I was like, fuck. But that got me to realize, dude, like, we need to utilize this kind of shit before everybody starts using it, because at that point, dude, it's just like,
It's gonna be useless.
what's gonna fucking happen, dude? You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna know a bullshitter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's just gonna be believing dumbasses at this
Shit.
point. Like, you know,
I don't know. I haven't delved into it yet.
Junior's mic is not working.
Well, I got to wait for Gabe to get back. I don't
Is
know
it
what
muted,
the fuck
bro?
I'm doing.
No.
You want to
Click it,
try to mess
click
with it? You want to try to mess with this? So
I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
yeah. No, I can't
Oh,
hear you.
No.
Can't hear you.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
Not
dude,
bad, but-
I haven't messed with it. But then again, like I said, unlike you gentlemen, I don't need it. You know, I legitimately don't need it. You know,
Well, I never would have used it unless
use
my
it
boss
for,
was like,
like-
put it in there. Use it for that shit.
I just don't need it.
for like simple shit that you go to Google for, I just go to ChatGPT now. Honestly, because
I
it's
don't
just
wanna
so.
suck in my
Well, because I
fucking
mean, that's what
information.
Google's using now, anyways. They're
But-
using an AI thing to answer your questions.
Even on that, when I don't want, or like, say it's something personal,
Very true.
I turn my VPN on and then I log in as a guest, so it doesn't know me. I would hope, and then I ask my question and it'll give me my answer. But
Is it gay to like?
I mean, I don't know what personal shit I really do, but yeah, I do it sometimes where
Is it weird if I stick hot dogs in my ass?
goddamn fucking some shit like that, But it's something personal, like where I have to like the resume thing. I didn't do that shit on
Well, no,
there
that's
for it to know
like-
my whole information and my fucking name
but
and my
like
address.
that, for example.
Fuck no.
Thankfully, I'm not like in that position to where I need to like update it or just like I'm not looking for anything right now
Right.
because I'm okay. But heaven forbid if I was ever pushed into that position, like for sure I would try to utilize all my whatever I have in
Yeah.
order to put me in a better position.
So there was this one, maybe like 2 months ago, my niece had this fucked up looking wart growing on her fucking thing. It was like big and black and
oh
like
shit,
oozing blood and shit. So I took a picture of it.
oozing blood.
It was fucked up.
That wasn't like cancer, dude.
Nah. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to chat. You can upload pictures on there.
No shit.
So I uploaded it on there and it was like, oh, this is just a wart. She must have been picking at it and it fucking got infected.
oh
Yeah, and that's what literally happened. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, damn. ChatGPT fucking knows, dude.
what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's making me look really good right now. Because like I like shit'll happen throughout the week. I take pictures of it. I upload all my pictures. I go in. I say, hey, with all this information, give me a professional report, including pictures, and it'll just spit out this thing that's fucking.
Fuck.
awesome.
But but like these gentlemen do. Of course, I know you're gonna revise it just to make sure. But have you caught it yet? Slipping to where it says something that's not relevant.
No,
Yes,
because I go
I
through
have.
everything. Well, I go through everything. Like
No, but I'm saying-
I reread
well, that's
all
what
my
I'm saying,
shit.
'cause
I have, and I
he's
know
caught
why.
it,
I know
but
why.
Have you?
So there's a chat 3.0, and then there's a chat 4.0. I don't know if you noticed this yet.
No.
So once you do about 50 chats with the 4.0, it fucking dumbs you down to the 3.0, and then the 3.0 kind of just doesn't.
Boy, that's
Get
like
it.
that episode of fucking Black Mirror,
So then like once once you
dude.
go to the 3.0, it tells you, okay, for $20 a month, you can
Fuck
you
no.
can stay on the higher version.
Have you seen that episode?
higher than the 4.0? And my homeboy has the 20. He pays $20 a month because he's in school, dude. So he'd be just cheating his ass off. But he says that the higher version, dude, he's like, dude, this shit here can
Fuck
make
no.
programs for you. Fucking, I'm like, god damn.
Junior's mic ain't working.
Mike Taggett.
Pegging isn't gay. You're gay for
What
not
up,
being
Michael?
open to new stuff. Probably. What's going on, Mike?
Going on, Mike Taggett?
Hey, Mike has been hitting me up on Instagram. He's waiting for this episode, dude.
Dude, no dick pics yet. What the fuck?
Oh no, he's been sending. I just don't say it.
Hey, hold on,
Mike,
bro.
I hope you had a. Sorry about last week, dude. We all got busy, bro. We weren't able to make a podcast, but man, I hope you had a badass weekend, man.
James was stitching the shirt back up.
I tried, bro. It looks retarded.
I ended up going to a beach house last Friday.
How
so-
was it?
It was alright, dude. I was just a grown up, taking care of people, you know.
Grown up. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
I was the only dude. So I was driving the girls around. I was cooking for them. You know what I mean?
That's weird.
Drinking by
That's
myself.
weird. Boy,
I honestly took my fishing gear and I fucking like organized my. Oh, go ahead. I organized my tackle box
You
and all
hear it?
that shit.
What?
Well, I haven't done that shit in
Hold on,
years.
say something.
Dude, that's tough.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we can hear
There
you.
you go.
Yeah, we're good.
You're back.
But I mean,
Are
it
you
was
plugged
cool,
in?
bro. It was a badass experience, dude.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you had that
Yeah.
little dude. I didn't realize how much I needed that until you fucking just like that invite.
Oh, I
'Cause,
took my
like just to get
Oh,
a
yeah.
dude, just to get away from the weekend. I was like,
I
man,
took my
this
little
is-
boy fishing, dude. That shit was
Fucking-
fun.
Well, that was the thing.
it
Like, so that was the first time when we went with him.
Yeah.
That was the first time that our girls caught.
Is it-
That was their first fish ever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
so-
dude, I've been like missing out, just not.
I was
taking the
just so
time.
surprised, dude. Like my son was so into it, dude. He was like,
Dude,
So I was-
fucking Ellie, dude.
dude.
What
So
the
I was just
fuck?
driving around, right? And he's like, let's go over there. Oh, so I was letting him pick the spot.
Okay.
You know, I was like, you think we should go over there or not? He was like, yeah, let's go over here, man. He was. I just wanted him to get the excitement. I didn't give a
No,
fuck
but
if he
that-
caught a fish or not.
That's the thing, like, dude. So out of all the fishing trips with my dad, there's one I remember the most, and it's so funny because, I was like maybe like 10, 11, and I remember we go. My dad's having a bad day. I think. Oh, so he got pulled over for speeding
I hate that shit.
on the way over there.
Okay.
So he was like, you know what? We're gonna just turn around. We're gonna go back home. And then my mom was like, no, we're already halfway there. We might as well just go out there and fish. So we go out there. My dad goes and he buys. And like I always say in all the previous podcasts, like, dude, we were poor when my parents first started. So like just a freaking quart or a pint of freaking bait was expensive. So they buy the bait. We get to the damn under the bridge. 'Cause that's where we used to always fish because it's hard to get stuck down there. And I remember I freaking left. You know the bait bucket?
Yeah.
So I left it unlocked. And I put the bait on my rod. I threw the bait bucket back out there. All the shrimp just freaking took off. And I remember my dad pulls it and he's trying to get a bait out of there. And he's like,
You didn't
All the-
fucking lock it?
all the bait's gone. And I was just like,
Dude, I've done that shit before.
but dude, that's what makes memories. And dude, I hate to bring it back up, but dude, like I know you and my dad went through it, dude. But,
That's no big deal.
and like I know our family got all into it and stuff. And I'm
That
getting
was-
Dude,
a little-
honestly,
that
look,
was
this is my thing about this.
no wait,
No, no,
I gotta get it. I gotta get it off because
No, I gotta get it off too.
no, dude. Like I see my dad, and I know he's the type of person he is.
Hey,
I'm about to cry.
Boy.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
good. No, so
I was like-
dude, like
All right, I gotta go.
no. I see the type of person like my dad is. He's tough, but he's real sensitive. And then like when that situation happened, that was like the worst outcome that could have happened. It happened, whatever. The thing that hurts me the most was like, dude, I called you, and then you're like, dude, I just wanted to get over with.
No.
And then my dad was the same situation. He's like, dude, I did wrong. I just want to get over it. And it's the family that kept like just like building it up. And I was like, dude, chill out. Like they're gonna talk. My dad's down to talk, and James is down to talk. Like just get it over with. And
Yeah.
that was
so my whole thing.
Oh my god.
All right, look.
No.
We're all guys, dude. I'm pretty sure James is like, it don't fucking matter, dude. But I think what elongated it so much was women. Like, I think they just need to like let the men handle it like how we always handle it, bro. Like, that's honestly what I feel, dude.
Like I talked.
Mike said. Dude, you did
That's
though,
so
dude.
perfect, dude.
Everything you said, because I had to go back and I had to cut it, and
That's fucking
everything you and
spot on.
The thing that sucks, dude, is like the whole podcast was perfect. It was like such a good podcast.
It
until
was
that
really good.
until that freaking moment, and then it's just like,
It was good until it wasn't.
Well,
Yeah,
look, after
exactly.
you know,
Then it
Your
was
dad
great.
send me a long text message, which and just in everything he said, I knew he was thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then he came over and we talked, and it was just like I told him, like I have a little brother. I fought with every single one of my friends growing up.
Yeah.
I fought with my cousins. You know, shit happens.
Yeah,
And where I'm at in life, like I don't hold grudges or take anything that serious. You know,
You just hold ass cheeks.
honestly, dude, that's the way I
not-
feel though. Like with dudes, bro. Like
not
I don't know if
not
anybody's ever.
men's.
I don't know if anybody's ever like actually had a fight with somebody, but like I feel like after
Boy.
the fight, like y'all are cool.
I don't know,
That's
dude.
how
Like,
I am,
you know,
bro.
I
Like,
remember
it's
one
like-
time, me and my friend.
Really?
So,
Nah, dude.
so
No, I'm saying like that's
No, no, no.
that's why I just like when it was happening. I
Hey, dude,
just
you
sat
just watch
here.
your fucking mouth, nigga.
Like, when it-
one of the funniest moments was like I
What's your
remember I
mic,
used to go to my
sir?
friend's house all the time because his dad would buy us beer. We were like 17, 18, and his dad would buy us beer. He's like, as long as you guys drink here, it's cool. And his little sister had a crush on me, and so we were always flirting and stuff like that. And one day we were fucked up, and he got mad at some shit, and we fucking got into a fight. Like fucking, I hit him in the head with the beer bottle. Like we got into a
damn,
fight.
dude. I
Boy.
fucking
Because
hate
because
you.
I had long hair at the time, and he pulled my hair, and I was
Boy,
like, "You
long.
fucking bitch!" And and then like we fucking got into it, and then like afterwards, our friends separated us, and then we sat there for a minute, and then we started laughing, and then it was over,
and that's
And
just
butt
how it
sex.
is,
and
dude.
that was it.
what, butt sex.
No butts. I mean, with his sister, but not like.
Oh,
Oh god damn!
It's
Sodomy.
Pride Month. Not gonna. Is it really Pride Month?
His sister's a guy. by
No,
the way.
you know what's fucked up? Hold on,
His
let's.
sisters are trans.
No, dude, his sister is a girl with big ass titties.
Hey,
Oh, God.
let's look her up real quick.
No, stop. But listen, but going back to, you know what's so fucked up about them making June Pride Month is that's also men's mental health
I
awareness.
know. I know.
And they fucking stole that shit with their
Yeah.
gay shit.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure like you want that shit over with because there's
to
nothing to it, dude. Like, it's,
Well, to me, it is over with.
Yeah,
It's done.
It's done.
I spoke with your dad.
Yep.
It's cool.
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
That's it.
And that's how I feel. It's like we can joke about it because it's nothing, dude.
Well, like James said, it's a
life.
joke.
It's
It's
life.
a joke.
that's how life works, dude.
Yeah.
And I talked to when I talked to your dad was like, I don't understand it because
Yeah.
we never joked about it like that.
Yep.
And I think he's like, you never talk to me like that. And I'm like, yeah, because I know I would never talk to you like that. I joke with
Because of why? Because of respect.
exactly.
And-
No,
and that-
exactly.
and-
It's like I
and-
would never joke like you're an elder.
Yeah.
I would speak to you like I would speak to anyone who was older. With my friends and stuff, we joke, and Josh was with them,
Yep.
and Josh was like, he's like, also was like, had to tell him like before we were hanging out,
Yeah.
it was me, him, and Annalisa hanging out, and we were joking the same way.
Dude, because me and James, dude, I didn't even talk to James. Josh and I would go to my parents' house, and Josh, James, my cousin, and then Josh's girlfriend would always hang out before like I even talked to James, and that's what made it so much like
James.
it was so weird. That's why it was a bad situation, man.
But again,
It's
bro,
just-
look, dude.
Shit
like,
happens,
Yeah.
and I don't like I said, I don't hold grudges at
And
all because
I'm glad-
it's not worth
I'm
all that.
glad you're sitting right there in that chair.
No.
I'm glad.
I'm just glad I got to see his chest tattoos.
Okay, first of all, I didn't even know those showed.
I was like, dude, yes,
Mike
chest.
said, dude, you stood on your stuff, dude. So I don't, dude.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm just honestly, I wouldn't have handled it that way. I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't be able to speak. But
Yeah,
dude,
you
you're
didn't even
speaking
stutter,
fast.
dude.
You're like
You didn't stutter
perfect.
at all.
Oh
dude.
no, well that like the reason is because, and I think I told you about this, but like I can't, like if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't do it.
No, but that's what.
Like I can't back down. Like because when I was a kid, I was bullied a lot. So
Yeah.
whenever something happens, there's always a voice in the back of my head that's like, "You're not gonna fucking take none of this shit. It doesn't matter." Like so, I can't. Like I've had a guy pull a knife on me once, and I ran at him like, "Come on, bitch!" And which is the
God
dumbest
damn.
thing you should
Fucking
do.
do it!
You should never do that. But I was wrong. Like we were in his garage. It was my friend's neighbor.
Yeah.
We were talking. For some reason, he didn't like me. I don't remember doing anything.
Well, what's with
He
you in
talked
the
some
garage?
shit. He talked some shit to me. I said, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" He pulled the knife, and I ran at him. And then my friends grabbed me, and he was like, "I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just trying to scare him." But like I can't. It's not in me to back down or anything.
No, and that's
I'll take an ass whooping for it. I don't care. It's not a big deal to me.
no, but that's.
But you know,
it was a.
I hope you
shitty-
just don't feel awkward or nothing.
Yeah,
because
dude,
honestly,
so-
it's like nothing.
And just going back to it, dude. When you hit me with that message in the ear, I thought we were gonna lose you, and I was like, that hurt.
Yeah. And it wasn't anything personal, but it was just like
Yeah,
it felt like it's easier for me to just stay at home.
yeah,
I don't want to deal with. I want to move past it like sincerely.
yeah.
And I don't want it brought back like up in a serious manner because all that does is become gossip and then it becomes a problem down the road.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't want
stupid.
none of that shit.
But that's the thing that I hate because it was like, dude, like there was so much gossip in that little bit of like what was it like 2 weeks?
it wasn't even weak, dude.
But there was so much gossip in the family, and I was just like, dude, this is
What the fuck ever, dude?
no, dude, it was like crazy, and like I would talk to you, and then I would talk to my dad, and y'all were both like the exact same, and I was like, what's all the talk in between? Like that's what made me mad. But I mean, you know my family, so at the end of the day, dude, I'm glad.
And
I'm,
another
I'm
thing-
glad, I'm glad
Yeah.
you're here, dude.
And another thing I had to tell your dad, which I think that's another thing that he realized afterwards, is like he's used to interactions with, Chris and all them.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like, that's not me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm nothing like those, like, know.
yeah.
And I think he was like, yeah, I have to realize you're.
Yeah, but that's what I said too, Jill. I was like, James could have. He had photo proof. He had everything, and did he like act different? No, you all. Even when I called you, dude, you were the same James. Like you always act the same way on pod, and when we ended, you're the same person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I just didn't want you to come back and then you're like,
Oh, like no, I never.
Yeah,
I could
you-
never do that. Yeah.
and you feel like uncomfortable and stuff, and that's why I was like, we need to run the first podcast, and I think the next one will be even easier, and by the time.
No, I mean, like, again, it is what it is. Like, it's not the first time that something like that's happened to me.
Yeah.
That was
but
bad, bro.
It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't.
I know, and yeah, it shouldn't, but it did, and it is what it is. But like, I've when I was younger, I was
Honestly,
horrible.
I just didn't
So I
want your
got-
glasses to fucking break. I was hoping your
Oh.
glasses did not fucking break. That's a
And they didn't, but they
But-
cut my nose. They got
Yeah,
pushed and
yeah.
cut my nose. But
So
no big deal.
since we're talking about this, did he actually like land like a?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying.
I think what
it was
happened
like
was
an
he
elbow
because he
push.
was drunk.
Yeah.
He came in, and I think like his forearm or something went like
and it
that.
scraped. Yeah.
What it was, he was trying to give you a hug.
Shut the fuck up.
See, but this is perfect. I want to joke about it.
No, it was like I think and then my glasses.
But hold on,
But
time
here's-
out. What the fuck were you thinking when you saw him? I thought he was joking at first.
No, so
Dude,
this is
dude.
what happened, and I went back and I kind of watched some of it,
Yeah.
and I saw Josh's face was like wide eyed, like
Yeah, yeah.
He had autism.
Okay,
no, because here's the thing.
He
Here's the
grew
thing.
autism.
Can I tell you Josh's side? So Josh, he was so locked on. So when do I not have the keyboard and the mouse?
Right.
That night, he had it. Like out of all the times, he has the mic, he has the keyboard, he has the mouse.
He had it the whole time, bro.
The damn monkey is in the way, so he doesn't see in stream. So it's so funny because if you go back and rewatch it, you just see the mouse like freaking. It's like this.
Oh, he's trying to get to it.
He's trying to figure out how to end the stream.
Oh.
Dude. So like he's all like freaking out, and then like I keep saying like in the back of my mind, that was like the worst thing that could happen. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Well, no. So like what happened was when it was happening, I was like studying Alex's face because I'm like, oh, okay, this is just a weird joke he's doing. And then
I thought it was a
and then
joke.
and then it dawned on me. He's like, oh, he's serious. And then that's when I started speaking
Yeah.
up, like, yeah, I don't care, dude. You're not gonna,
Yeah, perfect.
push me around, tell me what to do. Like, if you want to beat my ass, go ahead and do that. But it took me a minute to realize it wasn't a joke. And whatever. It is.
I was
what it
looking
is.
I was looking like a dumbass fucking. Huh?
No, but
With the coffee in my hand and
No,
shit.
but think about it, because
Well, that's right. We did drink coffee, didn't we?
Yeah, dude.
like no,
I
but
got the coffee all on me and shit.
that's the thing, dude. Like everybody was starting to blame me for not getting up, and I'm like, we
Yeah,
were
we all didn't know.
we were like 3.5 hours in drinking.
Well, I was fucked up.
That's no excuse at the end of the day, but still, it's like, boy, we were like, that was the end,
Honestly, I was like, I haven't been that lit in a while.
dude.
Yeah,
And it just freaking like,
I think
Well,
I
I
took
got-
2 shots that day, maybe.
I got so sober so quick.
dude, we
Yeah.
all did.
No, I know. When I drove home, I wasn't even drunk anymore.
God damn, he just
No, I was just like,
James.
I was,
so
like,
here's another
processing
question for you, James. Here's another one.
Okay.
When you spaced out, did you feel this was happening?
Yeah, like
It
that
was a-
night. So
remember how you kept spacing out, and I was like, James, wake up, dude. What the
When-
fuck's going on?
oh no, and that's probably another reason, dude, because I was like incredibly tired, like the whole week,
no,
like.
but it wasn't even that, dude. Like when I went back and had to cut it, and it was like so many little details that I was like, first of all, how it started,
The
how
dog
you-
shit.
yeah, the dog shit. And
Oh,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
I forgot
Even
about that.
Jesus,
shit.
man.
even you, even you straight up said maybe I should just go home. Maybe this is a sign for me just to just.
Yeah, for the viewers at
yeah.
home,
Dude.
he fucking stepped in dog shit and rubbed it all on the carpet.
No, but
Just
he
for the
didn't
ones
mean
at
it.
home. No,
he-
but just the ones at home, you know?
It's not like he like came over here and just like rubbed it all. No, he
Yeah,
It
but
was
there was
accident.
shit all over the fucking carpet.
God.
No, so like that was one cue, and then like when I'm going back and rewatching it, and then I'm just like you could tell, like you kept saying like, dude, I'm tired,
Oh, I was like really tired. The past
Dude.
few weeks have been kicking my ass at work, man.
and that's when you hit me with the message saying that you were gonna pop out for a little bit,
Yeah.
or for a while, and then I was just like, no.
Well, I mean, and part of it is like
I'm gonna
my
take a piss.
job is taking a lot out of me, like mentally.
Nah, I'm gonna stay. I want to listen to this.
Like, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that there's restrictions at my job right now where I can't excel the way I want to excel. Like, I feel like I'm working handcuffed and I'm always kind of on edge and trying to stay caught up. And it's just, and I'm having to do two people's jobs because there's supposed to be two people at that location. One focuses on making the paint stain that they need. The other person out on the floor dealing with tech issues, helping these guys because they're hiring a bunch of inexperienced people. Well, I have to go back and forth to that. I'm stressing about what they have, making sure they have enough paint because they can't run out, because we had a whole fucking meeting about that because they had to wait on paint one time. At the same time, my boss is like, hey, make sure you're out there. Make sure they see your face. Make sure you're talking to them. Yep. And so it's just like
constant.
It's
I'm
taxing.
having to tell myself, hey, don't stress out. Like, I know you want to. I can feel that I want to, you know? And like by the end of the day, I'm fucking wiped out, dude. Like every day.
Hell yeah.
No, but dude,
it's a mental drain.
no, it is mental. But at the end of the day, dude, your boss is seeing all that.
I mean, I hope so.
No, he is. So like, and that's why even Junior came in today saying like, dude, I had a pretty like rough day. That's why we created the podcast, just to come in here and vent it all out,
Right.
say what we want. I know that the last podcast, whatever, but I hope everybody feels comfortable. I hope you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
To come back in here and just make the jokes you want. If you want to call me a queer, hey, dude, I'll take it. I don't take it as disrespect. If Mike wants to come on here and call me a queer, dude, I'll take it. Junior, you've been in the family for a little while, so if you want to call me a queer, dude, I'll take it. We're queers together, so
Well, no, like I joke with you guys how I joke with my family, with my brother and
but
sister.
don't stop. Don't
No,
stop.
I'm not going to ever.
Don't stop.
All right?
And don't
Fucking-
stop coming,
Fucking
dude.
faggot.
I don't want to get. I want you to keep. I want you to keep coming.
You guys hear a bike?
I want to come everywhere. No, but dude, I'm glad you came back, dude.
Yeah, me
From-
too.
From my heart to your heart, dude. At the end of the day, dude.
You said from your hard to his hard.
Yeah, both hearts.
Two dicks together.
From head to head, not
Ooh.
the one our eyes are on.
Hold a hole.
I'm glad both of y'all are sitting here, dude. Like y'all both
No.
take
Same.
care of my cousin, both of my cousins. So it's like, dude, like I appreciate that.
Right.
And if I call y'all, and whatever I tell y'all on the phone, if something happens, dude, that's what I mean.
Right.
So whatever y'all hear from outside the family, dude, and even Joey, dude, like I try to be whatever I say, especially in here, dude. Like that's besides the joking, like, dude, that's what I mean. So like,
Right.
y'all can take it either way. Y'all can call me, and that's if y'all hear me say it, that's what I mean. If
Right.
I hear somebody else, all this talk on the outside, dude, like that's not what I said. If you wanted to call me, or I'll even call you and straight up tell you like that's what I feel. Like at the end of the day, dude, you have my nephew and my niece. You have my niece, and like I even told you, y'all changed my cousin's life. So, dude, that's respect. So that's at the end of the day, dude. That's
No, I know, and I'm the same way. I don't. I say what I mean.
yeah.
I don't have any reason not to, and you know that's just a result of me just
No, and that's what, dude.
taking it easy, man.
Yeah.
I don't, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't care enough about anything to invest all negative energy into it.
Yep.
So
No,
I don't need to
I'm the
talk
same
about
way.
nobody behind their back or say something that I don't
Yep.
mean. I can, like being honest is so much easier for me, even if people don't like me, and I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me. So I'm always honest.
I just want you to know that all of us here, dude, we like you, dude.
I appreciate you, bro. And I look up to you now, man.
Shut the fuck up.
I strive to be
Did it
just
fuck up
like
again?
you, older brother.
Oh, you hit it.
I just rip my shirts from now on.
I don't know.
So, do you remember when
I felt like,
When
boy, I
Saul-
could hear myself.
do you remember when Saul looked at you and said, "Button up your shirt"?
No, did he say that really?
Yeah.
He thought you were wearing a button-up shirt.
No, bro.
I was like, hey, bro. I have a fucking lag on this shit. Why did that happen?
I don't know. I don't have a leg.
Oh, so I mean, I can hear myself now. I wasn't able to earlier, but yeah, whenever I was telling you, I was like, dude, you all right? You're like, yeah, find my glasses, man. I just want my glasses. I'm like, all right, dude, just button your shirt up real quick. and then he was like, it's not a button up. And then I was like, oh well, shit, take this shirt, dude. Fuck.
That's so fucking funny. I don't remember.
Like,
I remember
God.
trying to find my glasses and making sure my headphones weren't fucked up because I just spent a
Yeah.
whole bunch of money on
I
these.
know, dude.
So we're never gonna talk about this again, but we are
Oh.
gonna make some shirts, and then one's gonna be like button it up.
Oh,
That's all I was
hey,
gonna
I'll wear
say.
any shirt you guys make.
So we got some comments. BJ said, or Texas Vegas said, "Yeah, I feel you. I get bullied by Gabriel all the time."
Boy,
Tell him to do the voice. What's the voice?
what voice?
The reason why I bully BJ because I see more in him than what he puts out.
It's a
I'll leave it at.
motivational bully.
Dude, can you
Yeah,
fix my
yeah.
lag, dude, please?
Mike.
What's up with this?
All right, Mike said, "Oh, dude, he met Bruce Bush
Oh.
from
okay.
Karen Burger Cigars on Wednesday, and he gave me the new cigar halftime. It's so damn delicious. It's only a 4x60 Maduro."
We should write that down. Let's write it down.
Boy, that's kind of crazy.
That is
Mike,
called
what the
halftime?
Fuck, Mike. Stand on business, dude. Mike.
I think I'm gonna have to do it with no mic.
What you mean? Is that bad?
Dude, it's
made
like
no
when I talk,
headphones?
it's like when I talk, it's like man, it's fucking annoying.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, like an echo.
Well, we're almost at halftime, so we'll.
All right, perfect.
All right.
We'll fix that up.
But nah, that's if you have any shirt
No,
ideas,
get a
man.
shirt that says "Stand on Business."
And
stand on
honestly,
James.
this is for the chat as well, man. If y'all want to buy a shirt, but we got them coming.
No, you know what's so funny? So like when all that happened, I finally get up because I know a lot of family members said I should have got up. I finally get up, and then all you see on the back of my shirt is what's on the back of my shirt?
Oh, my shirt. Keep calm.
No, I was wearing the same shirt.
Oh,
It says
yeah?
keep calm, light a cigar.
shit.
I was like, what? Shouldn't we all just read the back of the damn shirt?
You should make one that says it's just a joke. Keep it buttoned.
Boy.
No, I should just say queer.
you queer.
Nah, but I'm glad we got to talk about that, man. It ain't as big as
No,
you probably thought it was. I mean, it's
no.
not.
I
This
didn't
guy
think it
should
was a
do
big deal.
Yeah, he did.
I did
already
not
knew.
think it was a big deal. I tried to even Annalisa, like I'm like Annalisa, like you might understand because you're not a man.
Yep, yep.
Shit like this happens sometimes.
No, but that's
It's
perfect,
not
dude, because
serious.
no, but that's perfect because like even for her, I couldn't be mad at her because like she sees it.
She's defending her.
Yeah, she's defending
Right,
you,
and
dude.
I,
So,
no, and I
dude,
understand that.
That's perfect, dude. So like,
And
I
I-
expect the same thing. If Abby would see it, Abby's a lot different. So
Yeah, she is.
Huh?
he said my girl's name is Trina, but
What?
that done.
You
But
good?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many hours we got
I'm
down?
just quiet.
So we're at 119. We got 10 more minutes. So
I'm
just
fucked
listening.
up, man. Them drinks,
Just
boy.
listening.
You
I don't know what
processing
Gabriel made me,
everything?
man. Gabriel, please explain what drink you made me, because this shit here
Processing.
is probably like my favorite that you've made me.
dude, I think
What
it's
you
good,
say?
dude. So
But-
like,
Can you hear
I'm-
me or not?
I'm doing the 2
Echo,
shots.
echo from you.
It's weird. Can y'all hear me?
I don't. Yeah, you sound perfect.
Is there echo to you?
I don't hear an
Yeah.
echo.
For real?
I hear echo from.
I don't hear an echo.
Yeah, I don't hear echo.
No,
either.
I could hear y'all good.
What about me?
I could
just
hear
that
all
one?
y'all good. It's just him.
You still
Yes.
hear an echo?
Those gains must be a little bit
Chat,
high.
what do y'all
Okay.
say? You think I got an echo?
No, dude, you sound good.
I had to take the headphones off because I was echoing.
We'll
Oh,
fix it
damn,
at halftime.
queer.
You want to take a?
But the first drink that he made me tasted like a fucking sweet tart. That bitch was good. This
What
one
was
tastes
it?
like sweet tart
So
that'll just put your ass out.
The only difference I'm doing is I'm doing the 2 shots of tequila.
Oh my god! I already had 4 shots.
Yeah. And then I'm doing the regular. This is fruit punch, but sugar free. And then I'm finishing it off with the Jack Daniel's little.
Boy, over there, what you did at the house?
I think that's my new favorite, dude.
And that's why he's fucking barely sipping on it. I'm on my second.
This is my 3rd one.
I bet.
There's
Yeah.
He's gonna
It's just a
You saw me
fucking
drink the
joke,
first-
dude. It's just a joke.
We gonna do whoop my ass?
Oh my god! What are you gonna do?
there's a company. Sorry, there's a company that like they were making like chocolate milk and shit, and now they're making tea and like lemonade.
Yeah.
It's like in a glass bottle. If you go to like HEB where
Mhm.
like they have the raspberry lemonade, they'll have those in a glass bottle. They make a cherry limeade.
Really?
And I did cherry limeade with tequila, and that was like
I love the cherry
Really?
limeades
It's good?
from Sonic.
I got so fucked up because I couldn't like it just tasted like
Is there a bunch of sugar in that bitch?
I mean maybe, but I don't care.
Oh,
it
really?
tasted good though.
Dude, them cherry
and I
limeades
got
from
super
Sonic,
good.
bro, with
The
some
sugar
tequila.
gets you
Blueberry lemonade
Fuck
too.
my life.
And they make so no the best one though is they make a limeade, and I did tequila and limeade, and that was fucking awesome.
I like
Yeah.
limeade.
But no, so we buy the same milk because they actually sell just
that,
regular
in that
milk
glass
in
thing.
the glass.
Yeah.
You can take it back to HEB and you can they pay you like $2 for them.
Oh, really?
Return the glass bottle. Well,
Man, I got like 3 of those.
We throw them all away.
Oh no, I got like 3 of them. We
So
kept
you
them.
can return them, bro?
Yeah, you can return them, but I was like,
Damn.
I ain't walking in there with all these damn dude.
Glass
Like
bottles.
Miranda saved like all of.
Well, no, we're so far. Annalisa is saving all of them, and
We have one right there.
They
she
made
put-
like a
she- like,
custom
she-
Texas.
Let me see
Texas
it.
she
Rangers.
put one of them. It was like she put stored some pasta in there.
Yeah, I ain't grabbing it.
Oh, it's way far back there with the
I
green
grabbed
top.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see
Yeah.
it. I see it.
So,
All
what
right,
do
so
you
we got a couple comments real quick. We got
Joey.
Noah S. Say,
What are you drinking?
I don't. Pull
Oh, I got
up.
some Estrella.
Lilo and
Jalisco's.
Stitch
You want
just
one?
finished.
Boy, pull up.
Pull up,
bet you
dog.
won't
Come
pull it
on.
out.
What you doing?
Mike said, had a flathead V770. Yeah, I'm not big on the flatheads, dude. I have like a whole freaking thing of them.
I prefer the fat heads.
For the gay head.
Penises? You fucking queer.
That's what they call the. Oh no, they call the
No homo.
catfish hardheads.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Flatheads?
Hardheads.
I thought they called them flatheads.
hardheads.
Like my dick.
Hardheads.
I thought it was.
That's
Hardhead sounds better.
hammerhead.
You call me flathead.
Is it flat? Because you should go see a doctor about that.
It's from previous relationships.
Boy.
God damn.
Nah, just kidding.
Boy, beat your dick down.
I want it.
I don't want it.
Shit.
We got 7 minutes left. So right now we're smoking on the. This is the first time I've had it. It's pretty good for a Rocky Patel. It's a LB1. This is the first time I've ever smoked it.
Oh, he said the mics are cutting out.
All right, should we do early?
Maybe
Early.
that's just because
Yeah.
we keep when it unplugs. That's
What about now,
I
Mr.
just
Tackett?
keep bumping.
No, let's do early.
All right.
It's only 7 minutes early, so I think
All right.
it's a good time.
I just keep bumping my shit. Every time I fucking tap this damn thing, it fucks up.
Yeah, me.
Just tap it in.
So we're going now.
Tap,
gonna be
tap,
the mic.
taparoo.
All right, we're gonna do a short break. We'll be right back.
Right back. What back?
Okay, now here we
All
go.
right, man. This is for.
Jesus Christ.
This is
men's
for. Yeah,
mental.
go ahead.
Hard
Men's
work this
mental.
week.
Okay, that too.
Yeah, this is just for.
This is just for the men's.
This is just for fucking good luck,
No, no,
dude.
no.
And I hope y'all all get
This
whatever
is,
the fuck
This is
y'all
for
want.
James coming back.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
for James.
yeah.
I never left.
Yeah.
My lord. The cable turned off. You should have sucked that nigga dick for furry.
I never left.
Ready?
How many times I'm gonna hit the table?
Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, smooth.
Now this shit was
What
fucked
was?
up.
What did you drink?
Reposado. Do the same thing you drink.
No, it's not bad.
Speaking
It's-
of-
way smoother
yeah.
than
all right, so
fucking
speaking
Blanco.
of the little voice I had, the
no,
little,
Reposado has a lot more flavor
hold on, huh?
in it.
Yeah, of course, bro. I love those.
That was
I love
hard.
them.
I bet y'all want to take
So,
another one.
so you know how I was
No, I
like,
won't.
for Mr. J for King James. Did y'all hear about King George, the dude that for the
Oh,
Renaissance Renaissance
Oh,
Festival?
dude, have you you know there's an HBO documentary about
Yeah,
him, right?
the
I
guy
haven't
that
seen it, but my
died,
brother
or
told
is-
me
so
about
good.
it.
No, it's
And it
so
shows-
fucking
it shows
good. That
his
dude is
character
out of
and
his
shit.
mind.
Yeah.
No, he's a lunatic.
Wasn't he like, all I care about is pussy?
No, dude, like his whole life is like taking Viagra so
Oh,
he
that's
can
way
get it
better.
up and have
Yeah.
sex, and then like trying to
way
find
better.
like a fucking partner.
Yeah.
And like he literally has a dude that's like, and he has no shame. Like the guy, like the guy's on camera looking for like dates, and they're like, "Do you really want this on camera?" He's like, "I don't give a shit." And then he's the whole throughout the whole like it's like a 3-part docu series. I guess
Whose mic isn't on?
he's
James. I mean,
Is James' mic on?
No, Junior.
oh Junior.
Junior's is on. Junior, can you say something?
Okay, dude. I was trying to make it. I was gonna do it where nobody could pick it up, but you just.
Oh. At least say something. Like,
You're like,
Whose mic is on?
who is it? Is it you? You? Nah, all right, so keep going.
But anyways, in the 3-part series, a big part of that is he's gonna sell it to someone. There's a guy who works there who's like the kettle corn guy who like built a huge business of selling kettle corn there at the Renaissance Festival. He's trying to buy it. He's trying to get all the money. There's another
kettle
dude
corn
who's
guy?
like in charge, and he's hoping he gets just picked to
Right.
take over and then in the end he doesn't sell it to anybody. Well, right after that, there was an investment group that had gathered everything. Because the thing with the Renaissance Festival is he not only owns all the grounds, he's the mayor of the town because he
Oh,
built the
shit.
town, Todd Mission, because of the Renaissance Festival. The big thing with the Renaissance Festival is, like, let's say you want to open up a business there. You have to build your business yourself.
Oh, fuck.
You don't own it though. And whenever he wants to, he can say, I'm kicking you out. I want someone else here. And you get nothing.
Like The Sims?
So it's like a huge, like,
It's like a
risk.
rental, pretty
No,
much.
but it's a rental you have to build up.
like
Yeah.
a booth. You
Yeah.
gotta, it's like a substation.
But you have to build it. And you don't own it. And he's kind of a real piece of shit. And then you watch the docuseries and you can tell he's a real piece of shit. But what happened was this,
He's gay,
this
too, on
company
top of
that
it?
What's
no,
it on?
he
What's
loves
the docu-
pussy.
What's
No,
on
he loves
HBO?
pussy.
He loves pussy.
It's on HBO.
It's on HBO. Yeah.
Oh, he got on HBO.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's really good.
He was
how
crazy.
old? How old is this?
It was
Maybe
probably
like
done
2
in like
years or something, 3
yeah.
years.
I want to say the earliest is maybe 2018, but I think it was after that. I think it was like 2022.
Yeah. So my brother told me about this whole documentary before I went, so I kind of already knew what the fuck I was getting myself into.
No, I love the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah,
I've gone
that's
like
badass, though.
I've gone
That's
like
dope.
every year for the past like 4 or 5
I'm
years.
gonna go this year, hopefully, if it's
so
open.
what
It's
changed
fun.
it?
It's a lot of
The-
fun.
The government came in and stepped in. Or what?
No. So what happened was he had a deal with this investment group.
Yeah, and he backed out.
He backed out. They sued him,
Yeah.
saying that no, all of these things are in place to make this happen, and he lost. So he's gonna have to sell it. And
But he
this
died.
investment group,
But
yeah.
he has to sell it because
Ultimately died. So now,
And he had no heirs. That's the thing is he has no family. At
so
least
now
no
I don't
family that he
even
wants to
know-
leave anything to.
They're gonna probably change the whole festival.
So they're gonna-
Actually, I mean,
I hope not.
Who
Because
gets that? The
stupid.
state of
Dude,
Texas?
the festival is so
Because you know how the
Badass.
state takes
No,
over.
the festival, first of all, the
hear
festival is
me?
massive. Like
huge.
on their biggest days, they do like 40,
Dude,
50,000
Gabriel,
people
what I
a
can
day.
tell you, when you walk in, you feel like you're walking into RuneScape.
Like
it's like
it's,
fucking
it's
like
a
it's-
huge town.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. Like everybody literally plays their role. Like
Yeah.
I was over there
No,
shopping,
they-
and
they
then some
take it
lady
real
comes up
serious.
to me. She was like, "What would you like today, my lord?" And I'm just like,
They take it real serious.
I'm wearing
And
a fucking Bass Pro Shop hat. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Did
They
y'all
have
give
a-
out blowjobs?
But
they
like,
have-
dude, I'm looking, bro. But I'm looking at
No, but there's a lot of women. But there's a lot of women with heavy cleavage out.
Yes, bro.
Like that
But then-
old like bustier. Cleavage.
But the shit that they're selling, bro, is like legit, dude.
No.
Dude, it's top quality, bro. It's top quality shit that they're selling. It's not just some easy ass shit.
I bought a
I was
badass dagger.
Dude, I bought my kids the whole helmet set with the
Oh
fucking
no, dude! They
wooden
got
sword.
they, like
Oh,
because
dude,
there's
that
like
shot
real
got
craftsmen
me.
there. There's a store I guarantee
Boy, I'm
you'll like
fucked
this
up.
one. They sell like custom made pipes.
Boy,
And some of them are like amazing, dude.
But like weed pipes or like tobacco?
Like no tobacco pipes.
Oh, that's tight.
Like and some of them are amazing, dude. Like there's some like some that are like $500 because they're like intricately carved.
Yeah.
But they
Dude,
sell like
we should
clothes,
go.
hats,
It's
swords. I bought this
I'm down to
fucking
go with
badass
y'all.
It's
dagger.
badass.
I'll go with y'all.
I bought a badass dagger that they built out of a railroad
Dude, we
spike.
would have so much fun.
They made out of a
tight.
railroad spike.
Yeah.
No. Like last year, the last 2 years,
But
we
you
would
camp.
go. No, yeah, we went with.
I don't camp. I fucking don't.
my friend. Well, no, not. We don't camp there at the site.
But I heard camping
I
there is
don't-
fucked up.
No, camping there is
James.
fucked up because
You should bring your friends to a podcast.
my what
I don't know what I said. Was there?
Your friends?
Your friends.
to a podcast.
You just said yeah.
What?
Why not?
Oh no! Oh, my friend. I don't know if he would be. You know.
What is he? Is he all right?
What is he?
No,
gay?
no, he's cool. It's just he doesn't drink like that. He doesn't drink like
Is
that.
he a queer?
He's probably smarter than all of us put together.
That's what I'm saying. Why
Um,
not bring him on?
Smarter than you?
We need.
Oh
like,
no, 100%, dude. Like this dude reads like, in like
Dude, that would be a perfect guess.
no, like he
I'm
reads
saying.
like nobody I've ever met in my life.
drink?
He does, but just not like we do.
Okay, but he can be sober and we'll be all drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I can ask him if he'd
Can
be
he put
interested.
up with that? Does he tolerate that?
I don't
nonsense?
know though, because he might get to the point where he's like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to ask him if he'd be comfortable with it, and I mean, I'll ask him. But no, he's
That'd
like,
be cool.
dude, I don't like I've been friends with this guy for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, since I was 15 years old.
Is he?
Wow. No, he's already answered
He's
that.
a cool dude. I don't
Is
know.
he
I don't know.
Pride Month?
Never seen his dick.
No. Is he?
That's crazy. That's not a friend.
Is he
Pride
gay?
Month.
No. Is he? Saw shirt.
Oh no! What? Ew. No, I'm just kidding.
He said, ew.
I'm just kidding, dude. One of my best friends. No. Like I have
he-
like
Joey shirt.
All right, man.
I have
Hey,
like
hold on, we
four
gotta chat.
friends.
All the
One of them is
sounds
black.
are doubled echo.
That was old. That was old. That was an
Oh,
old one.
dude.
I tried.
No, he's Mexican. He's a Mexican dude.
Oh, okay.
No, I have like I talk to like 3 people regularly. One of them is a black dude. So no, I'm not a racist against black people. Other people, yeah.
Nah, but the festival itself.
But anyways,
that shit's
yeah.
raw.
But no, we would go like the last 2 years. We went camping in an area near there, and then we went. I would never camp at the festival. I camped at the festival when I was younger, and like, it's for younger people. You know what I mean?
like the youth,
Yeah, it's like people who want to stay up all night and do drugs and party, which is
like
not
a young
me.
man's game.
Yeah, yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
like no,
Like, I went to the
I want to go to
restroom, well-
sleep at a reasonable time.
All the freaky shit happens at night.
Like now.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
So it was like closing already, and we were like going home. And,
Why'd you look like
I'm not gonna say the
that?
story.
They're literally like it's like a it's there's can be places where there's like a mini orgy and
That
shit.
was scary.
No, so look, there was this one chick. There was one chick showing her tits off, and there was like 6 dudes in like barbaric uniforms, like look at
No,
her.
it's-
Fucking, like,
it's-
she was just like showing her tits.
But you know what's
But
awesome
that's
is
after
that
hours. That's like they know when they could do that shit. You know?
yeah, no, like there's a
time limit
just
for
laugh.
that.
there's a spot there that does like an after hours cabaret, but it's really hard to get into because there's always like a line for it because everyone knows to go and see it.
But it's
or want- to wanna go
massive,
and see
dude.
it.
This place is.
No,
it
it's
feels
huge.
like if you're playing Skyrim.
Like they
Dude,
easily
they got
do-
corn.
shit.
They got corn dogs
Skyrim.
this big.
Boy, what the fuck did you do with those?
They-
Boy,
they
did
do,
you see
uh,
that bicep?
Dude, they do jousting.
Show me
Do it
the
again?
how big the corn dog is?
They do jousting,
No,
bro. They do
like
sword
a,
fights
yeah, they
and
have
shit.
So they
How
have
big
a
the
thing
corn
where
dog?
they do like old school jousting. They have the best fireworks show
Yeah.
you will ever see
That's the
anywhere
best
in your
thing.
life.
Fireworks,
Yes.
Anywhere in
No,
your
seriously.
life. At the end of the day, on either it's Friday or Sunday,
Another shot.
like
No
they
way.
have the
Take one.
absolute
honestly,
best
let's go.
fireworks show you will
Hey,
ever
honestly,
see.
this
everybody.
upcoming year, dude, I'm gonna go. Like,
No, I go-
I'm
I'm
gonna go
going.
multiple
Okay,
times.
then.
No,
But this time I
we
think
went
I
twice
gotta
last
ask
year. I
me.
think.
forgot what event I went to, bro. But
Our
each
sc-
weekend is a different event. That's another thing.
Yeah. So like
So
if you
there's
go, Halloween is awesome because like Halloween is when everyone dresses up.
Really?
They go all out.
Dude, I saw fucking Gandalf there. Fucking
No,
Really?
No.
literally, bro. Like the whole.
No, the coolest costume I've ever seen there was a dude built a like perfect replica Sauron. Like when he's in the
Boy.
iron metal thing. It was incredible, dude.
That's fucking.
But it's
like,
like,
that's the
dude,
first
How do you know
that's
what
the
this
first
is?
time I've ever was
Oh,
like,
you know
I
I'm
want
a
to take
Lord
a
of the
picture,
Rings
but I
fan.
didn't.
How do you know what this is?
dude. So look,
What is this?
I know it's
Lord of
called
the
the
Rings?
Texas Renaissance
Lord of the Rings.
Festival.
That's
Oh,
tough.
we're talking about Texas
Have you ever
Renaissance
seen
Festival.
Legolas there?
Oh, you never seen that
Oh,
show?
yeah, everyone
Gabriel?
dresses up like
I
that.
highly recommend watching The Rings of Power. I highly recommend.
Dude, don't even start
right,
with that.
that's
You gotta
right.
start off with Lord of the
You gotta
Rings.
start with Lord of the Rings. Don't start with Rings of Power.
But dude, I watched
Rings of
them all.
Power
But
pales in comparison
dude,
to Lord of the Rings.
have you seen Rings of Power?
It's
You haven't seen season
disappointing.
2. You haven't seen season 2.
But it's
I
you
thought
got
they
disappointed
connected
too
it
early,
well.
dude. You got disappointed too early.
It was really. I thought they connected it really well.
Dude, yes. If
no,
you
no,
finish,
listen. My problem. Listen, my problem with the Rings of Power isn't. I know a lot of people were upset with like you know black people and all that other bullshit. What upset me about it is if you they
I
poured
got a
in
ring. Why I don't have
$500
powers?
million into that first season.
Damn.
They poured in $500 million to that first season, and the costumes are shit.
Yeah.
And I can't get past
well,
that.
I didn't know that.
Because how can you put that much money into it when if you look at the making of the original Lord of the Rings, they had like villages of like blacksmiths making armor, making metal, like making every costume be as real as possible. And then you watch the Rings of Power and it's like, where did the money go? I feel like it was like a money laundering scheme.
Probably.
Because they poured $500 million into that first season, and there's no way that's $500 million worth of
I
production.
thought a lot of it went into like what was it, like the mines, like of the the goddamn
Maybe it
the-
went into
like the
marketing.
dwarves, you
I don't
know,
know,
like-
but
Yeah.
it did
I
not
put a lot
look.
into
Yeah.
that.
It
They
did
paid
not
the
look
dwarves?
like that.
Well, because like
Dude, so the
they show
dwarves-
like the mithril
Yeah.
and all, you know, the mithril in the
Yeah.
mines, dude. I thought that was
Mithril.
well,
All that shit is badass, dude. The mithril.
Mithril.
It's
Nah,
just
bro, you have to. honestly, you have to watch the
What's going
show.
on, dude?
But
You have
I
to watch
watch
the
the
show.
Gay. Queer.
But I don't like what they did. Like, for instance, like Galadriel, the character. Like, if you read the books, like she's
same.
this like
She's fun as
Elegant.
fuck.
no, but listen, she's
fucking
like this
being-
other world, and
Yeah.
in the Rings of
She's
Power,
fun as
she's like a
fuck.
little
Nah,
child,
same.
Yeah.
I'm with James.
and I
But
can't stand
honestly,
that. Shit.
you need to watch the second season all the way.
Dude,
Can
it's
I
so
ruin it for
good.
you, please?
No,
Can I
don't-
ruin it for
no,
Oh
everyone?
no,
no,
I've read the books. You're not going to ruin anything for me.
No.
What?
No,
Dude, so at the end,
I
the
read-
cliffhanger at the end of season 2, you're like,
Hold on.
I had goosebumps,
Stop,
bro.
is that
stop.
when they
No.
reveal that dude is Gandalf?
Yes, I
Yeah.
was
no,
just
wait,
like-
Come on.
No,
So,
they revealed that Galadriel has a dick.
She doesn't, dude. I'm disrespectful.
Dude, I was just like, what the
she
fuck?
would kill you with a thought.
Dude, she would.
So does this
I'm
come
lost.
before? Yeah, me too.
It shows
No,
how the
this takes
rings were
place
made.
thousands of years before the Lord of the
It
Rings.
shows how the rings were made.
Thousands.
It shows because
So you know how in the Lord of the Rings he finds the fucking fucking ring.
yeah.
Well,
so
on this one is how they made them, why they made them,
Okay,
who
so-
made them.
Does this come before Marvel or no?
oh my god, dude.
You gotta piss
Listen,
them off.
Look,
This sounds-
if I
this
can just
sounds
give
like
it
they
a
copied-
listen,
look it up.
If I
This
can give
sounds
just
like
a
they
brief
copied
summary.
Marvel.
Okay, could you look it up?
Yeah, no,
Let's look it up. Let's go ahead and look it up.
Don't
Is
waste
this
your
before
time.
300?
Okay, never mind.
Let's look it up. Look up what came first. Marvel.
Listen,
What?
look.
If
Give
I
me
try
that
to
look.
type,
Let me see
Don't-
the fucking
don't
keyboard.
waste your
no.
time.
Last time I gave
I know
the
where you're
keyboard
coming
away. That
from.
didn't
Yeah,
work.
I know where you're coming from.
You're right, damn it.
No.
That's disappointing. It's so disappointing. It's like I
No,
feel it in my
I'll
heart.
look it up
and
on
I
my
wanna-
phone.
Dude, same.
Yeah.
I'm like a huge
No, because
fucking
because he created
huge.
an entire universe and mythology.
He came his own. He created his own language.
Like no, so
He created his own
well,
language.
Here's what's crazy. He created the languages first, and then he's like, I should write a story about this. And then he created the Lord of the Rings world.
But that's-
and he
that's
created
Game
a
of
universe.
Thrones.
And it was way before that, dude. He invented this
No.
that genre. He
But I'm-
invented the fantasy genre. Like he
I think
him
that
and
gold
C.S.
makes you
Lewis.
freaky.
Him and C.S. Lewis essentially invented
What
the
happened?
fantasy genre.
Say that
Like
again?
no,
BJ.
he
My
created
name
a whole
is
mythology of like, look,
So
there's
here we
that's
go. Here we go.
not
Here we go.
BJ.
It says the
I didn't
first
hear you,
book.
Joey.
The first book of the Lord of the Rings.
His shoulders.
Hey, no, look at his legs.
Look.
What
Look at his
legs?
legs. Look at his-
The first book. Gabriel, you're not listening. Gabriel,
I can't, dude. I can't.
look. All
I'll
right.
be right back.
This is for Gabriel when he clips this shit. The first book,
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings, 1954.
Boy,
Marvel.
Holy shit.
1960
So they copied.
no, it's not the same thing at all.
at all.
But he has to get all the rings.
No, that's first of all that
No.
shit came way
And
later.
then-
Time out.
but
Time
you
out. Time
haven't-
out.
No,
but
you haven't
that's
even
what I'm
seen
saying.
it. No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be as sober as I can.
I'm almost there.
Hey, look, hey, Gabriel, look at the finger tap. Look at the finger tap.
I got 2. I need 7 more.
Real quick.
Oh, he said I'm almost.
All right. So, what do you
but-
guys think
okay.
about the next football season, man? I feel like the Texans are going to do really well.
Oh yeah, hell
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro.
Oh, so now y'all
Patriots
sounding
are
like the
gonna come
I
back.
can't keep
Cowboys.
talking about this shit, Gabriel.
Y'all
I'm just gonna
sounding
get
like the
mad.
Cowboys now.
All I'm saying
No,
is
we're not talking like those fans, dude. Come
all
on.
I'm saying is what AJ Brown dropped today, dude. That got me hyped.
What did he do? What did he drop?
He released his whole journal.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Diary.
Oh, so you locked in now. You're not
I'm
jerking all of a
gay.
sudden.
Dude.
I think I like men.
AJ Brown, dude.
What? He studies his ass off or what?
Who got
Dude,
my diary?
like, so he put this year he wants to be like the top.
So he's trying to like break records.
But he broke records last year. Like he
But,
dropped
you know,
no passes.
Now that's cool and all, but I mean like Calvin Johnson,
No, but what I'm saying is Calvin
Jerry
Johnson.
Rice records.
No, but Calvin Johnson has a ringer now.
Hey, how about Stephon Diggs?
Hey,
getting
can we get
people
my
to-
boy in here?
What?
He's just gonna get jerked off.
This
How about Stephon Diggs getting people?
Stephon
to-
Diggs is
what
gonna
about
get cut.
Stephon Diggs?
He's gonna get
What?
cut before the season
so- I
starts.
think so too,
Fucking
dude.
disaster.
Yeah.
This
No,
sucks.
there's no
What
one's
is he
like-
doing?
That's my boy, dude.
Dude, what
It's
Mike
like he's
Vrabel?
messing
No,
up,
no,
man.
What is he
what-
doing?
What Mike
Dude.
like? There's no way Mike Vrabel
He's
was like,
old.
"This is what I want on my team." He's like, "No, get
No,
this."
the fact
He
that
went
he's even trying
serious.
to do that with the Patriots is
What-
insane.
No, but what sucks, dude, is
the
like Mike.
Patriots are so fucking strict, dude.
No, but what Mike. That's the thing that sucks though, because Mike Vrabel came out and addressed it, and then he comes out and he's like, "I can't buy Coke for women."
What a fucking
Dude.
idiot! Oh my god!
After
I think he wants
You didn't-
out
you
then.
didn't
He
see
wa- he
that?
doesn't want to be there.
No, I had no
Dude.
idea he said that shit.
He's like, I
no,
didn't know
he
it was
said-
a big deal that
Yeah.
you could
Wait,
you can't hand out Coke
he said
to women.
he said the NFL.
Can we pull
was
this
soft.
shit up, dude?
Yeah,
dude,
he
it was
said-
a tweet. It was
Like
a
if
tweet.
he's trolling,
Can I get the
then
fucking-
that's a
want a
stupid
shot?
thing.
No,
After
let me
he
get the
signed
fucking-
a
what?
$62 million contract.
Let me get the goddamn
Yeah,
keyboard.
here, you got it.
I feel
Mike
like
threw that
it's-
shit out.
yes.
What
That's a
an
fresh one.
idiot!
You want to open it?
I don't know.
Hey, but make sure somebody comes in here. You locked it. Just why don't give the keyboard away?
I didn't lock it. Hey, I didn't lock it.
Hey,
Literally, I have my whole fucking body over the table when you're
Oh, I'm
handing it
glad
to
he's
me.
not on the
Like
Texans
what?
no more. God, thank God.
What is it?
What?
Huh?
What?
So I'm glad Stephon Diggs ain't on the Texans.
All right, chill. He's gonna do something great with the
Hey,
Patriots.
at least we don't gotta worry about it.
Nah, it ain't it ain't the Texans' problem, dude.
It's okay. It's
That's embarrassing behavior, dude.
how much
We-
did they pay
okay.
him?
Like that.
62 million, 3 years, 62,
Oh
I think.
my god,
We're gonna do fine with him. We're gonna do fine with him.
It's more
Oh yeah, bro. You're I can
you?
see the sweat coming down your fucking head right
the
now,
thing.
dude.
The thing that scares. The thing that
He's a
scares,
Patriots fan.
I bet.
I'm a huge Patriots fan.
The thing that scares me. Boy, you didn't finish your card yet.
Patriot
Oh,
ain't gotta
shoot.
go there no more until
No, the thing that scares
Tom
me,
Brady
dude,
comes back.
is
Comes on your back.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah, on your back.
I just
I bet him-
On your shoddy head.
Oh,
Vrabel's
Shiny?
the problem is Vrabel's such a
see
good
that light.
coach,
good.
we gotta talk about it before we haven't even talked about no cigars.
but
No sugar.
Vrabel is such a good coach that this completely undermines like the authority, any
Dude,
authority.
he's so good.
Like
dude, like how
they
much-
gotta cut him, dude.
But if they cut him, how much did they lose? Did
They
I don't
did
know how
so
much of it was guaranteed. I
you-
can't imagine they guaranteed a lot of it.
do you see we finally freaking traded Bryce Huff
Oh yeah, I did see that.
to 49ers?
Yeah,
But do you see how much dead money that we had to take?
how much?
Like pretty much half of the contract.
Oh, that's rough. That's fucking rough, man. And there are, but man, Roseman's a.
No, don't look up Eagle News.
This is- y'all talking
listen,
about?
listen, Gabriel. At the end of the day,
My name is Kid Craig.
and I don't like. I'm not a Eagles fan.
Yeah.
But Roseman is a fucking cap wizard, dude, and he will find ways around all that shit.
He will,
He's
but
so good with that shit, man.
it just sucks, dude.
What
Like,
about that? Who's that? Who dropped?
I don't think, but here I will say this: I don't think Barkley's gonna have anywhere
you're
near the
tripping.
same season, and
Well,
this is
now
why because
he's
he's already
cursed.
talking about retirement.
he's already on the
no, but
cover
that's
of.
perfect. I love
Madden.
that for him personally because he.
Well, he's at the peak of his prime, so
No, but we see
I
that
feel
with-
like it's always going to be a decline.
No, but we
Past this year, not
we see that with UFC fighters where they like keep going,
Keep going, no.
like dude, go
Well-
out on top, dude.
Well, it's not just that. It's like I look at like Luke Kuechly and Patrick Willis,
Yeah.
and guys that like probably had like 3 or 4 like elite years left,
Right.
but they're like
They push.
looking at old players and like the aftermath, and it's like, no, I can't. I don't want to be that way because like I don't know if you guys seen, but like Brian Cushing was just on a
He's 26.
I mean,
on
at
a
26
podcast.
years old,
Was just
he
on a
has about
podcast.
2 more years to be in his prime, bro.
Boy, 26 is young.
Young
Yeah.
as fuck.
but Cushing. I don't know if you guys remember Cushing, but
Cushing,
Cushing.
always had all that down.
Well, no, but Cushing.
Steroids.
He talked 1 year. It was one
26
one
years
positive
old.
test.
Mike say.
But you talk so bad about John Jones, so you have to keep that.
No, I
in
know,
mind.
but like in football, I feel like it
Oh,
doesn't. It's not the
we
same in
got
football
comments.
Why?
because in MMA you're one on
What did
one.
Mike say? He said.
Okay.
In football, it's a team
You wanna
sport.
read that?
Like
Let's
one
do it.
person doesn't do the same kind of damage that
Wanna read
a,
that?
that
All right,
a
we got
fighter can do on
message
steroids.
from
James,
Forrest
you-
Gump.
Get a 12-ounce sugar-free
James, you can
Red
read.
Bull. June Berry.
I don't know. When Weber
5
was on the
ounce.
Ohio State, he was a co-owner of an advanced performance center for D1 guys in the offseason. Dude is a weirdo and a prick. We worked together daily for about a year. Wow.
Boy, what
Boy.
the fuck?
I'm telling you,
Mike?
Forrest Gump. He done did every
I said
fucking
that.
thing.
He did
You
everything,
bro.
dude.
For
You
real.
called him that
I said
already?
that.
He
I
worked
said that.
warehouse.
That's a
he
that's
worked
a good
nurse.
that's a good fucking
a butcher?
analogy right there.
He
I said
fucking
that
worked
a
with
long
the
time
Texas
ago.
Chainsaw
Forrest
Massacre.
Gump.
Only thing he probably gay too. He
Yeah,
probably
but
tried
yeah, Vrabel. Listen, Vrabel
it. Vrabel.
Vrabel.
might be a prick and a weirdo, but he's a good fucking coach.
I don't
He's a
think
good
he's.
He brought the Titans to the AFC Championship
I met him
game
too.
with
He's
who
okay.
on that team? Like that
AJ
is
Brown?
impressive, dude.
and Derrick Henry.
AJ Brown wasn't AJ Brown yet, though.
Yes, he was.
He did not have the seasons he had with the Eagles. Look it back. I don't think he had a. I think he had barely won a 1,000-yard season. With with the Titans.
quarterback?
That's what I'm saying. And he brought them to the AFC Championship
You
game.
see my boy right there, number 1, Jalen Hurts.
Houston.
Yeah, he's got to get hurt this
Jalen
year.
Hurts is gonna snap his tibia
Hey.
in his career.
Nah.
He can do it, and guess what? We'll still have more rings than y'all do.
See,
It's
now
okay.
you sound like a
Hey,
Cowboys
listen,
fan.
no, time out.
No, you sounded like a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
How long have the Eagles
No, you
existed?
sounded like a
Wait,
Cowboys
wait, wait.
fan.
How long have the Eagles existed?
Okay, but did I was born in 93 and I got to see
How
my Eagles
have
my-
the Eagles existed?
forever. But guess what?
The 1940s, bro.
But
Look,
I
stop
was
talking in the past.
I was born.
Stop talking in the past.
I was
That was
born
last year.
20 years. Give the Texans that much time and see how many
But I was
championships.
born.
Yeah.
I was born.
Yeah.
in
More than
90
two.
I was born in 93 and I got to see my team bring it home 2 times.
Okay, cool.
Cowboys. Yeah, what year were you born?
Oh, hell no.
I don't know. Y'all got to guess, Chad.
94?
No?
Get over there.
93.
What happened?
93, right? 93?
No. No, I can't say. Can either
It's 93 or
I
94.
can either deny or whatever the fuck it is. 94.
Confirm-
What
you
about
can
it?
either
What about it?
confirm or
94.
deny.
Yeah, so pretty much me and the Texans were the same.
Yeah, y'all are the same. You can't
Okay,
count-
but what do you sound like? A
All that-
Cowboys. What y'all always ridicule the Cowboys for?
No, no, all
is
I
what
heard
y'all
was-
are sounding like now.
But how?
Because you were just bragging about winning championships. Like, congratulations, you've been around for fucking
No, but
almost 100 years.
I'm talking about in this room.
Okay?
I saw my team. Have you saw your team?
My team's only been around for the last 20 years.
But that's what I'm saying.
So,
We were-
like, give
you
it
can-
time.
No, but even the
And
Cowboys.
they listen, I remember because for the first 10 of those years, they were dog shit. Because
Yeah.
there was a brand new owner who didn't know how to run things. And then they were good. And then the owner died. And his son acted like he was a mental retard for a few years. And then he got it together. And now we're in good shape.
no, but
All
that's what I think. I think
Nah, but the Eagles are raw.
no, but I think when don't try to put that.
No, they are.
No, GG's Cowboys.
They're going to win again.
Honestly,
I think no, I don't think so.
you don't think they're raw.
no? We're good.
I think the Patriots can come back.
We're good.
You can brag.
Yeah, because you saw a lot of.
6
saw-
fucking rings.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think. It
Oh, dude, you
goes-
got that Zen, bro?
I think it goes by the
Oh,
fan.
yeah. Here you go. I'll throw it.
Eagles fans suck.
No, I yes.
You excluded. They
No,
have
no.
one of the worst fan bases.
I
But
lined
dude,
it up.
like
so
when I
just
went
pop
to the
it.
Different than the Cowboys, but still bad.
Junior,
No, I already lined it up.
Junior, when I went to the
pop
Texans versus the Eagles when we had Nick
That popped
Foles,
off so smooth.
the very beginning of the game, dude, there was so many Texans talking so much trash.
Oh, y'all went to the game?
Yeah, me,
Oh, yeah.
Junior, my brother, and then my mom,
Oh yeah,
and it was just like I had to just deal with it.
I hated
And
that.
and then Nick Foles goes and throws like freaking, I think it was like 5 touchdowns. dude.
Jesus.
And then all of a sudden they got all quiet. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're a Cowboys fan. You have it. I think it has to be like when you were born.
Well, look, here's the thing. I'll say this:
I saw the Ravens.
Cowboys fans, outside of a stadium setting, suck. In a stadium setting, I've been to a Cowboys game
How do I
in
suck?
Dallas. No, I mean, like, I'm not saying all, but a lot of them are like living. Listen, a lot of them are living in the past. But listen, I don't know if you guys remember.
Hey, I'm actually honest about my football. That's why
I don't know if
came
you guys
second place
remember
in
because
fantasy
this was like 14 years ago, but there was a year where Peyton Manning with the Colts, they were undefeated. They were like 8-0. They went into Dallas and they lost.
Right.
I was at that game.
Oh shit!
Cowboys fans at the games are fun, dude.
No,
they're
they're
fun
not.
to talk shit with. In my
No,
experience,
because you experienced that over there in Arlington, right?
Listen,
I went to Arlington.
But not
and we,
after
and
I had a good
I think that's a
experience because
rival
I
game,
was
though.
going for the Colts.
That was the
and they-
Eagles,
I-
right? That was
no,
the
the Colts
Eagles, right?
lost.
okay, but wait. Did
That's
you
a
wear-
rival game, though. We hate the Eagles.
No, but wait. Did you
We
wear
hate
a
49ers
Colts-
too for
Colts
some reason.
jersey?
Oh no! I was just vocal about who I was going for.
I went to Arlington wearing an Eagles jersey.
Well, that's a rival, dude.
But wait, we got blown out.
Ooh,
Cowboys, I think, put up like at least freaking 3 touchdowns on us. And that's the thing, like, that's the thing that kind of annoys me because it's like you have all these fans go out there and then they never been to a game. Like, I've been to one Eagles games in Philly.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we had McNabb, so it doesn't count. But
He was good, man.
no, he was raw. But that's what I'm saying. I went to Cowboys to go watch that game. I got freaking
Harassed.
yes,
Yeah.
and I went to freaking Houston to go watch the Cowboys.
Eagles.
I mean the
Yeah.
Eagles and Texans.
Cowboys. Yeah.
Luckily, we won. What do you say? We've been live on what?
Oh shit!
don't remember
I don't
that?
remember that. I don't remember
shit.
that.
I don't remember that.
Anyways, I don't want to veer off
I
topic
remember hearing
because
that
listen,
conversation
so a few
about it.
years ago, I want to say like 8 or 9 years ago, the Texans were like 3-1, and the Cowboys were like 1-3, and they
Pull that
came
up,
into
so-
Houston to play. Me and my brother went to the game. The Cowboys won that game, and I had fun talking shit to Cowboys fans. They were like, "Yeah, we won." I'm like, "Yeah, but we got better record." They're like, "Oh, you got us there." Like, I had fun. I never had a
Right.
bad experience.
It wasn't
with
like
fans at a
so
game. I've never had
fucking
any kind of
hostile,
bad experience.
like hostile.
I've been to a bunch of Texans games because my uncle has season tickets. So like,
Same. I've
every
been-
every once in a while they'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go?"
not because of
A lot of the
Enjoy
times, with my family is that they don't know who's not going to go until Sunday, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna go right now. Like, so sometimes I'll get tickets if I know ahead of time I can get the tickets.
All I know this gave me an idea. What if we do a? I don't know if Mike plays fantasy, but what if we do a live
Dude.
Fantasy draft?
fantasy draft?
I love that idea. Love it.
Dude.
100%. I'm on board.
Man,
100%.
y'all are gonna. Nah,
I won't be in it, but I'll just be here to
Y'all are gonna
participate.
get my tactics.
But even
Might tack it.
Slender,
Dude, Slender's raw at that shit.
I think that would be nice.
No, that would be a lot of fun.
Because I've
So-
never been
I'm totally on
involved,
board with
but
that.
I'm always
Hold
like,
on, let's get a little
in the
head count.
environment.
Anybody in the chat want to
when
join the fantasy? Please say I.
When I'm doing the fantasy draft, like
Pretty sure Noah will do it.
as I'm watching it, I kind of see who's available, and I'm already planning everything ahead. So most of the time, I don't know if you know this, but when it's my turn, I don't take like a minute. I know who I want
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Nah,
and if
that's
my
auto draft.
guys,
He's just lying.
There's
if my
there's
guys
so many
don't-
times that Gabe and I, like, you're just like, Joey, what do you think? And I'm
Oh, he-
just all
he plays.
fucking-
Hey, Mike, you down to play fantasy with us or what?
Yeah, no, he put his little fantasy name, Mike Taggett Tactics.
Oh, dude, my name is always
If there's an,
Tactics.
is there? Do you have an opening for?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, Mike.
So I won the year before, and I came in second last year. And my other league, I won first twice in a row.
You've been going on.
Boy,
So-
he's going to show up to collect.
But I feel this year I'm gonna be dog shit, dude.
No, I ended up getting lucky this year because I didn't start
I
strong.
think we're-
Last year I had bad luck, dude, because that was when because I had Lamar Jackson and he looked good the first couple weeks, and then he didn't give.
He
me
always kinda does that, dude.
anything.
He usually does
Like-
really fucking badass. He'll get you like 2 points.
Oh.
Like,
Someone.
Got real static. Oh, it's because
sorry, bro. Here, I don't know what the fuck I did.
No, it's okay. No, it's just got muted. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, man, I haven't even been paying attention to any of the draft. Like,
I've been paying attention to some. I know a couple of people that I want to
other than what BJ.
that I want to target.
So we got Texas Bengals already doing.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He's doing already. He's doing drafts already, like mock drafts,
Oh, okay,
and he got what's his name, Pickens.
yeah,
He got Pickens in like the 8th or 9th round.
that's a good. That's a
I'm
good.
like,
get.
that's a steal.
That's a good get. No. If Pickens can,
If he goes
just
that far,
deliver on just the, like
bro, stop.
if Pickens can get his
Yeah.
self control, he's incredibly talented.
No, I think he's
'Cause
gonna
I
be
had him
like,
on my team
uh,
last year, and he was massively disappointing.
He'll probably. I think he'll put up the same numbers he did last year, which is like 10, 11, 12. Like,
No,
That's
he,
it, Zim.
I
Pretty
think
good.
he barely broke 1,000 last year.
Really?
I don't even think he broke 1,000 because I had him on my team. He would
really?
have he would have 1 or 2 good games.
I remember the
He
year
was
before
very-
last, I had him, and
very
he was
consistent.
he would always give me like at least 10, and I was content with that.
I had a very disappointing. I was lucky enough to end up in third place because I had like a very disappointing. Like Brees Hall did not deliver.
Dude, you always.
Kieran
make
Williams
the
was
playoffs.
awesome.
Man, so
I don't know how the fuck James always makes the playoffs. I
And-
remember.
but listen, I've
I
gotten
think 3
lucky.
years ago you fucking kicked me out.
Well, I've gotten
like,
lucky. I've gotten way more lucky with my pickups. Like for instance, last year I picked up a chain from the
Who?
Dolphins. The running back, the Dolphins running back, the rookie running back, a chain or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
I
had
picked him
too,
up.
but he fucked me over too, though.
And look, well, no, what's funny is the first week I picked him up was when he went off for like 200 yards and scored 40 points, and I had him on
Damn.
my goddamn bench.
See, so last year I noticed that the league kind of changed. There wasn't that many hardcore running backs. So last year I decided to just lock down on running backs because if you take the top running backs, that's
Well, no,
pretty much it because everybody wants them.
Well, no, like my
That's what I had noticed.
yeah.
Like when I was doing mock drafts, I'm like, okay, there's like once you get to like the 4th round, there's no more fucking running back.
Well, my draft strategy has always been like that's the first position I fill.
Yep.
Now, I feel like wide receivers are way more valued than they ever were.
But it also depends
I have
because
to adjust that because like I got lucky. I thought I had it. Like I got Kieran Williams and Brees Hall. I was like, oh my
I
god,
know,
I'm
you
set.
started off
and
slow.
Brees Hall.
yeah,
Like with Aaron Rodgers, Brees
but
Hall.
I already had seen that because
Bro.
his backup, dude.
But there was but the problem was this: there were so many games where Brees Hall would be like 6 for 50, like averaging like 8, and Aaron Rodgers kept trying to play hero ball.
See, so who was Brees Hall's backup?
That was a big dude, Braylon Allen, who was really good.
Yeah,
He's,
so
he was a huge rookie.
So
dude.
I
He's
skipped
like
on Hall
240.
and I kept Allen in my bench because I already kind of knew he was going to come up later on in the season.
Time out. What if we do the draft here,
Yeah,
right?
on stream, like
On stream.
yeah,
What if every trade
gets on here.
it has to be on here? Instead of doing the stupid, because I feel like that's what kills our draft, our whole like fantasy league when people start doing stupid draft.
No, because then nobody's going to trade.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So imagine if we do
Get everyone here and make trades that way.
Yeah,
and then everyone's involved and kind of like, okay, that's good.
and then we'll do live vetoing.
No, I like that
Then it'd
idea.
be like arguing and shit. I'm down for it.
no, because like I mean, a couple of trades that I almost made were here.
Yeah.
With,
I mean, this
with VJ.
fantasy that we've been having has been running for a long time, dude.
I've only been in it for the last 3 years, I think.
maybe 4 or 5, dude. It's
No,
been
you've
a
been in it for
long
a
time,
while,
dude.
dude.
You've been there for a while, dude.
Yeah.
I just know I'm the same name every year. I'll
But yeah,
always be
no,
the same
because
name.
look, here's another thing.
We
Here's
got some
another thing.
ideas. We got some ideas.
Here's another thing. Like,
brainstorm.
so all the years prior, we've been playing non PPR. This last year was half PPR, so it just changed pretty much everything.
But that's what I'm saying. So we'll have. Okay, so here's another thing. Personally, I think we should draft super early.
I mean,
So like instead of waiting,
like
instead of waiting
before
for the,
preseason type shit.
Oh, instead of
so-
before, like you start hearing all the chatter in preseason.
So last year we drafted like the week before actual season.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be.
No, I think we should draft early.
I just
Right?
don't know what
Like-
the hell y'all
like-
talking about.
No,
Fantasy
but-
football.
No, but Slender, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he's gonna join
Thunder
back.
played with this.
So
No, it was on our league.
Real talk.
Hey, bro, can I get
don't
a
know
drink?
If he's gonna join this
drink.
year.
What you got?
Because, I mean, he don't even
Well,
keep.
Nah,
up
you're
with
drinking a
his
Jack Daniels.
stuff.
Let me get a Jack Daniels.
Oh my!
Let me get a Jack Daniels.
It's in the refrigerator.
I'm good.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I think
I'm good.
we should do everything on podcast. We'll do our own little like kind of like a.
I don't mind that because I rarely make trades anyways,
Yeah.
and I don't have a problem speaking face to face with the person and like trying to sell it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same when I like you submit it and they're like, I'm good, and they're like they reject it. It's like, okay, well let's talk about it.
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Whenever
I
I
would
do
much rather
trades,
do that.
Whenever I do trades, man, I send a bunch of dumbass shit.
No, dude. Last year was the first year where I was like, I'm just gonna send some stupid shit out.
That's what I'm saying. We'll do them live.
you kind of have to, like.
But no, but that's the thing. Like, you send stupid trades, but then like they always. Get
But then
rejected.
somebody rejects mine, and somebody
no,
accepts
but-
a stupider
Yeah,
trade.
But
That's
listen.
what I'm saying. So
you
let's
get to
do it
be,
live.
So now you get to be the GM and
Yeah.
actually talk to them and be like,
Yeah.
hey, this is why I think this trade has value.
live, so it'll be more like realistic.
I like that idea.
Dude,
I do like that idea.
We'll come back to.
I think last year's
I
your
think it's
settings were like spot on. I had no complaints.
I be in it,
No, seriously, bro.
but somebody gotta help me.
Usually,
You got Noah.
dude,
You got
yeah,
Noah.
dude.
Well, no, because I
Noah,
was helping
bro, he
Noel
knows-
as
he
much
knows
as I
what the
could
fuck
help
going
him
on.
Yeah, that's
last
what I'm
year.
saying.
So I mean, if I
But the thing with Slender, all right. So look, here's the thing with Slender. He was too committed to his players, and that usually happens when you first start off. Like
Yeah.
you're just committed to this fucking dude that you drafted.
well, no, like towards
and
the end,
I tried helping him, bro. And I'm
Right.
like, dude, I know this kind of looks fucked up, but trust me, like I'm trying to help you here, dude. And like he would not accept. He wouldn't even look at my shit.
well, no, there was a couple of moves I had to make because I think he had like Anthony Richardson, and I'm like, dude, get rid of Richardson, man.
I remember he had Lamb,
He's injured.
and I always wanted Lamb.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck, dude,
No,
I want
CeeDee
Lamb.
Lamb was probably his best player.
Yeah.
But like he was holding
But he
on to
needed him.
Richardson, and I was like, dude, get rid of Richardson. Find yourself a better
So like
quarterback.
after a while, like once you're like fucking 0-5, you need to give up your best player
Yeah.
for like three good,
for like two or three decent players.
Because
Yeah.
obviously you have something fucked up.
I think we got something brewing.
So
Well, I
but-
think
It'll be
I
like
think,
a live. A live?
I think you should be able to put questionable players on the IR.
No.
I think so.
nah.
Because the
No,
only
no,
the
this
thing
is
that
perfect,
has
this is
fucked me
perfect.
more than
So-
anything,
You
is
should
I
play.
have
Why do
too
y'all say
many
no,
good
though?
players.
Because
Like,
Because
hold
You
on.
should play.
Well, I'm just saying, why do y'all say no? Because I'm curious. Because
This
I
is
know,
what
I know a
questionable
little
is.
bit.
All right,
because
this
I've
is
been
what
picking
happens.
up.
Look, this is what
Yeah.
happens. Let me explain.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So
hold
let's
on,
say it's
I want you to play
Monday.
devil's advocate though, and like come into it.
Let's say it's Monday, and you got.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking say like fucking. Let's just say Tom Brady. He fucking
Okay.
fucked up his hand in practice, and you
Okay.
can read in the news. So on his name, it'll be like Tom Brady questionable hand wrist or whatever.
Right.
And then like it'll be like questionable, and like Wednesday comes questionable, Thursday comes questionable, and then like fucking Saturday you're still like, okay, is he gonna fucking play or not?
Sunday or not.
So then we have this IR spot where you can like move this dude down here, and it'll open up a slot for you to pick somebody from the bench, which is like everybody can pick these players,
Okay.
but you don't know until fucking the like
day
an
of the
hour
game,
before
yeah.
he fucking starts.
Yeah.
And that does kind of fuck you up.
So
but
the-
you always have to have a plan B.
But,
Like you always have to.
the only reason I say that is I think you should be allowed to put questionable players on the IR, and if they get cleared before Sunday, you have to purge. You have to move them. So like
Oh,
it's not
that's
a
true, that's
it's not
true,
a
that's
hold 'em to back up, but like so you have your backup ready.
Yeah.
If they end, but if before that they're ready to go,
okay.
then you're forced to be like you have
So,
to drop
look, there
your
was
players
this
to get
one
your
time
guy.
when I-
Okay, that makes sense.
No, no,
I
but-
see.
No, it makes sense. But what that's going to cause is if somebody picks up that player, right? Okay, let's say go back to you. Tom Brady's hurt Saturday, right? Questionable, and then they clear him. So then that person that whoever drafted, let's just say Aaron Rodgers, they're going to drop Aaron Rodgers to start Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Nobody can pick up
Yeah.
Aaron
It's
Rodgers.
gonna be too
There's
late
a 2 day.
already, right?
No, no. So
Oh,
like,
no,
so
that's a
let's
good
say
point.
let's
Yeah.
say you drop a person, Joey.
Mm.
Let's say you drop somebody from your team.
Okay.
There's like a 2 day delay. If you drop somebody, nobody could pick them up for 2 days.
Oh, so he
yeah,
just
people would
he
do
just-
this shit. I'm not gonna name call, but they would pick,
I did it.
they would pick people up and then drop them. So like they would just stall them, dude, and you would have to wait till the next.
No,
week to
because
pick 'em
okay,
up.
think about it.
Wow.
Because like if okay, like let's say me and Saul are
Yeah,
playing,
like
right?
he would see who I needed.
Yeah, and if I see he needs a quarterback, I'm gonna pick up as many quarterbacks as I can, right? And then I'll drop them all on Saturday because then that blocks them.
That blocks them from being drafted, right?
That's what I'm saying. We
Or
can't do
for
that.
being selected.
Yeah.
How about this? This is another idea, and it might be stupid. I'll fully admit it. I think there should be a bye week slot. Like
Bye week?
Oh,
Nah.
no, but listen,
Yeah,
No.
only for the defenses and kickers.
but we don't run defense.
Nah.
And kickers, there's always a lot of kickers out there.
Yeah,
No,
but like,
because
man, like
no.
if I have a good defense,
I
I
don't
don't want
like
to drop
that.
them in a
Hold on.
fucking
I
bye
don't like
week.
that
I wanna hear it,
because
I wanna
I don't
hear it, I
like
wanna
that
hear it.
because y'all hog all the good defenses.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. I
Already.
just know that like when I
Dude.
pick a defense that I like,
For me,
I don't want to have
look,
to drop them
this
in a
how I
bye
do
week.
it.
It pisses me off.
This is how I
But
do it.
that's what makes it like fun. Because
Not to me.
No, I know, but think about it, like, dude, like
I literally punched the hole
Dude,
in my
it's
window.
fucked up, Joey. Once you get into this
it
shit,
makes it
look,
hard.
I know,
It makes it
that's why I
hard.
don't want to
all
fucking.
the good
I'm
defenses.
like Joe Rogan when he says I don't want to get into
Look,
golf.
I'm over here.
'cause-
I'm over here like fuck. I got a shitty ass defense,
Right.
so I gotta literally look at like what team goes against the shitty team,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just pick up that team because I'm like, okay, well, hopefully this dude goes good against this fucking team, while they have the fucking 49ers
hand,
and
yeah,
the
the
Bills and shit.
yeah,
I'm just over
yeah,
here,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I think we should do?
So.
I think we should be able to trade our.
NBA6.
I think we should be able to trade our draft pick.
What happened?
No, I don't.
That's
I don't
what
like
we
that.
should be
No?
doing though.
No,
Why,
no,
what happened?
Okay, why not? Why not?
well, because
Joey.
well, I mean, I guess I would say yeah, but I mean, what do you? How can you gain draft picks? Like, are you trading? Like, I'll
Dynasty.
give you, because it's all serpentine, so it's like, or flipped. I mean,
Right.
so it's like, oh, I'll give you the
So
number
look,
one
James-
pick if you give me your third round pick and your
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah.
So look, there's a
I would never ever make a trade in the draft.
Mr.
I think
James,
the draft
Mr.
is the most
James, Mr.
important
James,
thing.
right here, real quick.
I
There's
don't think
there's a
anybody would.
dynasty format.
Yeah.
We're like we're in a league. That means we're committed to the league. So that means like next year's, like you can always include a draft pick for next year.
Oh, okay.
You know, type shit.
Oh,
And I think that's called dynasty.
No, but I
it-
like.
it-
I do
it-
like
it
that.
is,
idea.
but the thing is, I'm in a dynasty league too.
Isn't that where you hold on to your players?
Yeah. So like next year, so I'm
I
in.
think that's
dy-
a dynasty keeper he's in.
Okay.
Yeah. So like at work, and what kind of
But we never done that though, Joey.
What kind of kills it is nobody wants to trade because then they're scared. Like if I trade, okay, let's just say like AJ, I'm not even gonna put that on AJ Brown. They just say like, okay,
I like how you did that.
Yeah.
okay,
He said
let's,
GG's.
let's say Tank Dell,
No
right?
jinx. No jinx.
Let's say Tank Dell, right? So let's say I
Okay,
drafted.
he's out. I guess you can't jinx him.
Let's just say I drafted Tank Dell, right?
Right, and he's out.
Watch his ass
So-
come back in.
So then,
But
I trade
Jinx
him, right?
him.
So then it's like, it doesn't work because then it's like, okay, you give me. We're naming like all these other.
And
And then he's gonna say, "What happened, Gabe?"
No, let's say you give me Gronk
Okay.
yeah, okay.
for Tank. Nobody's gonna take that. So then it cuts all the trading, like just
Yeah, it basically
Yeah,
no one wants to
flatline.
engage
I like
in
the
it.
keeper though, dude. I like
Okay.
keepers.
But
So
then-
in my other
no,
league,
wait. Because then what that causes is like when somebody knows, like, hey, I'm not gonna play next year. I'm just gonna trade everybody,
Okay.
and it messes it up because then it's like I'm just gonna trade everybody.
Someone will just tank their whole fucking season.
Yeah, because they know they're not gonna play. So that,
Right.
that's the one thing that sucks
oh,
about.
that makes sense. Well, I like the keeper though.
never thought of
That's
that.
to
Dude,
be
in my,
people who are like committed.
in
at
my
all
other
times.
league, bro, have you played a keeper league?
No, I've never played a keeper league before.
But that's
Yeah,
always why
so-
you're asking. Like,
So in my
people
other
that are
league, bro,
legit
you're
about
you're
it.
able to keep one person for 3 years.
Dude, it's starting to come to me now.
So at the end of the season, you pick one person out of your whole team and you keep them. That's your first pick, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit.
No, that's pretty cool.
I think in his
I
he
like
keeps like
that.
3 or something.
No. Wait. So in my league, we start with $200. Everybody starts with $200.
Yeah, his shit too difficult.
Oh, and
though.
you're buying players. I know. I've seen those before. Yeah.
So like if I don't even remember who I had, but let's just say I had AJ Brown, right? And I bought him for, let's just say,
$25.
that's cheap.
Is
Yeah.
it really? Damn. For one
So,
player?
super
Fuck
cheap.
me.
So let's say I bought him for $25, right? So the next year it's like, okay, well, since you bought him for 25, if you want to keep him, it's gonna be 30. So then, but wait, so instead of me starting with $200, I'm gonna start with 170.
Okay.
Because I get-
Because
I
you
get
get
to
to hold
keep
on to your player.
And but it goes back to the people that just like say like,
Fuck it.
yeah,
For the year.
and at work nobody does it because we're all like
Into it.
professional,
Yeah.
whatever. So like, be honest, so I don't think that would work with our league.
No, there's always going to be someone who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna give up.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
not me. I'm going to
But
fight
I
to
like
the
the
very end.
keeper though, dude. Imagine being able to keep one dude off your
No,
team.
that's cool.
Last year I had to keep one dude.
Wow.
Okay, so like
Because I
last
would
year-
have kept, for sure, I would have kept
Just-
Lamar Jackson. Because I think he didn't win the MVP. He's going to do even more this year.
So last
He's
year
ugly
I
as
took over
fuck,
somebody's
dude.
team.
It's not about how they look, dude.
Here's
It's
another
not a
thing.
beauty
So look,
contest.
same
So
with
look,
me.
last year I took over somebody's team, and they didn't have anybody, bro. So literally, my pick that I had to keep, my first round pick was Patrick Mahomes, which is a quarterback. You never want to take a quarterback first round.
No, never.
But that's what I had to do, and I had to literally tank my whole year just so that this year I could finally come up. I mean, I
Really?
knew I was going to lose.
I'm
it.
competing.
No, I got you.
But
I'm going to get a Dos Equis.
I think this is something we need to. I'm gonna brainstorm about. We can all brainstorm, and I think we need to have like a.
Yeah,
You like
definitely
my
for the
dick
chat,
better?
man. We're gonna bring
does.
y'all in next time.
Because I don't think, outside of Lamar Jackson, I don't think any of the guys that I had on my team are going to be as, like, I don't know, man.
And Tackett, you're definitely in if you want to play, man. It's definitely we got to.
Hey, did you ever find that video though?
I saw some posts about it. Here, I'll bring it up right here.
I don't know. Maybe Brees Hall will be better this year with.
Hello.
Same.
Click it again.
Same. I'm
Click
guilty
what?
as charged.
This
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
You're a bitch for drinking it.
two. Hello. All right.
okay.
Cool.
He's
Cool.
so
Cool.
sensitive.
I'm gonna rip your fucking shirt.
So back to what
thought you
Mike
were
Tackett
gonna
was
rip
talking
something
about.
else,
Somebody
dude.
pooping.
You gonna rip something else?
Thought somebody was
Ass cheeks
pooping.
apart.
So they pooped at his house.
They
I'm
were
not
on.
too sure.
No, you see a dude taking that shit in the back. See?
Oh, what the fuck? Shut the fuck.
That's
what Mike
fucking
was talking
hilarious.
about. Y'all
That's so
remember seeing
fucking
this?
hilarious.
Close
I
the
know, now I
fucking
remember
door,
it.
dude. Close
No.
the door.
Now I remember it.
I remember seeing that
shits with
shit.
the door open?
It was at an NFL draft.
Dude,
But who shit?
I
Oh, it's a
remember that.
window. It's a window.
dude,
Why
I
did you
remember
shit?
seeing.
No, but
I
they
would
saw the
never
door
shit in
open.
that situation.
Yeah, but they saw the door open.
I
But
would
it's so
never-
funny because
man,
I remember that
that's
shit.
crazy,
So when Mike brought that up, I was like, dude, this is
He's over there
He's over there.
smiling.
Yeah, they saw.
I
it.
went to
get to see him.
I went to school with guys like that, man. We used to have stalls with no doors.
Man,
and those
fuck
motherfuckers,
no.
Those dudes, there were dudes that would go straight up go
Man,
in the
I used to
stall,
fucking-
no door, fucking take a shit, and we're all like, "What the fuck, dude? There's no stall. They don't give a
Dude,
shit."
I used to fucking hate taking the
called
shit
the military.
because everybody at school knew what fucking shoes
How old
you
are you?
wore. So if you're taking the shit,
in
you had
high
to
school.
fucking pop your feet up.
Now.
What?
Yeah, bro, dude, look, if I had these on,
39.
who the fuck else is wearing these?
Everybody.
So I'm
everybody.
taking the shit. I'm like this because ain't nobody gonna see me taking the shit.
I went home to take a shit.
Because look, if I would take a shit and they knew I was in there, I'd be getting paper balls and shit being thrown on me. Fucking
No,
But dude,
because at
what-
Lamar Consolidated, there was certain bathrooms. So there was one. Okay, specifically, there was one bathroom. That's where they brought all the special ed kids. And I remember because like I had like at least 3 or 4 like harrowing moments where I was stuck in there with a retarded kid and I thought he was gonna fuck me up because he's like banging on the wall and I'm like, oh shit, I'm just trying to get by. Like, dude, like it was scary, dude.
whoa. So real quick, Sorry to break it down to y'all. Little
How
topic
did,
change
how
real
did he
quick.
do it?
Like, no, I'm not joking you. There was a kid, and he was like, there's a hallway to get out, and he's like banging on the wall, like, and I'm like, oh, fuck me. Like, I had to get by him, and I was fucking terrified, dude.
Oh, God.
Fucking terrified. And like, that's what they brought him, so they took all the doors off the stalls.
But you know how to get away from that, right?
Huh.
You always just carry grilled cheese on you.
Oh, yeah, they love grilled cheese. The Down syndrome kids love grilled cheese.
Anyways, in other news.
No, those are the pull their pants all
Wait.
the way down to piss
Wait.
kids.
Wait,
I do that.
Oh, let me,
You might be retarded, bro.
this is a Garazzi Cigar Lounge. We're
time out, guys, real quick on the cigars. What did y'all smoke? What are you
Dude.
smoking right here, Joey?
No, go ahead and say it. It's the
Oh,
LB1.
let me
Yeah,
get
so
this.
me and Joey are smoking on the
Rocky Patel LB1.
LB1.
So Rocky Patel LB1.
Joey
What,
Catal-
what are y'all's
For
opinions on it?
himself.
I like it, dude. To be honest,
Like, what notes do you get from it?
it was
Dude,
very earthy at first. It smelled like feet,
For real?
but dude, like
Really,
it's
like a fungal type shit?
like earthy, not
Like dirt?
fungal. But look it up because I have no idea. Like,
dude. So I was at Specs, and then
Everybody's already
What is it?
look messed up.
Rocky Patel, what?
hey, I can talk.
What is it, Rocky Patel?
Hey,
What are you
I'll go,
spelling?
go.
Honestly, bro, your
is that Rocky Papas?
your keyboard lags.
what
No,
was
it
the
doesn't.
Oliva?
Rocky
y'all were
Patel.
smoking?
Yeah.
V.
last time.
That was the V.
No,
That was
No.
Miliano.
Yeah,
Okay,
Miliano.
so my fucking gas station by my house sells those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And I was
well
like
known.
shocked when I saw them there. I'm like, holy
But
shit!
did they have them in a humidor?
Yeah, they got a
Buy
little
'em.
humidor.
Buy 'em.
yeah, they're good, bro.
And
How
I was
much?
like,
How
I was
much?
like, I didn't ask because
Joey,
what happened was
the pop-
I go there
Pizza
every
what?
like I'll
LB1
stop most
L?
mornings before work. I'll buy like a Red Bull or
Lima
water.
Bravo
Right.
#1.
And I was walking by and
There,
I
that's it
was
right
like,
there.
let me look and see what they have because they've always had the little humidor. And I saw those and I was like, oh shit,
That's it right
Dude.
there.
they got some good. That's a good
Dude,
cigar.
that bitch is fucking.
Those are on the buy. Okay, but look it up. 'cause
I gotta
wanna
see how much they sell them for.
Oh, these were only
So
like
Honduras.
$9 at Specs.
They're based in Honduras.
No, but the Rocky Patel is based in Honduras. But where does it actually come from?
Nicaragua.
Smooth, medium body. The blend starts with fillers grown in Condiga.
What?
Ooh, can I spin? Can I spin?
Well, where's that?
Is it-
grown in?
Ecuador wrapper
Ecuador.
in Honduras. They're grown in Honduras.
Wait.
Jamastran Valley in Honduras
I'm
is
getting
added for. Oh no, they add the Honduras for character. What is? God damn it!
I don't know, man, but I saw it at Specs and I looked at it.
No, but wait, go back, because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so binder, which is the outside.
Right.
Really?
That's why it's fucking us up. It's got so much shit in it.
No, but what about the filler?
Honduras. It says.
Honduras?
Yeah.
Boy, this
both
is-
of them are from Honduras. Oh no, fillers from Nicaragua.
Right here, we got filler. Yep.
Boy. But this wasn't the
That's
Robusto. No, this wasn't the
it.
Robusto.
No, this is the Toro, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's what I forget. I wanted to look up
Sizes.
tobacco seeds, see if I could buy some.
I don't know, guys, but my method is when I go to like a humidor or something,
Right there, first one.
dude, I just like, I look at it and I'm like, man, will this fuck me up? And when I saw this one, I was like, this one's kind of, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be a light one. Once we lit it, I was like, this
All
is
these
fucking
fucking
strong.
pop-ups.
It's dark.
Strong, dude. This bitch is strong. Put some hair on your chest.
So medium brown Habano. Oh, so it is a Habano. So you're
Told
right.
you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's
So
why I
the
thought it
cold
was not gonna
draw
be that
seems a bit.
strong.
Hold up. The cold
Hair on your
The cold
chest,
draw seems a
but
bit
not on
snug,
your head.
revealing creaminess, black pepper, malt cedar, with endearing notes of dark chocolate. Is that what y'all got?
No, the cold draw was actually not snug at all.
Upon lighting the cigar, the draw eventually opens
Oh, it
up
was tight.
just to the right
Not
amount of
mine.
Mine was
Taste.
tight.
Mine wasn't.
You didn't see me? I had a
Okay, hold on.
saw you.
Come on. So taste. First puff. My palate. Hints of citrus, grass that lingers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
grass.
Yeah,
Grass. I didn't
Just
say
enough to
citrus.
tease for another draw.
that's what I'm saying. It
So
was
it's
real
kind of
earthy.
grassy. Yeah.
No, it was real earthy. So,
Very,
yeah.
very grassy.
What was that one cigar that the my father, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very earthy.
Yeah.
But it's a different
Okay.
earthy, huh?
No, that's a way different earthy.
No, yeah. This
So
was.
it transitions halfway mark, coffee notes,
No, I didn't get.
I
That.
didn't
rich
get none of that
flavors of
shit.
citrus, kick of spice,
I didn't get no
creaminess,
spice.
and a shine through.
I got
Boy,
spice.
I got
spice.
I didn't get spice.
That's
I got
crazy how
spice.
it's citrusy though. Do y'all taste the citrus?
No.
I didn't get.
But I got spice like a motherfucker.
For real, like what, peppery?
Yeah, peppery.
I didn't get that.
What did you get, Gabriel?
I got more like earthy, leathery.
And then it says once you get to the final third, you're gonna get notes of dark chocolate, cedar notes,
I didn't get no dark chocolate.
Okay, no dark chocolate, but cedar notes. Yeah, strong.
and you're gonna be between leathery, sweet,
Yep.
and a touch of spice. That's
I bet-
honestly badass. Honestly, bro, it starts off very. Man, what's the word, dude?
Natural.
Very ripe, and then it
natural.
turns into like this dark,
Well,
chocolatey
like
note,
halfway through, I got spicy, and then like up until now, I'm just like,
which is badass. Honestly, that's a badass combination they came up right there.
well,
What about you, James? What'd you smoke
Right
on?
back.
Did you smoke on?
Yeah, I smoked the Cohiba Nicaragua.
Same with
Yeah.
Junior.
Junior
That's
has
the
that
one.
That was really good. It
You always
tasted real
smoking that,
like-
right?
Well, he likes. I have so many.
I like
he
Cohibas.
likes Cohibas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one for you too.
How do you spell
My
Cohiba?
humidor.
Okay.
Cohiba what?
No,
Nicaragua.
IBA.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Nika?
Nicaragua. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. The gray label.
Dude, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I
So
still have
what
that-
notes did you get,
said me?
James?
Like tobacco flavor.
Just like a fucking like Marlboro or what?
No, it was I honestly don't remember. I wasn't like we were.
I don't know,
was
man. Every
focused
time-
on
every
like
time
when
I
I
smoke
smoke
a
a
cigar,
cigar,
dude-
I enjoy it, but I'm focused on the conversation,
like-
not the flavor.
Whenever I drink
puffing on
whiskey
that
or
bitch.
like when I smoke a cigar, I try to find those little ass
See,
flavors.
I
dude.
my mind is like elsewhere.
Like, literally,
and I
I'm always
should
just, like-
probably focus more.
like
on
even
the
with like
cigar,
a whiskey,
but I
I'm
don't.
always trying to find that.
What do you
wood
focus on?
And that.
What we're talking about.
No, but you like you taste the difference though. From
Oh no,
like that.
no, 100%. That's
Yeah.
a really like. It was a stronger. You know, I'm not gonna act like I know what I'm talking about, dude.
You fucking homo.
Earthy.
Girthy.
Girthy.
It was girthy for sure. Felt like a good size in my mouth.
See,
Like this.
that was a robusto too.
No, that was it was good though. I just like I said, I had smoked it early, so I
You were
wasn't-
smoking a cigarillo.
So Junior, what
Who
do
told
you
you about
think?
that?
What do you think? Because you're.
What did you get, Junior?
Yeah.
You're smoking it right now. You
What
smoking
did
the
you
same
smoke on,
thing,
bro?
He said,
like-
"Fuck it, I
but-
know."
But do you like it compared to like the last one you had? Because I see you kind of taking your time on that one.
You don't really care for it too much.
Yeah,
Because
you
he had the
don't-
Really don't
tobacco
care
last
to-
time.
yeah. So you're.
So you like the sweeter palate.
Yeah.
I got one for you too. Then
So you're gonna be tasting
me see.
notes of cedar,
Sorry,
earth,
dude.
and coffee bean.
I got Earth
Sorry,
for
dude.
sure.
You're gonna be having all right. So
Coffee, I can
notes
see
of
that
pepper
too.
and cumin.
it looks like his fingernail.
Cumin. It's
Cumin, my bad.
It's cumin, bro.
It looks like his fingernail.
It's your mind
And
at the
in
gutter.
Spanish we say comino, so I say cumin.
Hey, show-
Okay.
Show me your pinky.
Why, dude?
Just show it to him.
No. Stop.
So I feel like this Cohiba, I feel like the Cohiba is just very straightforward. And then like
well, it's a solid
wait,
cigar.
and then
I
towards the
haven't had
end,
a
I think it
bad
just
one.
gets like manifested with just smoke.
Do you know who Holt Cigar Company is?
No,
That dude's a beast, dude.
Holtz?
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, it's a guy. It's the bald guy.
Nicaragua.
The bald guy I send you all the time.
Oh, that dude's a
on
beast.
YouTube.
Dude, yeah.
That dude's a
Yeah.
beast. So what does he have a part in this?
He does. He's like a Joseph cigar.
Oh, so he's like a seller.
Yeah. But he'll actually have something like kind of like we
Whoa,
have.
whoa,
So what
what
is
was
he
that
like?
bad? What was that
I
bad
saw
review?
that. I saw that.
Where?
No,
Go
down,
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 go down,
down,
go down.
down. That one.
Not too happy. I'm very disappointed with this Cohiba cigar. It seems dry.
It's probably because he let it sit.
It's probably because he's not sipping
It's
something
probably
with
because
it.
it's from New York. You fucking queer.
Well, not just that, he probably let it sit
Nah,
out
it's
somewhere
probably
or some
because
shit
he's
like
gay.
that.
So in your
might be gay.
honest opinion, what do you think about that Cohiba? Whenever you do smoke it,
Queer.
Okay, to be honest, I know James loves Cohiba, but
I don't really care for
yeah,
him.
for me, I'm not big on Cohibas.
why is it though? Because it's not so. It doesn't change, right? The flavor profile. It just kind of just stays the same.
I think it's more. I hate to say it because I know.
Novel.
The basic.
I think it's more simple.
And not just
Because
that,
that's
but
what the note said, brother. There's
I'm outta
there's
here,
no
guys.
middle.
I'm not gonna stand for this.
So what I saw in this one, there's no middle. There's no
it is.
end
Hey,
to
listen,
it. It's
I'll
just all
readily
one straight
admit that's a
flavor.
good starter.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
cigar to start out with
Not-
because
not
I'm
as-
not like when I smoked cigars before, they were the flavored ones, like
Okay.
acid and shit like
well,
that.
so what I argue with Cohiba is the fact that their price is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
No,
their
they're way
price
overpriced.
range is like, let's just say $12 to $15-16 is
Yeah.
their average price range. When you can get a way better cigar,
You could get the
for
fucking Oliva.
Dude, the LB1.
No.
hold on.
I like the Olivas that I
Hold on,
smoked
hold on.
better.
The LB1 that we just
Yeah.
smoked right now.
The ones
that
that I
was-
had, those were
No,
I
the
like
one that
those better
we're
than the
just
Cohiba.
finished right now. I didn't know nothing about this.
Those
Dude,
were like $7 each.
$9 cigar, dog.
Really?
$9.
No, like when I bought the Olivas that I smoked the one day where I
Right.
smoked two of them, they were like $7.98 or some shit.
Right.
And I like those better than the Cohibas.
But
Other
Olivas,
than
like, they're good
first,
expensive too.
but like the Cohiba,
Nah, yeah, the
Cohiba,
Olivas they do get
Connecticut.
expensive. Yeah,
Expensive.
but
that's what I'm saying.
but I
Not-
think they're worth it though. Like,
No, they're
I would
worth-
pay
no
that
way.
price. Yeah, dude,
no.
for the Oliva, that the
Oh, the
fucking-
Oliva, yes. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about the
dude.
Rocky, or the Cohiba. I meant
the thing is, like,
Rocky Patel too, though.
no, Rocky Patel. Dude,
That's why I said I was skeptical about this one because I didn't know where it was gonna go.
I think they're worse than Cohiba.
Yes.
Rocky Patel.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
they are. Yes.
They price their stuff like I'd rather.
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, they price.
But what is
pretty
it?
high.
Why is it that they
Well, it's a
price their
name,
shit
it's
so
a-
high? Is it because like
The
the, way
name.
the draw
The name.
hits?
No,
it's
no,
a
the
name.
name,
Because
the name.
like
Yeah,
that's
the name.
that's a name I recognize.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's what I'm saying.
Romeo and
It's just the name.
Julieta,
Yeah.
Cohiba.
Not even because
Macanudo.
even that
Yeah, the
one is a
Romeos,
good one.
dude. Hell
Macanudo.
yeah, dude.
like, but I mean, those
but-
are like the big name cigars that I
Yeah.
recognize without being a cigar smoker.
But going back to Romeo and Juliet, like I don't think we've really given them a chance.
Those are very
Well, I
basic.
smoked like two of them with you, and you're like, "Oh, is that one good?" And I'm like, "Dude, these are really good."
I like them. I like them because
For
they're
me, I'm out.
why?
but-
Why? I think it's
No, no,
because
no.
it's so like cigar-y.
I think
I mean,
they're
like
pretty
so
equivalent
cigarette-y.
to. No, but I think they're pretty equivalent to like Cohiba, where they're just like one taste.
They're just bland. Like
Yeah. And not bland. I don't want
But
to say
not
that. about-
bland, but like
just simple. And I agree, like what James said. Like I think why their name is so big is because like you're getting that same draw every time you're hitting it, like with Alex Bradley and stuff like that.
But I think they do
Once
need
you
to
get-
change them up.
But once you get to, like, this part
they
on
have
Alex
to, they have
Bradley,
to keep that exactly. They
it
have to keep
changes.
that in mind, bro. Once you
Well-
get to the end, you have to change the note.
Another
Yeah.
another
You
name
can't-
to
you
me,
can't
the
keep it
the
like that.
first name that I thought that I remember when I was younger, like as being like a big cigar name, was the Macanudo.
yeah.
That was the biggest.
Macandu.
But
I say it like how I heard it.
So
Motherfucker.
Macanudo. He said
Sorry, guys.
Macanudo.
Macanudo.
Menudo,
I've been wanting to get in this topic for a little while.
But like that was like the biggest cigar brand that I can remember
It
hearing
is,
when
yeah.
when I was growing up. But
Well,
I
mine was,
haven't
uh,
smoked
The
one
Macandus?
in like a long time. Well, how the fuck do you pronounce it then?
I think it's Macandu.
for me it was Romeo.
thought it was
and Juliet.
Macanudo.
Which was the one that's like Fuente?
Oh no, Fuente is super expensive.
Yeah,
But
but
they're
like
good. They're good.
what's the full name on that?
It's Fuente.
Is it just Fuente?
Yeah, but so they
But
have.
then there's also AJ too.
yeah, and they have another. They have like a Fuente too. But
Those are the expensive
Part two?
ones. What are those? Like $20? or
no,
what?
the expensive one. You want to go expensive? You got to go to that. Was it X?
You think that's even like worth it though?
No.
Well, I will tell you this. That how do you say it? I want to say it perfect.
The Tabernacle?
No, that Davidoff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, okay, hold on. What's the
No, wait,
most
you just asked me a
expensive?
question. You just asked me
Okay,
a
go ahead.
question. So,
Go ahead.
I spent $50 on that damn cigar,
Really?
and it like it was different.
What different though?
50.
Yeah.
Why is it just
No, it was
the
just like,
quality of it is badass though?
I don't think I've ever smoked a cigar. I won't ever spend that much. Like the taste. The taste was actually like unique. Yeah, it was like different.
Weird.
Like all the way through, dude. It was different. Like I never got like an actual like cigar taste. So for me, that,
you fly?
no, it didn't make me fly. And also, Max
James, you got a cigarette, dude?
lost that damn
Please?
fight, but I think everybody.
I would
should-
never spend $50. Just like when I bought that tequila,
Gotta get a
I would
cigar,
never do that
goddamn.
shit again.
No,
in my
but
life.
I think everybody should buy at least one
What?
expensive cigar just to try
I
it.
didn't hear you.
So I just need a fucking cigar and I got down.
I think everybody
just
should,
for like the
just to
reference of
get
hey,
the-
it's not worth this shit.
yeah. What? Well, yeah.
Do you think that was worth $50?
I would never go back and buy it again?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
I
is
think
that-
I think you need it for a reference. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you can spend $50 on a cigar and think,
But
you're,
I think
you're
what you're
buying a
paying
value,
for-
but you're really not.
I think
Right,
what you're
right.
paying for is like the quality of it. Like you're making sure that it's wrapped right. It's
No,
not
but
gonna
it's-
break the fuck up on you.
No, with cigars, it's difficult because like if you can go and buy a $50 cigar and then not store it right.
And then it'll
And
just
it-
get fucked up.
And then it just
Yeah.
tastes like shit. It burns like shit. It's dry
Exactly.
as fuck.
Exactly, and it'll change the whole flavor.
Yeah.
So that's why when I bought it at the local cigar lounge or Joseph's,
I'm
cigar-
sorry, man. This shit.
You don't like it?
Mm.
No, but see, that's perfect because
Nah, hit the fuck out that.
no, but that's perfect because it shows your palate versus like James. Like that's like one of your favorites.
Yeah.
And it just shows.
And then
like,
you like something different. That's what's great about it.
So what I like about the Oliva, I always talk about this fucking brand, dude.
Oliva's good, man.
Oliva's top.
It's just like how
Oliva's so good.
they literally they understand the growth of the cigar while you're smoking it, and like the potency of the tar that's already
I wouldn't
on there,
even
and
smoke it
they
if
just
you don't.
add the right notes to the length of the cigar, dude. That just makes it creamy the
Have you
whole
tried-
way fucking through.
Have you tried EP?
No, that's your brand or what?
So okay, let's do this number right here. For now, because our palate's gonna change obviously as time passes. So what's your favorite cigar? And I know yours is already.
Yeah, my favorite is gonna be. I guess I'm gonna be correct. So Casa Carrillo, which is EP,
Yep.
but no longer the Encore, but it's a pledge,
Okay.
which is what Daniel sent in the group chat.
So
That's
one
my
that I
favorite.
really like, bro, is one that Daniel actually gave me as well. Was the Roses Sharon, bro.
No, that
Oh,
was
I
so
know y'all
that-
never
so
fucking
that's,
talk about that one.
Hold
No, that
on,
one's good,
but
though.
the
But that
proper
one-
name is Southern Draw.
So I like
Yeah.
the Oliva and then that one. And then all the other ones,
Wait, hold on.
I'm still trying to find a palette.
What's your top? That's what I'm saying. What's your top?
Oliva?
cigar?
The Oliva.
Oliva what?
What is
Miliano.
it? Miliano.
Yeah.
Okay. Junior.
Mine's is the
The tobacco is his.
You like the tobacco?
the tobacco, but what was the other one?
The Negra.
Oh no, I gave you like a full cigar. What was that cigar? I'd have to go back. Oh no, it was a Miliano because I gave you one and
Yeah.
I gave you one.
I just like that first
So
draw
so
of creaminess and almonds.
Which one was better?
I'll say the second one.
So the Miliano. So you're with
Yeah.
Saul. What about you, James?
was it the last one we did? What was the one where we switched?
Mm.
That was the Oliva too.
Yeah, so
dude.
I got his I got his judge one. And then
Judge, yeah.
he probably got
the Oliva. It was
the
the
Oliva,
Oliva.
yeah.
y'all switched.
That.
yeah, dude.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, bro,
Oliva?
that one it's just so
that
creamy.
one was
Well, that's
but I
three-
like
that's
the
three
way
in the
that
room.
every time you hit it,
fucking great.
the draw just makes it
No,
creamy.
that
I don't know
was
what
like
the
when
fuck
we
it is,
switched and
dude.
I smoked that one. I was like, okay, I need to buy it. That's what I mean when I saw it at the gas station. I was like, oh shit, because that
Hold
was
on.
great,
Yeah.
man.
That's
I
the
know
only
I
brand
switched
that
with
has me
somebody.
locked in to where I would buy a box of that shit.
Y'all switched all cigars. I think I like the Olivia Miliano because of the smoke. The draw is perfect. It's just when you want like something a little stronger,
Yeah.
it's not gonna give you that.
Right. I also like that Cohiba, Connecticut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
one's
good.
really good. Easy, super easy.
I don't think I've ever tried that one.
But if you want
Um,
something stronger, just go
it's
with the
okay.
fucking
And
This
then
is-
a
That's
cigar I
Lucky-
like. It's
Lucky
not my
Strike.
favorite. It's
Hey,
not
where's
my
my
favorite,
fucking
but I like
ashtray?
it a lot. Was that Espinosa Crema because
Oh, here.
I'll smoke
got your-
those when I'm doing stuff outside, and they're so easy to smoke.
I've never tried it. I had to.
Well,
try it.
because I remember Mike Tackett and I was drunk already, so I'm like,
Yeah.
let me buy it, and I
Yeah,
bought like a pack of 5.
Yeah.
But like when I'm outside doing shit, like I'll smoke that one, and that's super
Good.
easy to smoke.
Yeah.
Like it's a great smoking outside cigar.
But
Yeah,
I do have to keep increasing my palate, though. I have to keep trying.
No,
You have
100%.
to. You
to
have to.
like trying these flavors, but every time I try a flavor, I always go back to that one, dude. And I can't do
That's good.
those ones that I started off with, bro, anymore.
No, but like
those
like
tobaccos, I can't fucking try
Yeah.
those anymore, dude.
well, no, like perfect. Like James said, like I'm not gonna go out there and like try to do yard work or whatever smoking a max.
The
Right,
Max,
no,
I
you're
love
gonna,
though,
you're gonna
dude.
be, but you're gonna
Honestly,
be
the
miserable.
Max is
You're
up
gonna
there,
be
bro.
fucking miserable.
I don't know what it is about the Max. I like how the Max made me feel,
Have you tried
motherfucker.
Have you tried a Max Black?
No,
Dude, it's even worse.
Yeah,
Nah,
But
you know
I-
what's even worse? That cane. That
think-
cane
I think
is a
the
motherfucker,
Max-
too.
I don't think so.
I think the Max is just perfect when you're just trying to get fucked up, have a good fucking
Dude.
night, dude.
No,
The
but that
cane's strong.
Espinosa Crema was like
cane is
super light and easy, and like I was like watering my plants, smoking it. It
But
was
you know,
great,
there's
man.
always a cigar for a situation. So
yeah.
What do you think is stronger, the freaking My Father, the Judge, or the
Dude, okay, so
The Judge is a strong fucking
guys,
cigar.
guys, I'm gonna be 100% with you.
I like the Judge too, though.
So
And you got the end
would-
of that cigar.
I would
Yeah.
probably, I would put the Judge over the Max, of course.
I like the beginning of that cigar.
But
a
I
lot.
kind of feel the potency of the Judge is there with the Max. That bitch had me fucked up.
No, I agree. I
I
think,
think it's even stronger.
I think it's stronger because
I think it's
dude,
stronger, dude.
we don't even smoke a freaking like the Max Freak is what the
But we've all smoked
That's
the
a
whole
Gordo.
fucking
yeah,
max.
Gordo.
and the judge is not even a Gordo.
That's just a Toro or a
Yeah.
Robusto.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
it's a Toro. It's a
No,
Toro.
that's true. That's true.
and
and-
it packs a punch of a freaking Max.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn.
But
Nah,
me,
for real, bro.
I-
That judge, bro, that bitch is like little, and that shit will literally compare to the max. How you fucking feel like?
Yeah,
that'll fuck you up.
yeah.
I remember because y'all two
Real
were
quick, man. I just
spinning.
want to a real question.
Or like,
Anybody been keeping up with this Diddy shit?
Hold on.
No,
I
I
never get my favorite cigar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite?
Oh,
Joe?
go ahead. My bad.
I bet.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, we
I just
totally
been wanting to
Okay,
get
so
some
stop. We
Miliano?
totally
Miliano?
disrespected Joey.
Miliano.
Miliano.
yep.
Casa Carrillo.
Pledge.
Dick.
Hey,
A Robusto dick.
That's perfect timing.
Arguably number one.
What is it though, Joey? For real? Hey, Joey, what is it though?
I'm
For
not gonna put
real?
up too much of a fight, but whatever.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, what is it?
For me, it's got to be the Espinosa Laranja.
Which
Dude,
one is it?
The So I got another one. I got a darker one here. So this
Eee.
is the Espinosa. I've been carrying it with me because I smoked the
You got
lighter
a
one of
dark
this.
one.
This is the Laranja, but this is
Ooh.
the like the Escuro, which is like the darker version.
Kuro?
Escuro.
Oh.
But
thought you
dude,
said
Es-
I
Kuro.
like the way they package their cigars
Dude,
with that little
dude,
thing at the end. I just
dude,
like the way it
Espino-
looks, man.
So
you know what that is?
Espinosa's-
You know what that's for?
What, it keeps it box formed or what?
No.
No,
What is
no.
that for?
Let me see it.
If somebody goes and drops it,
I'll keep it from opening up and shit or what?
Oh, nice.
from
That's
cracking
really
the leaf.
smart. Because the Cremas have that on
What?
that too, and I like that little touch.
And so those cigars,
Let me see.
I'm not gonna lie, those
Drop it.
those cigars
Don't
go
drop
for
that
like
shit.
they go for like 15 starting. But dude, it's
You like 'em?
Dude, they're so good, man. I like that.
That's your top.
Yeah, Espinosa
I
right
remember
now.
you used to
I'm
always
like
be on that.
Drew Estate. Drew
That was
Estate.
your shit, dude.
That's-
What cigar?
So I went.
He used
I
to
went
always be with.
I went from,
a girl with
Drew
no
Est-
name. I think that's
Yeah.
what it was
yeah,
called.
I went from Drew Estate, and then I went to Alec Bradley, and then
What'd I do?
honestly,
What did I
it's
do?
okay. It's okay.
What the fuck did I do?
I bless you. I bless you.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. When I
but-
come back, we're gonna be talking about Diddy.
No, but that's perfect. I like how you have a different
Let me see.
palette. They all have the same, but I think it's only because they're
Oh
Really
shit!
getting into
it
it.
wasn't full.
Right.
So
I think it's time.
Naranja.
Laranja, yeah, dude, that's a good one, man. I love that one.
Where do they have them at like specs and shit?
Yeah, they have them at.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they have them at. No, actually, you got to get that one at Cigar International.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're,
okay.
they're a lot harder to get. Than,
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta get it at Cigar, maybe Joseph's in town. I'm sure they have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joseph's in town. And
Joseph's,
And where's
what's
that
that?
from?
in Richmond. So I got
Is
this
that a
from
cigar store?
boy.
I don't know nothing about.
You ever tried it?
No.
Dude. So
Let's pull them up.
hold on.
Can you give me
Hold
the
on.
keyboard? No, let's pull them up. Let's
No,
show them
yeah,
some
but
love.
for hey James, hear me out.
Junior.
So
The keyboard.
James, you know who the first person that brought up Joseph's was?
You see the mouse? Yeah, why would I fix it?
No, so Noah had been talking about Joseph's.
All right.
He had been talking about Joseph's for the longest.
Oh, I thought you were leaving.
Oh,
All right. So
You might as well.
real quick,
wait.
No. So all I was gonna say, James, is that Joseph's it has like a spectacular inventory. The only reason I know is that I could attest to it is because I went inside of
Okay.
there. And
Where's
dude,
it at?
dude, it's right here in Richmond,
right,
bro.
Old
No.
Richmond. yeah.
Old Richmond.
Old Richmond. Okay, like downtown.
Like Mud Alley.
Like you know where the
Richmond.
bridge is at? Where the
Oh,
Valero's at?
the
Where,
little downtown?
well, the little Kmart, I guess
Dude.
is now.
Hold on, hold
The
on.
little K, whatever.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Right
No, no, no.
before that, the bridge
no.
and that little town center.
You know,
The
old
old
school.
downtown. Old
It's
James,
right
Richmond.
there,
you
though,
know,
dude. Right
you know
next to the
Sandy
bridge.
McGee. You know Sandy McGee.
Okay, yeah, I know.
It's like right down the street.
Okay, no.
Or
There's,
like right.
there's a little wine bar there that I like to
It's
go
like
to.
it's like a couple
I
stores
think there's a
down
little
from it.
Masonic fucking
Is
place
Yes.
right there.
Yes.
No, but there's a wine bar that's right walk away from Sandy McGee. That's really nice.
Right.
Man.
Yeah,
You can
so
sit
if
in
you
the
go
back
in
and like,
there,
look at the
dude,
fucking
they
water tower.
pretty
It's really
much
cool,
got
man.
everything in there.
That looks
Yeah.
nice. Shit.
It's so good, dude. It's
cool, bro.
So
They
when
sell
the-
coffee as well.
So this is how badass they are. Is when the Rocky Patel Emerald came out, top of the line cigar. Not
Allegedly, right.
Not really. We got it, but it was fresh to hit the streets, dude. I called Cigar International. I called several different cigar. I literally got on the phone and Googled these places, called all these cigar shops around Houston. Nobody had it.
They had it.
Gabe was the one that was like, dude, just hit up Joseph and just see if they have it. Dude, I went there one Saturday morning. I walk in, I was like, hey, I just want to see, do y'all have the new
Yeah.
Rocky Patel Emerald? Because
That place has been open for a
Dude,
very long time.
they had a
too.
whole fucking box.
That's
And the
crazy.
I wish I had my
Yeah,
phone. Where the
so
fuck is
good.
my
That's
phone?
it right there. That's
Okay.
what I found.
Dude, the owner actually makes his own cigars too.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Does he grow them here in or does
No.
he import them?
Yeah, he imports them.
Okay.
And that's going back to that too. I feel like we need to once again go like local.
Yep.
Like
To support the cause.
yeah, like for him, like go buy 5 cigars of his.
Okay, well, like his brand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
try
yeah.
it. So
Does he?
All right, so look,
so
check
does he
this
have
out.
like a like
Check
this
this
is my
out.
brand.
Check this out,
Here's my
James.
brand. Okay, I
You gotta
check this
ask
out.
though. You gotta
Hey,
ask.
dude, they were founded in 1903 in Richmond, Texas.
Really?
1903.
Holy shit!
Dude,
It
that's
was-
badass. Man.
Dude, it's so tight, dude.
Was
we
it
need to
always
get back on
called
that.
Joseph Cigar, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
called
no, it's
Founded-
always been Joseph.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make coffee too. When you walk in there, it smells
It's
They
like
have their
a-
own. They have their own little coffee bar.
Oh,
So
that's
when you walk
beautiful.
in, you're gonna think it's like a coffee,
That's
but you have to
fucking
keep
beautiful.
walking down.
You have to
And
keep going in there.
That's such
Yeah.
a great smell.
But it's cool because, like, so for me,
So it was
like,
founded by Mary Joseph. Sorry.
I need to go there. This.
No, but
so
what-
Joseph's the last name
Oh, that's a good
Yes.
question, dude.
That's a good
Yes,
question. I
Mary
don't know.
Joseph.
because
Yes.
then the guy, the current owner can be like, I'm still a Joseph. That's why.
Oh
I'm
yeah, right
asking.
here.
It
Michael
says
Joseph.
Michael
Hey,
Joseph. So it is their last name. That's
So
great.
That's a
it was
boy.
founded by Mary Joseph, a
didn't know that.
widowed Lebanese immigrant.
It was a woman.
Lebanese.
That's
dude, from
crazy.
Lebanon.
From Lebanons.
yeah.
Lesbanon.
So I mean, it is a pretty badass spot, dude. Yeah.
Pride Month.
I'm gonna go check that shit out.
I like it how it's
this
just
week.
so close to my house. I have nothing.
It
really-
was so badass.
your dick
When
sucked.
I walked in, there was like fucking 5 old school guys. They're just like sitting there. You could just tell like they were either veterans or just like retired. you know?
Right.
And so I'm looking at them and they're just like, "What's up?" And then like people are getting coffee and I'm just like, "All right, this is not what I'm looking for." Well, then I go in and then I see like one guy like around the corner and the guy's just like basically like giving me like the go ahead, like just
Yeah. Go
so
in.
I go back there, and then there's another person back there, and then I'm like, I'm just looking for cigars, and they're like, oh
We
yeah,
got
come
Noah. We got Noah with a comment.
Okay.
They have
Oh,
a
he's got-
store
they got
attached to
clothes.
it where the owner, yeah, because Noah actually works there. Like he'll go there. He'll go there on lunch break and just work.
Basically,
Yeah.
that boy fucking is.
So he's
invested.
always there.
He's always in there.
That's
But dude,
crazy.
it
So
was
the owner
tight.
has clothes shipped
Wait, where does
from
Noah work at?
England,
No, he doesn't work there.
and the store holds all the
He's gay.
taxidermy style animals. What?
He's a game porn star.
Oh, so he has all the animals that he has
he's
hunted
in one
as
of the
well?
secret studios.
Yeah.
He has giant elephants, jaguars, gazelles. Oh shit, where's that at?
Oh,
It's
so
all
they
in
got
there.
old taxidermies.
Damn,
it's
it's,
all
all
in
in
there.
there. I didn't
It's
get to
all
see
in there.
that.
Yeah,
all right,
dude,
I
it's
gotta
all
go.
in
I gotta
there.
go check the spot
It's
out.
all in there.
It's very.
Spots in like the old like.
Telling you this shit is very like. I don't know what the word is, bro, but this bitch is like a butler. Goddamn, that's what I could put it at. Very respectful, very fucking like.
But not
opening,
pushy.
not at all, dude.
Like, hey, what are you
she knows
into?
if you're a newbie.
Right.
She'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me explain this to you real quick. Like
That's
I-
pretty cool, man. I
Like,
like
she
that.
even knows.
because that's one thing I don't like about certain places. I don't like pushy salespeople.
Nah, dude, not at all.
Like I don't
dude.
like to be bothered unless it's like
So we got
informative or really
replaced.
like beneficial to what I'm trying to do here.
I got right here.
Like I hate going to
I
specs
bet.
because every
Put a
time I go to
Patriot
specs,
shirt on.
can I help you with
you
something?
can tell
Leave me
this
alone,
person is
motherfucker.
like
I
an
know what I'm looking
expert.
for.
You can tell this
Patriot
person's an expert, and
Right.
she knows how to fucking read the customer.
Right, that's good. That's okay.
But they're so good they're opening a second location in Houston.
Why you holding his leg?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
You know why? 'Cause look
A
at
little
this.
too sexy.
real quick, guys, about the Diddy shit. Diddy.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I was looking.
What's been going on
I
with
was
Diddy?
looking at all that cake back there.
I was looking at that booty hole.
That Jalen Hurts, dude.
He's gay.
caked up. He's caked up.
He's gay with 2 rings.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Actually,
Keep
one
living-
ring.
keep living
One
with
ring.
that. Yeah.
One ring.
That
but-
hurt me.
Why you say that?
So
still
real
gotta-
quick with the Diddy
He
shit.
still got to win.
Oh, yeah. talking about Diddy? All right, so
what's happening with that?
So I think it's like week 4 of 8 on this whole trial. And what I've last read was that during the whole trial or whatever, the judge was talking and Diddy had nodded at the judge,
No, he was nodding at the jury.
jury.
The jury.
And because of that, they want to kick him out.
yeah.
Because he
he
nodded?
no
oh, he's
no.
making it seem like he's
He's giving advancements to the jury. Like
like, hey, I got you.
right. And so
What the hell?
so they caught his actual.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
He said, "What the hell, Burton?" No, but for real. So he was like looking at the jury, and he was like, "Don't worry, like you got me." And so the judge and everybody else caught on to it, and they're like, "Look, we're gonna remove you from this hearing if you don't fucking stop, because you're obviously doing some kind of shenanigans that is not legal here.
Right.
Stop." You know, and they basically gave him like a fucking verbal warning, and they're on the verge of like
Just
Kicking
removing
him
him
out,
completely.
yeah.
removing him
Oh,
from the fucking
shit.
trial itself, because they're like, dude, you're basically gonna indict yourself because you're
No,
acting like an ass
you're
clown.
you're trying to ingratiate yourself with the jury.
Thank you.
and-
That's the word I was looking
yeah.
for. Yes,
And it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's not gonna
Yes.
work over here, dude.
that's not gonna
But-
fucking work here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot that's been going on, bro, because we haven't talked about this in 2 fucking weeks. Like I'm
Well-
sure, like nobody has been talking
Well,
about.
no,
this.
well, the
well, no,
last,
it's
than
like
that-
it
other
was
than that-
news at first, and then it sort of
It just kinda
dissipated.
died
and-
out.
well, the last person they had on the stand was another ex girlfriend by the name of
Oh really?
Oh yeah, but you heard a lot of shit about.
Jay. I think her name was Jay or something.
Yeah.
It started with a J.
Jada something.
And what she's pretty much saying.
It's like a code name because they're trying to keep her identity.
Oh.
so,
Yeah.
so she's saying the same shit as the first.
She
Bro,
said
but
that he paid me to do sexual acts.
Weird ass shit
Yeah,
But is that illegal?
Exactly,
I
dude.
don't know.
is
Where's
prostitution.
the good
illegal?
juicy shit?
Is it?
No, if prostitution is legal in the state that it happened in, then there's nothing wrong with what he
I don't
did.
know what state it happened in.
Now,
Like
if
New
all they're
York.
trying to do is like,
I don't know.
the thing is,
It can be.
what is he on trial for?
Exactly.
Let's look that up, dude. Because
Like are they just trying to like smear him, or is there like a genuine like
I don't
charge? Because if it's like battery for what happened
For
to Cassie,
raping all
we're
those
done.
rappers.
Like it's the video is evidence. It's
Well,
clear.
they already settled that trial too.
No, they did, and
Yeah,
that's
they
what this
s-
is so
they
weird.
settled that,
and I
yeah.
don't understand her thinking in dragging all this back up
Getting back in it, yeah.
and like letting everyone know that you're fucked up too.
because Cassie already got paid
Sex
for the
trafficking.
No,
Yes.
they settled it within 48 hours.
right. That's what I'm saying. She already got paid for that. So I
Where
don't,
it show when
So
he
with
beat
all,
her?
I mean, yeah, they brought that back
Complex?
up, but he
No,
had
but
already
it's
settled
just
with her.
complex.
Yeah,
He already
done.
paid her
that's
off.
Done. That's done. So
He paid her off already.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
why
that
did
happened in Vegas.
But why do they keep bringing that video up?
They're just trying
exactly.
to use. Well, I don't know. Like that's the thing is, I don't know if there's like if they're prohibited from bringing up old things to use against him now, which usually they're
That's
not
double
allowed
jeopardy.
to do that.
Yeah, double
Anything
jeopardy.
settled shouldn't be allowed to be brought up again
yeah, that's
against.
definitely double jeopardy.
But
yeah.
I think what happened was they were like, okay, you settled in the domestic abuse case. There's a bunch of other stuff that's going on here. We want to bring that in. And that's the thing is that she could have just been like, I'm not going to be involved in this. And none of that would have came to light. She decided she wanted to be involved and testify. And
oh,
of course, because Diddy knows
Right
everything
there.
that she did, he's like, all right, I'm going to talk about what you were into.
right here.
Try three.
Look under the thing right there.
What?
No, there's
Two
not
dicks?
two.
2 dicks.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Were you trying to get us in?
No, there's a 3 right there under that black thing.
Right there. Oh, his microphone don't work.
Condoms?
Mr. Noah S,
Look at the
my
comment.
moderator.
We gotta pull
No,
up the
but that's-
Does it fucking moderate at all?
So he's being. I guess the charges are sex trafficking and
Racketeering, but none of this shit proves that he's sex trafficking or racketeering. He's just a pimp. But I don't know if that's considered sex trafficking, but
pull up the comments. See what Noah's got to say. I know he's chiming in.
I saw he was just saying about.
Joseph, boy, he came in again.
Yeah, but that's Joseph's. He's
Y'all
talking
read
about
that
Joseph.
one though?
Yeah, it's Joseph's. He's saying Joseph's 10 for 10.
Hey, shout out Noah though.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it real. Fucking big man.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna get away because, like,
Who know? Hey, who Noah?
Drake.
And he's gonna be at it again.
He said it.
He is.
You need a shot.
Yes.
so there was an alleged already. So
I'm not ready.
so there was a hotel security guard
Here. you
that
got-
went
Nobody
on.
works tomorrow.
So there,
I gotta watch the UFC here.
6 to 12.
dude, y'all look. Everybody here is
Yeah,
fucked
damn
up
lie.
except for that guy.
On my tombstone, I'm gonna put 6 to 12. Visit me.
So there was this security
You got
guard.
busy, you got
Hey, are y'all listening to me?
Hey, there's
Yeah,
a fight
we-
over here.
I'm sorry.
today?
I'm sorry.
All right, so look, there was a
today-
security guard.
I mean, tomorrow.
sorry. So I was trying to talk. Sorry.
There was a security guard from a hotel.
Okay.
invited.
that went up and said that Combs had paid him $100,000 to suppress a video evidence showing Combs assaulting his girlfriend Cassie.
But that's not what
That's
he's
the
being
old
charged
one.
for.
That's the
Say
old
that
one.
He
again.
already settled that shit.
Yeah, he's not being charged for
He
that.
paid, pretty much Diddy paid this security guard $100,000 to like delete some of the footage of him beating his fucking
but
ex-girlfriend.
They settled
How much
that
did he
shit.
end up paying? How much did he end up paying Cassidy though? Wasn't it like 21 million or some shit?
It was a lot. She got paid out.
It was a good chunk of money.
But he's not being charged for that. So how?
No. He's being charged for other things, but they're trying to.
I don't
so
know. That makes
they're
it
trying to
easy for
compile
Diddy
it.
to just
They're
walk
trying-
away.
Well, here's the thing: we have to understand that what we're seeing in the news isn't necessarily what's happening in the courtroom. Just because we're seeing all those old videos doesn't necessarily mean that those are being introduced into the court case. That's the media, like, hey, remember this shit? This is why Diddy's a piece of shit, trying to sway public opinion, outside of what's happening in the courtroom. So, as far as I know, what's happening in the courtroom, anything they're bringing up when it comes to her is just basically saying all of these things you're accusing Diddy of, people were willing participants in them. Cassidy being one of them. She was a willing participant in all these things you're claiming are sex and trafficking. They're not. He paid these people. They were willing to do it.
Right.
And that's what their case is essentially.
I know that
There's what?
there's this Asian lady
He says, "Zzz, zzz, zzz."
that's actually like in the courtroom on TikTok.
That could
She's
be
like one of the
mosquito.
drawers, I guess.
Oh, the
And like every day on TikTok, she'll actually
Fishing
like
wheel.
verbally
That's
like very detailed explain what happened that day,
in the courtroom.
bro. And she talks about everything like Cassie's husband being there and like his expressions to what's going
Wait,
on.
so she's posting TikToks of that?
yeah.
Is that legal?
I don't know, but she's in there.
Okay.
Guess
Because I know
so.
they have like obviously there's the
And she's always
stenographer
talking
and there's
about
the,
it
the
and-
court artist that like they sent out like this is what happened today in court. It just depends on is it all open or are there parts of it that are closed?
I'm pretty sure it's talked about, dude. Like you can talk about it. I'm pretty sure.
I think he's gonna get away with it.
Well, I mean, is there outside of the court of public opinion? Is there a solid case?
Oh,
against
dude,
it?
and then the Asian lady,
Yeah.
bro, she talked about Diddy's mom. Like how fucking like how she's in the courtroom as well, and like how just fucking like
She's
this is-
alive?
how yeah, dude, and like
Diddy's
how there's
mom?
just like a fucked up vibe with her. Like she'll just be staring like at this fucking person on the fucking stand the whole time, just like giving her a fucked up vibe. And like I ended up looking at her backstory of Diddy's mom, and like they ended up like abusing him and all this other shit. I'm like,
That doesn't surprise me.
Since we're on that genre, what about Sinners?
oh, I haven't seen that movie, bro.
Dude,
How
it's
is that?
Such a
watched it?
fucking dude. It's
Is it
such
good?
Dude, it's so fucking good.
So I had
I like it.
people tell me like it's
I
good,
liked it.
but it's only good because all the recent shit is ass. So this movie is good.
What do you mean?
So here's the problem. No,
Yeah.
here's the problem. Time out,
That's
time
what-
out.
I mean,
No,
that's what
what
they're
he
saying.
said is 100% accurate. Here's the problem with movies,
shit.
with modern day movies, is that the bar is so low
Yeah.
on what's good that a movie that you'd be like, that's okay. You're like, oh man, I haven't seen something this good in a long time because everything else is dog shit. There's no good movies coming out right now.
I don't
no
think so.
real good, genuine movies.
There is
There's
no good
original
movies.
ideas. Listen,
That
I'll
movie's a
give
good
you an
movie.
example.
What about Bring
If you
Her
look-
Back?
If you look at
Oh,
the top 20 movies,
scary movie.
if you look at the top 20 movies of 1984, every single one of them is an original idea. If you look at the top 20 movies of 2024, they are all remakes or redos.
Was,
there are no original ideas
hold
anymore in
Was
film.
Was Sinners a remake? Or no?
It was an original. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
The bar
But
is so low
that's
that
why it
an
was so
original
good.
idea.
Hey, and the
it's
person
not
that
that
told
it's so
me-
good. It's just that
Alright,
everything
so
is
look,
so shit.
that's why it
that
was
this
so
is
good.
okay.
So look, the person that told me this, he's black.
No.
Nah, bro, he was like, I mean, it's a good movie, but like, it's only good because all the
no,
other shit
that is a
because all the other shit is
100%
like
accurate
it's
description of all
mediocre.
movies
So this
now.
one kind of made me feel
No,
like it was
absolutely,
good.
because
That's what
I
he told me,
fucking
literally.
love movies. Like I fucking love movies. When I was younger, I wanted to be a director. I'm obsessed with film.
Damn.
I'm obsessed with it.
You can
I can
cast me.
tell you with 100%
Call me
accuracy
Cassie.
that the movies today
Yeah,
are
they're
dog
not.
shit compared to even 20 years ago.
Okay, but
They're shit.
no, but this movie is good.
That's why I say, bro. Whenever I'm watching
I-
a movie on Netflix, I'm like, I just can't watch this.
No, but the movie's good, dude. Like,
I thought it was really good. The story.
Y'all saw it for real?
yeah,
That's
I
the
saw
only
it.
reason why I haven't seen it because
No,
I'm like,
I
man,
saw
is
it because
good?
he told me, and then B
It's-
and I watched it together. My wife and I watched it
It's
together.
good, but to be
Fucking
honest,
good, man.
Yeah.
it's a remake of Dust to Dawn.
Oh, really?
See,
Really?
Yeah, have you watched Dust to Dawn?
No.
with what's that?
But they're gonna sell it as an original idea.
But
What's
it's
that
good
chick-
though. Is it
The
worth
problem
watching?
is the problem is everything like from what I've seen, everything is
No, it's worth watching. It's
is
worth
lacking subtlety. Everything's on the nose. Like
It's
any
worth watching.
any racial
What
undertones. It's
about-
not subtle within the film.
No, what I like. So yeah, it is like black based, but they didn't like push it on you. Like they actually like you saw it. So like the first like half of the movie is all about like how it's the twins. So Michael B. Jordan plays the twin, right?
So he has a twin brother, exactly him. So
It's
two
him.
of him.
Yeah, but wait. So he's trying to come back, and he's trying to make like a
Like a profit for the town,
yeah, like a safe place for
the community, the cotton pickers.
yeah. to come and then just relax. So they all
Oh, it's like back in time or what?
it's back in time.
So
So
the slave days. It's
Yeah.
basically like the slave
Oh,
days.
really?
so like whenever they're done doing their thing, they can go there, just hang out, do whatever.
Relax.
Yeah, relax. I like it, dude, but
They
I have to go back to what you said. Like it, I got the vibes of it's just a remake.
Right.
that
Well, no,
does it
but
up.
this is what I mean. Like
I never seen them.
like
So I couldn't even relate.
if you watch it, it's the same.
if you took the time to say like watch okay what were the best movies of like the 90s and the 2000s and then you watch movies that are considered the best movies now, you'll see a huge disparity in quality
So
and like now especially
Yeah.
now so many movies are infused with politics and identities and like the things that like if you're
I
a
didn't
good
get that though. I didn't
but
get
if you
that
well,
from-
if you're a
Okay,
good
well-
filmmaker, okay, so I'll use the example. I'll use one example.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Everyone talked about
Okay.
Barbie, right?
I never watched it. I
No,
never
so
watched it.
I went because Annalisa wanted to go, and she's like, hey, "I'll go by myself if you don't want to go." She kind of like was like, "Fine, I'll go by myself." I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go," so you don't have to go by yourself.
Nah,
That-
you wanted to go.
No. That movie, like when everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's talking about," it was like an SNL skit to me.
Yeah,
There was
Joe Rogan
nothing.
said that movie was
there
good.
was nothing subtle about it. And here's the thing: Greta Gerwig, the person that directed it, she did a movie called Lady Bird, which I thought was really good. She did a couple other movies,
Close.
Little Women,
Time
that
out.
was really
nah,
good.
I saw you.
Close.
Here's your shot. He yawned.
No.
But listen,
Yawn.
stop. Hey,
He did.
don't interrupt
Give
my
him a
rant.
shot.
Yeah.
But the writing was so god awful for that movie. I couldn't believe it. Like it felt like literally one of the first lines in that movie is this. Like it's a they're doing like a song and the woman's like, you know, I'm a lawyer because I can be rational and emotional too. Like it felt like a skit. I'm like, how is this fucking real? And then one of the characters goes on this rant about how hard it is for women, and it's just like, if you're a good writer, you know how to put those things in there.
There's a lot of
No.
fillers. Like
No,
weird
but
shit.
if you're a good writer, you know how to put those ideas in your movie
Okay.
without being so obvious.
Let me chime
Wait,
in.
wait. Can
One of the main things that I liked about Sinners
yeah.
was because it reminded me. I know it's not nearly as good as what I'm about to say, but it honestly reminded me slightly of like a Quentin Tarantino movie, like the way
Don't
they.
disrespect.
No, I'm
Tarantino.
not. That's why I said.
yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Well, the vote, like,
Listen,
they were very vulgar,
I
outspoken.
understand that, but like, there's a huge difference in the quality of
no.
Tarantino's
That's what I'm
dialogue.
That's why I
than
said.
everyone else.
Well, that's why I said slightly because
Okay.
I'm not gonna take it like it wasn't a Django. You know,
Right.
Django was fucking or
Just
the
watch your
Hateful Eight,
fucking mouth.
you know.
Listen. Ryan Coogler did Fruitvale Station, which is a really good movie.
I'm gonna rip my own shirt so you don't. Come at
Now,
me.
when he did Fruitvale Station, I had high hopes for him as a director, and I had
still
high hopes for
come at
Michael B. Jordan as an actor. And
I thought he did a really
they
good
both
job.
suck. No, Michael B.
that
Jordan
was a good movie.
is fucking horrible.
I'm gonna
He
watch
is
it. I'm
such
gonna
a
watch it.
bad
I'll
actor.
come back next week.
Dude,
Like I've tried to like him,
good.
but like I could only watch the
Dude.
first like
did you watch
30
Sinners?
minutes of Black Panther
Did
before I
you-
was like, this dude
Okay,
sucks
oh, yeah,
ass,
yeah.
and I cannot watch that
no,
movie.
that's different though. But did you
Well,
We
watch?
heard about
wait,
the
wait,
Black
wait,
Panther
wait,
with the new white
wait.
guy.
Yeah.
Have you watched Sinners?
Ryan Reynolds
Portions.
or not Ryan
Dude,
Reynolds?
it's
Ryan.
so,
Yeah.
dude, I
Okay, but
liked
wait.
it, man.
Can I go back to this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So-
go ahead, take over.
What about Queef?
Queef.
Queef.
Grief.
What is that one?
He's like, queef.
Can you give me the sound?
What y'all taking it?
Can you give me a sound?
But okay, look.
That was good. Who did that?
What? You
That
never-
was a good noise.
You never watched Dusted On, so
Dust to Dawn's
yeah.
fun. It's a fun
So,
movie.
The reason I got that because okay, you never watched it. So in Dusted On, the first one, they get trapped.
Is that with the English guys?
No, that's with Tarantino and George Clooney
But wait.
and
So they
Selma
get-
Hayek, where she's
Yeah.
doing the sexy
Well,
dance.
That's why I said
time
I
out,
got
time out,
fucking
time out.
Tarantino vibes.
Exact. So,
But that was written by Tarantino.
but wait.
I'm saying
So
though,
the
dude,
reason I got
picked up on it.
I got the vibes is because so they get trapped in a bar.
By vampires.
Wow, it's the same shit.
It's
Yeah.
the same.
Same.
Yeah.
That's what.
They get-
See,
wait,
you
time out,
motherfucker.
time out.
Okay, oh, hey.
So they get trapped. They get trapped in a bar, and then they can't leave the bar because of vampires.
That's intuition, dude.
It's-
That's
it's
not.
the same.
Hey,
It's-
okay,
it's a-
hey,
it's a
listen,
remake.
listen,
It's like
listen.
it's a
Okay,
remake.
but Dust Till Dawn was not directed by Tarantino. It was only written by Tarantino.
Absolutely not, because I would know there's a difference.
It was
That's why-
directed by Robert
But-
Rodriguez, who
but he called
was
it-
a
he
good
called it.
director for a very short period of time.
But that's crazy.
Good. No, that's a good call.
That's crazy
a good
that
call.
I didn't even know that
That's a
shit.
good call,
but
though.
like I said, I got like the
I still-
the
Dust Till
essence-
Dawn-
No, the
Dust Till Dawn pisses me off though.
No, get a beer.
Dust Till Dawn, that movie. I like and I hate Dust Till Dawn
No, dude.
because Tarantino's not an actor, and I hated him in that movie.
Watch Sinners. Watch it.
Did he rub
I'll
any
watch it
feet?
fully.
Did he
Yeah,
rub
watch-
feet?
Oh no, he had Selma Hayek put her feet
'Cause
in
you
his
know that's
mouth.
like- that's
no,
the, like,
listen.
legend.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
listen.
No, that same.
Joey,
Yeah.
Joey. He had Selma Hayek put her foot in his mouth.
Yeah.
See, he's a foot fucking guy.
Oh, 100%.
But going back to it, they're stuck in the bar. They can't leave. And
Okay.
then in Sinners, they're stuck in that little.
The same.
But I'm gonna have to
shit,
watch this. But I'm gonna have to
It's
watch it before I judge it. But
Dude,
this is
so
just
good.
what
It's
I
just there's a
heard.
lot of shit that I see that's
But-
lame. Like their names are fucking
no,
lame.
okay, hold
No,
on, hold
but
on,
it's-
hold on.
This is
hold
all
on,
that
hold on.
I heard from the people that actually watched it at my job.
But dude,
No,
They said it's
good.
good. It's worth watching.
Hold on, guys,
Yeah, it's
guys.
worth
But it's like
Is that movie like
Hold on.
Escape Room?
No.
No,
It's like a
about
vampire
vampires
movie,
trapped.
bro.
It's like vampires that get
Yeah.
trapped by vampires.
You get trapped
So
by vampires.
hold on, I want to ask
Yeah.
James.
and then the dude from what is it? Black Panther. He's in it.
Yeah, John,
Michael B. Jordan.
No, no.
James, the famous, the famous, the famous guitar player that was potentially sold his soul to the devil.
Oh, yeah,
old
yeah.
school
Tommy
blues-
Johnson.
dude.
Yeah, so they like.
They allude to that?
They,
Yeah.
they
Okay,
incorporate
okay.
his story
Okay.
into it.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
it's-
that's pretty
it's
cool.
And then
beautiful.
what's
I'll check it out.
Really?
No,
All right,
but-
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch.
Tony,
it.
James, I wouldn't like vouch for a
James,
movie.
But
James.
like I said, I think a lot of movies that are
Damn,
a lot- I think,
James.
no, I know, but I think
James.
there's a lot of movies that are like
Who's that babe?
okay
James.
that people think are like this is great because the bar is so low
No,
these
so
days.
I don't.
No, it's a good movie. It's
I
a good
wouldn't
movie.
say it's great, but it's definitely.
It's
Work-
entertaining. All I care about is it is
dude,
entertaining.
Thank you. That's
That's
it.
all I care about.
That's it.
Because
it's a
I
great
like a
movie.
bad movie if it's entertaining.
Dude,
Hey,
no,
what
it was
about-
fuck, dude?
it
I
was a
liked
great
it,
movie.
man.
There's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
ask
bad
you this.
movies
I'm
from
gonna
the
ask you this,
90s that are
right?
entertaining.
What about that other war movie that just came out? I think it's called like Warhead.
I haven't watched it.
Do you watch war movies?
The last one
you
I
being-
watched, I tried watching, or I watched American Sniper was the last one. And
So there's this one called
I couldn't
War.
get over the stupid baby scene. It's shit like that pisses me off so
that,
much. It's
like,
like,
so-
you're a professional director, you fucking idiot. How can you let that shit happen?
It was COVID.
well,
Fuck
it was,
that. I don't care. That
What do
was
you mean?
so
What happened? What
disappointing.
happened? What do you do?
They
There's a
used the
scene
fake baby.
in the movie where the baby's obviously fake. Clint Eastwood is an Academy Award-winning director.
But it was
How do you
COVID.
let that slide?
because of
Well,
COVID.
It was American
was like-
Sniper.
But you still should be in the editing room.
It
and
was
be
like fake
hey,
as
let's
fuck.
cut that.
Yeah, it was so fake.
It's the same reason. Listen, it's the
like
same
me
reason.
like this.
Martin Scorsese is one of my
You
favorite
okay?
directors. Martin Scorsese is one of my favorite directors. The scene in The Irishman where he beats the shit out of the dude,
Yeah.
and he's so obviously an old man. And I'm like, why wouldn't you cut around that
Wait,
and
you don't
not
like-
include that stupid ass scene? I love The Irishman.
Dude,
it's a
The
great
Irishman
fucking movie.
was a
No, I
good
love
movie,
The Irishman.
dude.
The
I haven't seen
Irishman's
that
great.
one.
That was a good
but
one.
that scene,
Dude,
but
you're sleeping
Gabe,
on
That's
that
a war
bitch.
movie.
that
No.
scene
What is that
It's a
about?
gangster-
where
it's
he
an
beats
old
the
gangster.
shit out of the dude, the
Irishman?
shopkeeper that hits his
Irishman.
daughter.
It's like
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
hours long.
Where
by the
he's
way.
so obviously an old man kicking him
Yeah.
with his arm.
Yeah.
Like any director worth the salt would have been like, cut away. You hear the beating, you don't see the beating. You see a street down the road. You don't have to show the fact that Robert De Niro is an 80-year-old man pretending to be a 30-year-old
Right,
man.
right.
Like shit like that drives me nuts.
But that was
because
all,
you're
like,
supposed to
CGI,
be-
isn't it?
No, it was all supposed to
Yeah.
be reverse, like
Yeah.
reverse aging, which by the way was shit compared to like amateurs on the internet who redid it better.
Right.
Yeah,
so
that's true,
so
that's
to answer your question, so the last one that I watched
Like,
before.
what do war movies make you feel? Like,
Well,
Fucking
I mean,
awesome. I feel like a fucking. I
Well,
feel
like
a
him
sense
coming
of
from the
appreciation.
military,
no.
like,
so
you know
the
what I mean?
last
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah.
the
That's a good
last
point.
one that I really liked was the one with Mark Wahlberg. The one with Mark talking about Marcus Luttrell. Marcus Luttrell and
Is that the one with Lone
Okay,
Survivor?
so the
Lone
movie's called
Survivor.
Warfare.
Lone
It's called
Survivor,
Warfare.
the story where they were
I
like
didn't like that
surviving
one.
and
Yes,
shit. Like,
I
yes.
didn't like. I didn't
thought-
like that one.
I thought that was.
I didn't like that one.
I didn't like the whole like just constantly falling down the mountain.
Yeah.
But I thought the story was good because
Right.
it showed, and then also when they showed them, because there was actually a QRF that got sent in, a quick reaction force, because there's a local fob right there. forward-
Oh no, he's getting this with the fucking
No, no, no,
lingo.
but
yeah.
I want to hear this.
No, but there was a local forward operating base located there,
Right.
And so they, all the SEALs and shit, and probably I don't know what the stats are, but like the PJs and shit, like the paratroopmen, they probably loaded up on that chopper, and they were trying, dude. They knew the guys were under fire, they were outnumbered, they were trying to get those guys back home,
Right.
So when they loaded up in the I don't know if it was Apache or whatever that fucking aircraft was, but then when they got taken off, dude, that it was like a full firing squad. I'm talking about like almost it's numbers of guys, and then they got taken out by that whole RPG. RPG hit them before they even were able to touch the mountain.
Right.
Dude, they got killed,
Right.
And meanwhile, these guys are still getting fucked up on the ground.
Right.
So I thought that was like,
Militarily,
dude, that's like crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that they incorporated all that, I thought it was, it's just, and then to see, because like honestly, dude, like I'm not in the spec ops unit, like, so I don't
Right.
know nothing about those guys.
right.
So to hear Marcus Luttrell's story and then kind of see him like progress into like where he's at now, he's like in some, what is it, Congress or some shit like now?
Yeah, yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
some kind of like in the Senate and all that. Dude, like to hear his story and to see what he went through, dude, that was like, it was beautiful, man. 'cause
Well,
What about Fury?
so well,
I love that fucking
Dude,
movie. So I love
That's a
that.
good movie.
That's
I
a
like-
badass movie.
So
I think
the
David
reason-
Ayers is a shitty director, but that's not a bad movie
So
because of
the-
the
oh,
actors in it.
But that's what
The
I'm
actors-
saying.
No, but
dude. Like,
dude, like,
that's,
so-
that's not a remake.
So the one thing
Yeah,
that I
but it's
could,
not great because
No.
David Ayers not a good director.
So, dude-
like that movie is guided and sort of like
hold on,
driven by
hold
the
on, hold on,
actors
hold
in
on,
it.
hold on,
What's
hold
a,
on.
what- what's
I
a
gotta-
great movie?
No, hold on, hold
A
on. I
great
gotta-
war movie?
No,
No,
dude.
no, what's
no,
a
no,
great movie for you?
Stop.
No,
I gotta
he's
stop.
right, dude.
No,
Like he
dude.
is right.
Oh
Dude,
no.
I gotta stop all of y'all. I
What's a
gotta
great?
stop.
What's a great movie though?
Yeah, I gotta stop all of y'all
For
because
me, like
Like all time?
No, you're saying it's a great. It was good, but it wasn't great. What's a great movie?
Like, but what are we? Do you want to give me a time frame, or do you want to just say
Saving
in
Private
general?
Ryan.
No, but
that's a fucking badass.
Saving
movie.
Private
No, Saving
Ryan is
Private Ryan
good.
is a great movie.
That's a badass. Movie.
Listen, but
you
listen,
can
the
but you
best-
can pick apart.
it's because nowadays
The
you have
best
to
war
admit,
movie
bro, they
ever made
rush the
is,
movies.
and if you've never
they
seen it, I
rush the
highly recommend it. It's
timelines,
called The Thin
like-
Red Line.
Oh, we talked
What
about
is it?
that.
What
It's
is
a 3-hour movie.
What is
but
it
That
called?
is the most introspective,
With the Jude
beautiful.
Law?
No. The Thin Red
no.
Line. The Thin Red Line has a shit ton of actors in it. It's got George Clooney in a small role, Travolta in a small role, Nick Nolte, Jim Caviezel, Adrian Brody,
Oh,
Sean
I know what you're
Penn,
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
John
That's
C.
like
Riley.
late 90s.
No.
early
So the director, Terrence
Early
Malick, is my
2000s.
favorite director, and what he does is he'll film what he thinks his movie.
But are you biased though?
No. Listen, he'll film what he wants his movie to be. So, for instance, when they were promoting the film, they were putting Adrian Brody out there as the main actor in the movie, and when he edited it, Jim Caviezel took that role.
Right.
So even though because he cut all that out, and actors have complained about like there's movies where he'll have actors in the movie that get cut out because as he's editing it, he doesn't care about the actors, their egos.
Right.
He cares about the product.
Right.
The Thin Red Line is one of the most beautifully shot, beautifully scored, beautifully edited, most introspective war movies ever. And it is a fucking masterpiece
So
of a fucking movie.
what I want to chime in on Fury, the only reason I want to go back to that is because I had a guy, he went before me, like he got pushed in before me. And it was so funny because we grew up together. We went to elementary school together. And then we obviously, by the end of it, we went into the Marine Corps. And what was tight was that when Fury came out, one of the famous lines that I stuck to the most was, that line he says, "Best job I ever had."
Yeah,
He says that in the movie.
Yeah.
And dude, the one thing that him and I always had in common, he's like, dude, regardless of everything that goes on here, this is the best job I've ever
Right.
fucking had.
What-
Being in the military.
So the thing
Yeah.
is what I like about Fury is I like the actors and their
God
performances.
damn.
That's what I like.
I like the storyline too, though.
But
Nah,
I
I
mean,
like that.
but
Whole,
it-
that movie's
but-
badass.
Yeah,
It's
I like it.
Again, I look at it like it's okay.
yeah.
I like the
It-
movie
but
World War
like-
Z.
Nah. Yeah,
You don't like
No,
that?
World War Z was
Z's good. No, World War Z's a good
was
movie.
fucking
I like that movie,
badass.
too.
World War Z's a good
Dude,
movie,
World War
dude.
Z was a fucking.
I like-
Thank you guys. Thank you.
I like the other one better. The
Which
one
one?
where it was like pretty much COVID.
the Train to Busan.
Oh, you're
Ah,
talking about the
that's
Jude
Train to
Law
Busan.
movie? Oh, no, the Matt Damon movie, Contagion?
Contagion.
Contagion's a
That
good
was a good
movie.
movie.
I
But no,
think
listen.
out, dude.
Contagion's a good movie. That's Steven Soderbergh. Steven Soderbergh's a good director.
See that?
World War Z was a fucking good
No,
movie.
World War Z is. I think World War Z is a good movie. It's
a
an
good
entertaining film. It's an entertaining film. I like the idea. I like the concept.
Entertaining.
yeah, I
It's
like
not-
the idea of it.
Again,
Entertaining film.
well, no, like you have
What-
to be able to differentiate
Okay.
between a movie you enjoy watching and a movie that's genuinely good.
Yeah.
You have to be able to differentiate
Since
between
we're
the two.
since
What
we're
about-
Junior?
what about-
yeah.
What?
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite
say
movie though, bro?
Black Hawk
Like that's so
Down.
many fucking movies.
Black
Black Hawk Down is a fucking masterpiece of a movie.
Did you watch the actual documentary though?
that was crazy, man.
No, like,
On
and look
Netflix?
at how many
That was
actors.
crazy,
Look how
bro.
many actors are in that movie. That
Josh Hartnett?
like Tom Hardy's in
Boy,
that movie
that was-
when
Josh
before he
Hartnett?
was
Dude.
discovered. No, Black Hawk Down is a masterpiece film. Like that was when Ridley Scott was
Yeah.
in his element. He did that. He did Gladiator, and then he,
said Black
slowly
Cop down.
fell off.
What's up with that Gladiator 2?
It's trash.
It sucks.
what I
dick.
I haven't seen it.
It's
Sucks.
literally like watching
Trash.
it like a Saturday Night Live sketch. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, jeez, we heard that before.
It's a, but it is. No, it's a joke.
fucking joke.
No, it really is. It's like how is this real? Like I don't understand what the standard of filmmaking is these
What
days.
about Dune? Have you seen Dune?
Dune is good. Both Dunes are fucking
What about
good.
the show?
He needs to stop.
I haven't watched
I
the show.
haven't seen the show.
Talk about the sequel.
But the
Oh,
Dunes,
there's
both
a Dune
Dunes are
show.
good, and this is
the
why
show's raw.
I haven't seen the show.
You talking
I
about
haven't seen
the? It's
Dune.
about the,
I want to watch it
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
because
The
I like
mothers.
what's his face.
Yeah.
It's good? For real?
Uh,
Really? You seriously
like,
recommend it?
But I'm biased because I love.
No, I love Dune. I love the
I
whole
like,
Dune
I
series.
like Travis Fimmel a lot, so I want to watch the show.
I like the
guy
fact that
from
it
the
was
Vikings?
written because he was on psilocybin. I love that.
He's in the Dune show. Travis
You didn't
Fimmel. He
know
was
that?
in
Did you know
Vikings.
I'd have to see a picture of him.
He wrote that
Anyway,
whole
he's
shit
really
while he was on
good-looking dude.
shrooms.
Like that blue
No homo.
shit that they
That
be.
blue shit.
There's a
It's,
lot of good
did
No,
you
but
see
listen,
that shit?
Yeah.
Dune is fucking
Dude.
awesome.
I love that.
And
but
that's because-
my girl got me on that shit.
And that's because
But you
Denis
said-
Villeneuve is a great director.
But you said the first one is better.
Wait, of Dune?
Yeah.
No.
oh,
when
the
did I say
original?
that?
You mean the
You said-
original
Clip it.
Dune?
You said-
I
Clip it.
never. If I said that, I was
Clip
drunk
it.
off my fucking
Clip
mind.
it.
Fuck no.
Clip
Fuck
it.
no. Go clip that shit.
Wait.
No, you talking about the fucking
1970
David
Dune?
Lynch
shit?
one?
Wait. That's a short.
No. There's no fucking way I said the David Lynch
I'ma
one
pull
was
it up.
better.
Pull
Fuck
up-
no, dude.
Hey, pull up the clip.
We were talking about something else then.
Didn't Dune come out
I
first
remember this.
before Star Wars? Some shit,
don't
and they're
know.
like in the same.
Well, no.
universe,
So
something like that?
Dune, the book, was written in the 50s,
Okay.
way before. So here's the thing with Star Wars.
So Dune came out first.
well,
Pretty
no,
much.
yeah.
You
So
can't
here's
talk bad about Star Wars.
here-
either.
no,
Star
li-
Wars is my
listen,
thing,
time out.
too.
Man,
I've
fuck
never
so-
seen Star Wars.
So here's the deal with Star Wars.
I never seen Star Wars.
Listen.
It's too
Oh
much.
my
It's too
God.
much for me.
No, it's
Star
never
Wars,
seen.
A New Hope.
I
Can I
am
watch the original
his
idea?
father.
The original idea was a ripoff. No, listen, let me tell you. And George Lucas had to admit it later on. There's Akira
What do you-
Kurosawa. Listen, Akira Kurosawa is one of the best directors who's ever fucking walked the earth. He influenced so many films with his
Like-
Japanese originals like Yojimbo, The Man with No Name
Okay, yeah,
trilogy.
yeah.
That's him. That's Yojimbo.
Oh, shit.
Fistful of Dollars. He
Holy shit!
no,
really?
when Sergio Leone made Fistful of Dollars, he got sued by them because he didn't give them the credit because he literally stole the exact same story. George Lucas admitted later he stole a movie called Hidden Fortress. That's the exact same
I've heard
story.
of that one too.
It's the
I've
exact
never
same
seen it, but I
story
heard of
in
it.
Star Wars. And he admitted later on, yeah, I took most of my ideas from Hidden Fortress without giving it credit.
But he made
And-
it better.
No, he didn't. Hidden Fortress is an infinitely better film. You're talking about Akira Kurosawa, one of the best directors who ever lived, who ever walked the earth. Everything, almost, not
Damn,
everything he did was a
God,
masterpiece.
damn, James.
Stop.
No.
Not everything he did
I'm
was a
about to call that
masterpiece.
Stop.
It was he's made so
Hey,
many.
stop.
Listen, do you know what Rashomon is?
But
Rashy ass.
No,
He
Rashomon
wasn't.
is okay. No, listen,
but you're missing the point.
but listen.
No.
He wasn't
the
American.
movie
You have to
trope.
listen good.
Stop.
Hold on, James.
Lucas-
Serious
Lucas
question.
is
Serious question.
American. No. Okay.
Hold on, time out. Serious question for you right now. Hold on. Would you? I know you said you always wanted to be a director.
I always did. That was what I
Would,
wanted to
would
do
you
when I
ever
was
be
younger.
willing to make a movie, like a little YouTube movie or something?
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We should
Listen,
make a
Because
movie
man,
here.
honestly, me and my
First movie.
Okay, so my
Boy.
brother has always wanted to make a movie.
Garage Z, pants
I,
down.
I would love that. That'd be fun.
For real, you
I
think
know
so?
I'm never gonna be successful at it, but I would
my
still
God.
love
But
to
just
do it
to
for
like
fun.
make one.
No, just for fun, 100%.
Queer.
Listen. I know you guys know the film trope of like something that happens and then everyone tells their version of what happened and they're all changed.
Yeah,
The story-
exactly. Yeah,
That's
Telephone game.
Rashomon. That was invented by Akira Kurosawa in Rashomon. That's the first time that ever happened in any film. He invented that.
But they're not American.
Who cares?
I care.
okay, bro.
George Lucas is American.
You're Hawaiian, dude.
All right, guys, real quick.
George Lucas
You're your own people.
Real quick,
is
guys.
a race traitor.
Hey, I
We took
want
over
to
you.
take a
We took
serious.
over you. We established a base on your land.
American.
But listen, in all seriousness, Akira Kurosawa was ripped off a lot. Like Leone has talked about his influence. Tarantino will talk about his influence because
Really?
Tarantino loves Leone, and Leone ripped off a lot of Akira Kurosawa. Like no bullshit, A Fistful of Dollars was held from being released for like 2 years because they got sued because they ripped off Yojimbo. If you watch Yojimbo, it's the exact same story. A
This is why-
Lone Samurai.
Dude, this is why I love James.
Listen, Lone Samurai
Look at
comes
this
into
shit,
town.
dude. Like, look.
Listen,
Dude, he's
Lone,
so fucking
Lone
good,
Samurai
man.
comes into town, plays
Take
both
glasses off.
sides for his benefit, but he's a good guy in the end, and both
Rip your
sides
shirt.
lose.
Hold on, come on.
Yeah,
James,
to do it. You gotta rip your shirt in order for me to take you
James,
serious.
I know. Just fucking listen. to me. And have you seen the show Shogun?
Dude, I'm like, I've
That's
started.
Hulu,
I've seen like one
That's
show,
Hulu,
but I
right?
never
Listen,
finished it.
so here's the deal.
Wait.
I started it, but
Can
then
you
I
show
started
Saul your
reading the
pinky?
book.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to read the book first, and then I'm gonna do it. So I have to finish the book before I can watch the show.
Can you
Okay.
show us all your pinky?
Why are you want to
His
look
what?
at my pinky?
Hey,
Is it
dude.
because I got a black nail?
Hey guys, trust
Jammed
me.
my fucking
Show
finger.
Junior.
Hey guys,
I
trust me.
jammed my fucking finger.
Yeah,
Look
look
at
at his
that.
pinky.
Hey, I pretty much seen him naked by
It's
now.
gonna fucking break off.
Dude, you know what
I'm
happened?
gonna lose my fucking
Hey,
nail.
I've had that shit happen to me before.
No, I had a barrel of paint and I was moving it and
Nah,
I
that
jammed
shit
it
sucks.
between two barrels of paint.
Yeah.
So the nail's
Hey,
you can see at the
it's gonna
bottom
fall
of it,
off. It's gonna fall
off. Yeah.
I've
The
had that
bottom's
happen to
already
me.
coming out.
I've had that happen to my
No.
pinky before.
No.
Hey, but real quick,
No.
real quick.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
No, what Junior got?
No.
What Junior got?
What Junior got? What do you
What
got?
about me, bitch?
Junior, what you
No.
got? What you got?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you. About time.
That's his real cutter.
That's your cutter. You been hitting that
Color.
hard?
Color.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
dude,
your real
guess
color.
what, bro? Hey,
you said bots.
hey, this finger right here.
Hey, Junior, say botch.
Hey,
He said
hey,
botch.
this finger.
He said I bought you that nail.
Hey, look. So yesterday, I'm gonna tell a story.
you, that.
Dude, I'm gonna tell a quick story. Quick story.
What could squirt?
Oh,
All right, so yesterday,
you got Junior over here.
look, yesterday, look, come on, look.
Dude.
Can y'all just fucking listen to me?
Listen,
trying.
let's all talk. God damn it, dude.
Damn.
Dude, we're trying.
Twin,
man.
speak.
Yeah,
Alright, so
so
yesterday-
that was, hold on.
Wait, Junior's.
No, what are you gonna say?
Oh, usually sit in that
He
microphone.
didn't-
No, that microphone is always
All I
suck.
said was, I know, but yesterday I was smoking a bunch of chicken. I grabbed my fucking barbecue pit because I don't like having all the smoke underneath my patio because it stains it.
Yeah.
So I fucking grabbed it and I was like moving it, and a bunch of fucking yellow jackets came and fucking attacked me.
No, dude, they don't give a fuck
Dude,
either.
they fucking stung the
No.
fuck out of my fingers, dude. They're all
they don't-
fat and shit, dude.
Dude,
Hey,
Yellow
this
Jackets
shit-
suck because they don't care. I remember one time I walked outside here in the back of my head.
On your forehead?
In a
dude.
heartbeat. They
Dude,
stung
it's
me.
instant
I
fucking
didn't even touch
burn,
them.
dude.
No, but like I didn't even
Jay,
bother them.
Junior, wait. What you got?
Oh, I can't hear him.
Because his fucking finger got stung and my fingers got stung.
No, my finger got jammed.
Dude,
between
well,
two
yeah, his
fucking
finger got jammed.
Guys,
I've had
if
that
I get
happen
stung by
before.
yellow jacket, I'm
600-pound
dead. I'm
barrels.
allergic as fuck.
No, dude, it's like instant.
Dude, my
So like this, look, this is my
That's it,
dumb
yeah,
ass.
I'm
Look,
done.
Oh,
no, just like
No, I
fucking
still
yellow
feel it,
jacket.
bro.
really?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Bro, Yellow
whenever-
Jackets will sting you for no reason. Like when
Junior.
I got stung, I'm not joking. I was weirdly enough, I was barbecuing on my porch.
But did you die?
I didn't bother,
Dude,
like I didn't
I've
like
gotten close.
swipe at anything.
My
I
throat
literally walked
fucking almost
outside.
froze.
I go to my grill, boom,
Dude, that's
boom.
what I'm saying, dude.
Like no fucking.
Dude, I fucking grabbed it and they stung me, and dude,
I didn't stir up a nest.
Dude, I felt the pain. I felt the pain, like fucking.
Oh, no,
like,
they
I was
suck,
like, oh
dude.
shit! But as soon as it stung me, I thought a fucking ember
this.
fell on me, bro. I was like, oh
Hey, y'all
shit.
see
No,
this?
it's like
Hey,
hot
James.
pain.
Dude, that shit's like on me.
What does he have? 2?
Is he jerking off with his feet?
Yeah.
He's in the foot shit.
Hey, come on, guys.
He said 2. You know what
Hey,
2
we gotta
means?
lock in.
Shut
Gabriel.
the fuck up.
2 rings.
Hey, I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. Look,
And never
I don't give a
any
fuck.
others.
talking about
Hey,
look.
Cover your ear.
I'm
Real
down
quick,
for it.
I know the stream's about to end, guys, but before we end,
Why
I
is it
would
gonna
like-
ring?
because it's already about to be 12.
No, we
No, it's
30 more minutes.
11:30.
We got
All right,
30 more minutes.
exactly, we got 30 more minutes, and
All right.
30 more minutes. We got to talk about this Saturday. Who's fighting, baby? Who the fuck is fighting on this
Boy,
UFC card?
So the main card
Let's
is
see it.
Oh, that's a
Marab.
good
Let's see it.
one.
Okay, the main
Wait,
card
let's pull it
Marab
up.
Dwabashvili versus the contender Sugar Sean O'Malley.
My honest
The
opinion.
main event.
That's it. That's it.
My
Hey, are we gonna
honest
talk
opinion.
about John Jones being a pussy and retiring?
That
I
is
don't want to
true.
talk about that. I don't want to talk about
That's
that.
stupid, bro.
Is that
Wait,
official?
no,
Is that
he-
official?
yeah, he did
Isn't
retire.
it? It hasn't
That's a
announced
bitch
that.
made move.
Everybody's
Yeah.
saying that he's scared of what's his name, Aspinall.
Just wait. I gotta go piss.
I think he is.
What time?
I think he is. I think he recognizes that Aspinall, he can beat Aspinall.
Yeah,
But I think he
Aspinall-
recognizes that Aspinall is the first guy that can spark him.
Yeah,
He's never been in the ring with
Honestly-
someone that could spark him.
for Dana White,
First-
I think Dana White would want this fight just to make Aspinall a name.
Not just well, no, it's like John Jones has got 1 or 2 left.
Yeah,
Let it be that. The next guy that beats him for the first time. Are you gonna take one or not?
because I think the heavyweights they need somebody. And
They
I don't
need
think,
some-
I don't
no,
think
because-
right now Aspinall doesn't have a name.
Well,
high
because
enough.
like in just like in boxing, when you have a star at heavyweight,
Yeah.
nothing's bigger than that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but
because
get
of the
out.
fact that one punch can end any fight
Yeah.
in any heavyweight division.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, then retire. Get out.
But I mean, but he
there's
knows.
no-
Here's
I
the
mean-
problem. But here's the problem with John Jones. He is acutely aware of his.
Who
public
does John
image.
Jones want?
Even if he acts like he doesn't care,
It's only with Tom.
even if he acts like he doesn't care, he is very aware of his public image, and he knows that leaving before he fights Tom, regardless of his legacy, makes him look like he was afraid to fight it, and he's trying to avoid that while also avoiding a fight. That's
But-
incredibly difficult.
But either fight him or get out, dude.
I think he needs to fight him.
Yeah.
I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to leverage as much money as humanly
Exactly.
possible for the biggest risk of his career.
But it's messing up Tom. Like, dude.
That's
don't take-
Tom's fault.
What the fuck
That's
is
Tom's
Tom
fault,
doing
though.
That's
though?
Tom's
Who
fault.
is this
Because
guy?
because he can say, okay, I'm gonna take a stay busy fight.
Who's Tom?
Tom is waiting for Jones.
He
That's
needs-
the
okay,
problem is
but
that
wait.
he's waiting for Jones.
No,
and
I-
it's the same thing that Chandler did when he was waiting for Connor. Like, you have to go and fight, dude.
Okay,
if,
but-
if you can't
but that
wait
ma-
around forever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, John
Tom's
has
the tip.
Tom just has a fucking underbite.
No.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Dude.
Clip this shit.
I think
Tag
Jones.
him.
I think Jones can just run through Tom. So just
No,
take the
Jones
fight,
can beat him.
take the fight, beat him, retire.
But I think the reason is that
Nah, I got stung
If-
by on this fucking. Yeah, I'll take
Go
one.
ahead. No, go.
I got stung by a fucking bee on
You
this
guys
finger,
take
dude.
as many as you want. Listen,
I'll take one, I'll take one.
I think that Aspinall presents.
Yeah. Can I get one,
Aspinall
please?
presents for the first time in John Jones' career, probably a guy that can punch
That's
him
his
one
biggest.
time
That's his
and
biggest.
finish the
That's his
fight.
biggest threat,
He's
dude.
never ever faced that in his entire career.
Can I get a cigarette, bro?
I feel the same fucking way, dog.
Can I get a
dude,
cigarette? I don't know.
You said take how much I want.
Not the whole pack, goddammit.
You're being real fucking blood.
Dude, my finger's fucked up. I can't even like curl it all the way down, dude.
okay, let's go back. So we got. This is the card we have. We have the first fight.
Choinsky, I like that name. Choinsky.
I don't know anything about these guys.
I don't
I
know
like-
any about these guys, but just based off looking at them,
Oh.
I'd go with this dude right here.
I know
I
the
like
second guy, though.
Choinsky. No,
So
I
I know
like
the-
Choinsky.
I know
I'd
the
go
second
with
guy.
Choinsky.
Okay,
I just like the name.
I like
go-
Choinsky. He looks
for-
like a fucking Russian, but he's not.
So I don't know these guys. I don't care about these guys. I don't know them yet.
Nah, I'm gonna go Medeiros. I
Who
hate
you
the
going
chin
for?
beard.
He also
I hate
has
the
a
chin
chest tattoo like James.
Who you going for?
beard. I don't have one that big.
Let me see it.
I have a double cross, and I need to get it covered up because I don't know if it's blasphemous or not. It's bothering me.
So
I let
So-
you see it.
no, hold on, Quillen.
Clip it. Clip it. I can't do that shit because I look like the
Hold on,
Grinch.
you're going too much, dude. Quillen, the second fight. So these
Man, look
guys.
at this fucking dude.
Oh, this guy's
No,
good. This guy's
no. So he just
a
made his
guy.
debut the last time.
good.
really?
Yes, and he fucking went in there, finished the guy within under a minute.
Hey, is
This
Mike cut
guy
off
has
again?
the same record though as him. They had the equivalent records,
that microphone.
And he's
So-
from
They did that shit
Israel?
to me all the
dude,
time.
and they're fucking like even.
I'll go with the Australian for sure.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be a good fucking fight, guys. Don't sleep on that one.
Okay, next one.
Hold on. So what time does this? What time does this start?
5
or
Is
something.
that man?
Because they're,
Like
on the-
prelims?
they're on the
4.
East Coast. Yeah.
Prelims
4.
start at 4.
Okay, because they're on the
Yeah.
they're on the East Coast, so they're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, CST 4. Well, what about I got Silva, dude.
I don't know, man.
I
don't
got
know
that
about-
man right there.
This one?
Yeah,
from?
I don't like. Nah, I like Silva.
I like Silva.
She just looks so pretty.
She dated Alex. She got
No, she did not.
ran through.
Boy, Chaos Williams.
Well, who's this?
I
I
don't
like this
know.
dude right here. He just looks fucked up. I'll
He
take
does look
him.
fucked.
He looks like a KKK person, so I'll go with the other
Boost the
person.
fun. He looks like he's been stabbed fucking 5 times.
Yeah, lad.
This dude.
Oh, Spevek.
I
That's the
like
one
this
that
fucking vampire over here.
Oh, but Acosta's the one from
I'm going for him.
I got
fucking Dominican Republic.
I got
Yeah.
Acosta, dude.
I
Spanish-
don't. I got the vampire.
But you know why I go for Acosta? Because he knows how to catch fly balls and slap ass.
All
I
right.
don't think any of these fights are good.
He said, "All right."
Oh, Joshua Van.
Oh,
Yeah.
that dude's a beast.
Boy.
He's a fucking beast.
From the H, from Houston.
He
too.
is, huh? You're right, bro.
Negative
I like that
one-
shit. I like them facts that you be giving, Joey.
Negative
Damn.
650.
dude.
Who?
He's
But-
from that Van.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, he's in
but
with his-
Silva is
Nah,
a
he's real good. He's like
Listen,
Muay Thai,
no.
ain't he?
yeah. But the thing is about Silva is that he's well rounded.
But he lost against
So
Listen.
so I will no hold on. I will admit Joshua Van's takedown defense is on point, but I don't know how he will be against Silva because he's relentless. He will constantly try
Do you
to
know
grab
why
your
I'm gonna
fucking
go
legs.
go for the? I'm gonna go based on knowing nothing about the fighters, but the other guy's from Myanmar, and that is a fucking rough upbringing. So I go with that guy.
Nah, okay.
Myanmar is a fucking tough
That's the one
country
from
to grow up
Houston.
in.
Yeah, he's from Houston.
He's from Houston, dude.
Is he really? But
Yeah.
he's from Myanmar, so
I got Joshua.
Look at Holland, bro. I don't like
Oh,
Holland. I'll go with Luke.
I think
I gotta go Holland.
I'll go
I go
Luke.
Holland. I like
go
Holland. Holland is
Only
just
'cause
one
I
of
like
those
Holland.
guys.
I'll go
that
with
always shows
Vicente.
up.
I like Holland too, but I
Holland
think
always
Vicente
shows up in those fights,
I know
man.
Holland needs to win, but I don't see him winning.
He's from
I think
Dallas,
Holland always shows up in those
from
fights.
Galveston.
I like Holland.
No,
Is he
yeah,
from
but he trains out of Fort Worth.
Yeah.
He's from Texas. That's all I need to
From
know.
Galveston.
Dude, that's it. That's right. That's right.
Patchy Mix, dude, he was
I've never
champion.
seen- this
I
is
like
debut.
I like
Yeah.
Bautista. I like Bautista.
No,
So
no,
this,
but-
so
no,
this is
he was-
this is his debut in the
Yeah,
UFC.
And he's fighting the number 10 guy?
No,
Yes.
but Patchy
That's pretty
Mix
impressive.
was champ. He was champion PFL.
PFL.
Okay, I like
that's
Patchy
a
Mix.
I'm going for him.
badass fight.
Patchy
I'm going
Mix.
for him too.
But,
But
Bautista's
Bautista,
a
dude,
beast, dude.
he's
He
so
is good.
smart because he will control the clock
Yep.
and then he'll fucking take all your time on the ground.
He's a cock.
And he will control you so you can't get up. He's very
I'll probably put
annoying.
him-
He's one of those annoying fighters, but
that'll just win
dude,
like
it
that.
was so funny because Gabe and I we were like going back to back, and then he's like, "Well, if he doesn't like it, stand the fuck up."
That's
You know,
that.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gaslam?
dude,
Plus
I'm going,
300?
I'm going
He's
Joe
definitely-
Piper. I'm going Joe Piper all the way, dude.
Is he really
Piper's
that wrong?
the favorite.
I
Piper's
got
the
Piper.
favorite.
I got
He
Piper.
has the hardest fucking hitting in the UFC, more than Francis Ngannou. He hit harder than him. So I will say Gastelum looks finally fit. He's not fat.
Look at
Yeah.
Juliana Crimson Chin.
I listen. I'm going Pena just because
yeah,
I think
I got Harrison.
I think Harrison is
I like Pena on this
I got
one.
Harrison.
I
Even
like
though
Pena
I
because
want
I
Pena
just
to
feel like
lose, but I got Pena.
I just feel like
Harrison.
Pena does well in these situations, and
I
she's
got
such an
Harrison.
underdog. I'm gonna go for.
she's
Pena.
on. She honestly fights very smart, even though
Yeah.
she's fucking
I got
ugly as
Harrison.
fuck and has a
I'm
big
gonna go.
chin.
I'm gonna go Harrison because she's
Yeah, I got
ugly as a
Harrison.
motherfucker, dude.
No, but you got hands, dude.
Does she really?
I thought that was the
Negative
man over there.
750.
Oh my
But
god!
I like Pena.
Negative
Like,
seven
if
fifty
it goes to the ground.
big, dude.
You like men's?
I like Pena if it goes to the ground,
Oh yeah, but
And then we got Marab.
and I think she'll bring it to the ground.
Dude, look. I was already saying Marab was gonna win. Look at that fucking. Look at that
No,
odds.
Marab's gonna win because
Yeah.
O'Malley has no ground game.
I gotta go Marab.
Marab's just gonna control the ground.
Same.
That's it. Ground control, and you're
I see
done.
the
Man,
same
we
thing
should throw
happening
some money
again.
on
Yeah,
this shit.
like there's no way
No,
I'm
Marab's
tomorrow,
like,
dude.
It's-
I'm tomorrow.
It's hard because
Hey, you can bet on this shit on Bovada.
Marab
No.
is
Junior,
I'm talking about cash money
what's up then?
on the table.
look.
I got $1.
Chalala to
what's
win.
up
One thing
Chalala
on
to
the
win.
day?
I think
I got
what
$2.
on the day?
I got a beer.
I think
Nah, I got $5 on Marab.
no, I think the last fight
$5.
showed
I mean,
you that Marab
I
does
want
not care.
O'Malley to fucking win. I
I'll
think
do
he
five.
can win.
Let's just do a little pot. I'll do
$5.
I do. You know what? I'm gonna shoot the shit. I'm gonna go 5 on O'Malley. I don't
I
care.
got 5 on
Look,
Marab.
look,
I got 5 of Marab.
the reason is because you just have to look at their first fight. Marab does not care about winning pretty.
So does that mean
Yeah,
I can pay 5 one
he
time?
wins by points.
That first
Just by
fight, he
points?
could have been like, "I'm gonna make it definitive." No, he's gonna take him to
Hold
the
on,
ground
we gotta
again. He doesn't
clarify the
care
rules.
about
That's
He's
this.
what
very
it was.
smart about it.
No,
dude.
exactly. He does not care about looking good. He's gonna win no matter
All
what.
right, 5 to me and then 5 to Soul.
So it's 10.
Only way that
I just go 5 Marab.
okay,
Wait,
so the only way
Junior.
that O'Malley will win.
Who do you got?
5-5.
What?
Wait, what does that mean?
I got 5 on one and 5 on the other.
Boy, you just trying to make money either way.
Come on, scroll down.
Hey, it's just gonna break even.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down,
Hold
scroll
on,
down.
I don't want to bet shit
All
because I
right,
don't
so
know
who do
what's
you got
going
5 on these chicks? Who do you got 5 on these chicks?
I got Harrison.
No, I don't want to bet on them. I want to bet on the main. But how does that work, Soul? So if I say I have 5 on Sugar, does that mean I pay 5 to you and 5 to Gabe if I lose?
I thought it meant you put 5 in the pot.
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's
Whoever
what
wins, you split the pot.
Yeah.
Okay, see?
250 is not worth it.
Yeah, it's a
But you're-
It's only worth it if you're betting hundreds of dollars.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Bovada. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, you have to go to Bovada.
Like if the odds were opposite, you'd be winning by a lot.
See, you're trying to get me to pay.
Yeah, look, 5'11" to 5'6", 72-inch reach. Marab's gonna take it to the ground the whole fight.
Yeah, dude.
The whole
The only
dude, what he
okay,
did
so
the
this is
first
my
time.
prediction. This is
Yeah,
my prediction.
exactly. He wasn't afraid to do it the first time. He's not going to be afraid to do it now. He's not stupid enough to try to stand with O'Malley, so he's going to do the same
And
thing
dude,
he did. And he's gonna
Marab
win.
Wait, where did they
through
fight the
Umar.
first time? Where did they fight the
Hey,
first
Umar's a
time?
beast.
Where did they
Ran
fight the
through
first time?
Dang.
Madison Square Garden, I
It
think.
was Madison. It wasn't like no Abu
No,
Dhabi.
no. It was in the Sphere. Remember?
Oh, that's
300.
right.
Okay, so what was
And
the
it was
size?
like a
what was the
disappointing
size?
main event because
what
it was
the
kinda
size
boring.
Of the ring?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
Boy, that was a
boring.
full size.
Really?
It was
Yeah.
boring to the average guy.
Yes.
It was boring. It was boring.
The only way that O'Malley can win is if he
What?
Boy made a Mexican.
hits him with like
O'Malley?
if he hits him with a bunch of like calf kicks
No, that doesn't stop.
and then just
breaking.
kind of like
No,
No,
catch
dude,
him coming in.
No.
They call Marab
I
the
forgot
machine.
he
for a
beat
reason. Umar.
Khabib's
Umar.
brother.
They'll probably
Umar-
catch him in a
cousin.
guillotine.
Cousin, either
Guillotine,
way,
maybe?
like that
I'll
was
see a
impressive. That
guillotine.
was an impressive win, dude.
Umar
But he
Nurmagomedov.
could have lost that fight too. Dude.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
mean, he didn't.
He could have.
In that fight,
Marab?
he didn't.
Yeah, he could
It was
have.
close. It was so close.
I say O'Malley
I say Marab.
by like a
say
submission
Marab.
guillotine.
I still go
What?
O'Malley. I'm gonna go
No.
O'Malley.
No
I'm gonna go
fucking way.
O'Malley.
Wait, time out. Saul just said.
I don't think O'Malley's strong enough to do
No, I
that.
said O'Malley first.
No, he said O'Malley's gonna tap out
Guillotine.
Marab.
I don't think O'Malley's strong
I
enough
said
to do that.
guillotine.
I don't
Ain't no
think,
way.
That's the only
Marab
way.
is just so much
I
stronger
mean,
than him.
other
Dude.
than that, I don't see him. I mean, maybe if he
The
catches
only
him
way-
coming him in. I mean,
No, that's what I'm saying. The only way he knocks
that's
him
the
out.
only way.
Yeah,
He
that's
has
the
to
only
knock
way.
him out.
That's the only way. Other than that,
'Cause you're not stopping Marab.
he's
not
not.
gonna-
He's not going to win by decision.
You're not gonna choke
Okay,
out Marab.
Hey, y'all have I put $5 in the pot.
Marab
Okay,
ain't no
get-
fucking god.
I got $5 in the
Boy.
pot.
Well, no,
On the
listen,
winning streak.
listen,
Where you going for?
listen.
I got Marab.
Hold
Where
on.
you going for?
The reason I say Marab also is
you
the
going
way
for?
that O'Malley
got
reacted
O'Malley.
after the win. I don't think he's
I
a
got you.
serious.
I know he's gonna lose, but I don't care.
I don't think. Listen,
$5, dude.
I don't think O'Malley's a serious enough fighter to make the changes necessary to win.
I'm just putting it in the pot. We're all betting.
okay.
We're all betting.
I
like
got Marab.
look at the way he reacted after the loss.
Marab.
He was, in his cars, cracking jokes. I don't think he's a serious enough fighter to make the correct adjustments to win that fight. I think he's going to come in the same way and he's going to lose.
What? The fucking
So you're saying Sugar's gonna win?
No, I'm saying Sugar is not a serious enough fighter
Spit
to make
on
the
it.
adjustments.
No. He got serious.
I didn't see that. I saw him just
No.
joking around and
No,
clowning
he-
around.
He quit weed.
had a fucking like.
He quit.
Dude, O'Malley is locked in right now.
No, yeah. He quit
I
weed.
don't believe it.
about anything, bro.
But it goes back to what I always say. Like when fighters always try to say like, this
I'm in the best shape of my career. That's when they lose.
yeah, and there's no chance, dude. Unless
No, but Rob's too strong. O'Malley has to knock
Like
him
I-
out
yeah,
fast.
James.
yeah,
James.
exactly,
James.
exactly.
Like I said, I'm going O'Malley. I put $5 in the pot.
I
That's
got
it, it's
Marab.
done.
I got Marab.
Look, yeah, I think
I
the
got it.
only way O'Malley wins is in the first round.
Yep.
And if he doesn't get out of that first round,
Well-
or if Marab gets out of the first round, he's gonna take the
No,
rest
it's
of the
not
fight
even.
to the
It's not
ground.
even about the rounds. It's about
I think it is.
it's about if he gets that takedown. Because once he gets that takedown, it's solidified.
Well, no,
man.
and he's going to though.
Yeah, he's
Like,
gonna
when
get
has
it.
O'Malley ever shown he's got some great takedown defense?
Well,
he
I mean,
doesn't.
he defended against Aljamain,
Yeah, but not Marab.
This is not
You saw what
Marab.
happened
Marab is
against
so
that.
much stronger than Aljamain.
Yeah.
But he fought Piotr Jan too.
Yeah, but
But Piotr Jan is more strike. He
Marab.
strikes a lot more.
But
He's
Piotr's
much
Russian
more.
too.
But I'm saying he's
don't
more.
matter.
Okay,
dude.
first of all, Georgian
was
and
like-
Russian are not the same.
I
Don't
know.
disrespect
No.
that culture.
Oh my goodness,
And-
chill before I rip her shirt.
and
Fucking
Peter
rip it,
was
dude.
like,
Y'all just want to see my fucking chest.
I just
we
want to see your
do, dude,
tits.
We do.
My titties.
Chill, Austin Powers.
I got Marab.
You know. Someone made a joke. I don't know where I heard this from, but they were like, if Austin Powers was made now, he would bang chicks and dudes.
Dude,
He would bang both.
he'd be like, "Fuck it,
And he'd be like, I'm
You
just
said
trying to
no?
fuck.
I'm
Yeah, he was
shag
gay.
me, baby, Mojo."
Yeah, fucking freak.
He was
Dude, I loved Austin Powers growing up.
That was my
Dude,
favorite
that was
shit,
my
dude.
favorite
No,
shit.
dude, like the I love probably like the hardest I laughed was the Will Ferrell bit when he fucking gets killed and he's like, "Somebody help me! I'm burning here. I'm really, really injured." And they're just all standing around waiting for him to die. That's like one of my favorite bits in any movie, dude.
Dude, Austin Powers was the shit, dude.
I know Saul would hit you with it this morning.
Don't fuck it up. The more you do that,
What
the
did
more
Noah
you're
say?
more likely to
Hey,
fuck it
It's
up.
like the same comment from like 2
Back
hours
at
ago.
it.
It's like a Mortal Kombat fucking.
Mortal Kombat back. What? BJ about to clip the fuck out of this.
That's why you got to go around the back way like I did.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we get knocked out for that.
What? What? He looks like that Downs kid.
Hey, season 2 of Tires is out.
Who?
Season 2 of Tires
yesterday.
Have you watched it?
is out. I haven't
What is
watched
that?
it yet because I saw
Tires?
it was out yesterday, and
Yesterday.
I'm like, I gotta wait
What
till
the
the
fuck
weekend
is
to watch it.
that?
Boy, on
I finished
Netflix.
it.
Tires?
Already, dude?
What is that about?
When Shane Gillis.
Uh,
Is it good?
all last night.
Is it
Super
good?
It's super
No,
good.
because I'm
Season
excited
2.
because of Vince Vaughn and
Yeah.
fucking obviously Thomas Hayden Church is gonna play his dad.
The-
I like the girl that plays his
the
girlfriend,
what?
Shane's
Yeah, yeah,
girlfriend,
yeah, yeah.
because I follow her on Instagram. She's really funny.
Ooh.
Her name is
uh,
like Veronica is cool on Instagram,
So-
but she's funny, man.
Shane kind of gets like a girlfriend in the show. I finished it.
Shit,
And,
man.
Is it good?
It's super good, dude. But
real?
I'm biased.
I'm so
'cause
excited.
I love
No,
freaking
I'm
Shane.
I'm so
Right,
excited
same.
about
But
it.
it's
But like,
super good.
I
It's
saw
super
it was up yesterday, but like, I knew if I started it, I'd go to bed late, and I needed to like every Thursday night when I know I have to do the podcast, I'm like, get some sleep because I
well,
can't. Well, because I
that
know
was
I'm
me.
gonna stay up late here,
Boy.
and I can't take a nap when I get home. It's really hard for me to take a nap.
Yeah.
So like I saw it, and I'm like, but I'll wait it. So I'm gonna watch it probably tomorrow night.
No, it's super good, dude. They like, dude. Did you watch the like all the podcasts they had to do to promote the?
No.
Dude,
I just watched
oh
some
my
trailers of it. but I didn't watch any of the promotion.
I hate to go back to it, but dude, he was on Flagrant
Oh, really?
with Andrew Schultz,
Yeah.
and he was talking about. I think Saul was in the. I streamed live yesterday on my Kid Crash account, but it was like perfect, dude. He was talking about how his dad gets so upset when his friends come over and they be talking so gay,
Yeah.
dude.
That's so fucking fitting.
I was like, out of all
That's
the
so
time,
fucking
dude,
fitting.
Dude, I wanted to clip it and then like send it to everybody because I was like, dude, this is like. Because Shane was like,
It's hitting on the money.
dude, it was
Yeah.
like perfect.
yeah.
And
Well,
I
it's
was-
just it just shows you like those older
Yeah.
dudes that don't understand that humor at all.
Exactly.
And I blame it on plastics.
Hey,
We're all
Boy,
gay now.
the shrinking the tank.
Garage, the Instagram don't follow me, man.
What do you mean?
The Instagram doesn't follow me.
I'll follow you right now.
Like, follow me, goddammit.
I'll follow you right now.
You don't follow me.
I follow.
You don't have an Instagram, dude.
I don't have an
I
Instagram.
know. How do you want me to follow you?
I don't have an Instagram.
I don't
I
got
follow
no
what-
followers.
No, I know because
You have
he
Instagram?
he posted
have
something
Instagram?
with all the Instagrams, and I was like,
I have
I need
an
to go
X.
follow everyone, but I forgot.
I have an ex.
I mean, I can follow you on my fake X
Boy,
account.
what about that one?
Boy.
Dude, are you one of those fakes X
Brooklyn?
accounts that just comments on everybody's?
No. I
Dude,
don't
she's
troll or
so
nothing. I
fucking
just
hot,
have it
dude.
to like
Dude.
look at the news.
Let me go ahead and get that.
And like,
Yeah, I do the same shit.
I have it to where like
For
if I
later.
want to go to people's pages, I don't get restricted because I'm not a X. I don't have an
Let me
X account.
screenshot that. Dude, she's
That's
so
right here.
fucking hot. What
Right
was
here.
this? What is this?
Fucking. Nah, Daniel, clip something. I want to see what it is.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
No, it's about the stream.
What is this? I got it. Go back to it.
It'll follow you by tonight.
All right.
I gotta find you.
You watching now?
Who's watching?
You watching now? You're watching right now. That's live.
Nah, because Daniel, look at your phone. Look at your phone. Look at your phone. Just look
Yeah,
at your
but
phone.
that was live.
But what happened? Because
I don't know.
Noah said LMAO.
Let me go to it.
And
Then.
then they named it like, so they clipped the actual YouTube.
I like how they do that though. We need to have people clipping our shit.
Boy,
Make it easier.
It'd be easier for me because I freaking
You know what I
fall
mean,
asleep.
dude? That shit tough.
No, I like it because you catch so much stuff that we miss.
And then he's like, I he came his own. He created his
He
own.
be
No, so he
they're
created
making fun of you.
What did I do?
He started stuttering.
Why you a hoe about that shit? Can't even stutter. Peace.
But it's okay for me. And they y'all laugh.
But shit, with that, guys,
Yeah, that's it.
It's been what?
Dude?
4 hours and shit.
Boy, BJ.
350.
350, man. I appreciate everybody
That's a
coming
lot.
out here.
Shit.
Say, hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
That's good.
That's episode 21.
That's 21, dude, and the books.
And I mean, I think
This is
this
funny,
was a
dude.
badass podcast.
This is a good one. This is a really
It
good
was
one.
badass.
Yeah.
That was good.
BJ cracked me up, dude.
All right, boys. Well,
All
I
right.
appreciate
Hey, if you can,
It's not even that, dude. It's very
Dude,
small.
you're
honestly,
hitting it with your fucking giant dick.
It's like
dude.
inside my body.
dude, James made me realize his dick is long as fuck.
Oh, it's long.
I saw him
Inside my
naked.
body.
I saw his chest
No one
tats,
saw nothing.
and I saw his I saw his fucking dick root. Dude, that
Hold on,
shit's
hold on,
fucking
one
big,
saw-
bro.
hold on.
Any
Hold
of
on.
those
if
things.
If there's anything I took from tonight,
Yeah.
is that James can low key box.
Can you swallow?
First
Oh,
of all, no,
shit,
I never said that.
damn,
Dude.
I like it. Is all I'm saying.
Do you
And
fucking jaw
I know
fucking-
some fundamentals.
like that one that remember
Kid
Daniel?
Cudi? That Kid
Daniel
Cudi,
said-
yeah.
You remember Daniel? He said that one that was like,
Oh my god! Oh yeah. How does Daniel have that shit on?
That Kid
dude,
Cudi, Joe.
Daniel's the goat, dude. Hey, James. Good to see you, dog.
Hey,
Dude.
love you guys.
Dude,
Next
I love
week-
you, man. I'll give you 1,000
No.
shirts.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought you were gonna say no. I thought
I'll
you were
give
gonna say
you
something else.
1,000 shirts just so you come back.
I
I
thought you were
don't
gonna say you were gonna give me. I thought you were gonna say you were gonna give me something else because I was gonna be like, hey man, let's go to the bathroom.
have
real
much to
quick.
give.
I'm saying let's go to the bathroom.
I don't
and
have
give me what
much
I
to
want.
give,
What?
but what I do give is
But
with
you
all
know,
my
man, I
heart.
appreciate every one of y'all, man.
Joey,
Mike
that's pretty
Taggart, hit the like button. No S, hit the like button. Fucking Joey, hit the like button.
Forget your
Fucking
name.
Junior, good to see you, dog.
Penis.
I love to have you here, man. Love to have you here, Junior. Junior.
All right.
Yeah, dude. This is perfect.
Good night.
All right, boys. Good night.
Hey, can I sleep here?
2 years.
She's like, "Can I s-"
Nah, I'm not fucking done, bitch.
God.
Hold the fuck. Oh my god.